$80 in the first place
Hmm.
is that, like, think about Mario Kart 8. Like, not even the Wii U version. The Switch version lasted the whole life cycle of the
Hmm.
system. So, like, you think about that and you think about comparing it to like games like Fortnite, uh, you know, like all your free to play games or free to start games, and
Right.
how much money you spend on that content over the course of a generation, not even like over its lifetime, over a generation. Do you
Hmm.
think you spend just as much money, if not more, on that than you would an $80 game?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's either okay, you can pay upfront and play this game, and you know they're gonna have DLC. You know they're gonna
Yeah.
have DLC for this game. So,
Yeah.
and once again, the masses of the people who are complaining about the $80 price tag must be the people who don't have Nintendo NSO.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
like, which means you probably aren't playing online anyway. Because if you
No.
have NSO, then what are you complaining about? It's free for you.
Exactly. Which also too, because that's something I didn't put in my video. I just dropped was there are other avenues for you to get these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, granted, yes, if you don't own the game and you want to get the Nintendo Switch 2 edition without upgrading, yes, some of them are going to cost you 70, some are going to cost you 80. But let's be honest, you can easily go and get, let's say, Tears of the Kingdom for 30 or 40 secondhand, and then
Right.
do the $10 upgrade.
And it's
Is
still less.
Yeah, because what I was mentioning in the video for both the $80 price as well as the Switch 2 edition games. On the $80 side for Mario, I said this is no fault of Nintendo. This is the fault of every third party developer as well as Sony and Xbox because they
Mm-hmm.
don't value their IP.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo has shown you we sold half of the install base on Wii U with Mario Kart 8. And then we came and we did 60 plus and counting on the Switch that has a 150 plus million install base. Now we have a theme park, we have the merch and everything else that goes along with it. We value our IP at this value of $80. And then I also stated that the $80 may mean that you're getting DLC without paying for that DLC. They're just
Yep.
giving you everything up front. It's very similar to you saying, hey, this product is $50 or this product is $30, but it's $20 shipping. It's still
Mm-hmm.
$50. Like, it
It's
doesn't,
still $50.
yeah, it doesn't change. But then also on the Switch 2 editions, what I looked at based off of each game, if you look at the two Zelda games, they only went up 10 to
Mm-hmm.
where Jamboree and Kirby went up 20. But if
Yep.
you look at Zelda, those were just graphic and frame rate upgrades. Nothing other than the app got added. Then when you look at Jamboree, they added a whole new game mode with Jamboree TV, and then Kirby added a whole new story. So I feel like they're looking at it once again, value wise.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything is going to be flat rate.
Yep.
Some increases going to be 10, some increases maybe 20 based off of right now. Some games are going to be at 60, some games are going to be at 70, some are going to be at 80, some will be lower. Like, not every
Right.
rate, but that's the misinformation that's being spread is like all games are 80. Like,
Yep.
Split is not going to be 80. Bravely
I think,
Default, like, like it's
and
not.
I think too, this was something that we talked about behind scenes in our chats, but um, there's going to be, I think BCB is still BCB. Backwards compatibility boost is still going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Because one thing,
Hmm.
that wasn't in that list of things, even in future games will be added. Xenoblade Chronicles X, and that's the latest game that they came out with.
Right.
And so we had already heard that somebody found 60 frames as the option
Hmm.
in there, but that didn't show up in this
Right.
video. So it and you would think that would probably be one of the first ones, like, okay, you want that upgrade or whatever, here's the charge for that. But
Hmm.
so my thinking is that while some are going to get a significant boost, like your Breath of the Wilds and your Tears of the Kingdom, where you get a resolution and all of that in a boost, there'll be other games that may just get boost in framing or a visual bump without having the extra cost to it.
To be honest with you, I think you're on to something in regards to even Zelda. Like I
Mhm.
think yes, there is a Switch 2 edition of Zelda, but I feel like the one version is still going to get that boost and frame rate. I think what you're
Mhm.
paying for really is that the app, like that addition to the Nintendo Switch app. That's what I think you're paying for. 'Cause that to me it just wouldn't make sense because if I'm looking at Xenoblade, if I'm looking at like Arms, I'm looking at Wonder, I'm looking at Echoes of Wisdom, why didn't those get charged?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they said like, hey, these are just free upgrades. But I think the only other one that I'm looking at and I'm saying, okay, well, that would needs to fall in the same category is Legends that was on the charge side, I believe,
Yeah.
of like Switch 2 edition. So I don't know, that one's kind of weird, but you look
Mhm.
at Scarlet and Violet, they're gonna finally get their update to where it
Right.
runs smoothly, and that's just being on the Switch 2, but you're not paying for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
Agreed.
interesting.
So welcome everybody. We were just like in mid conversation. I was just like, yo, we're gonna go ahead and start this. But we are here for the Nintendo Treehouse Live. If you're new to the channel, because we've got a whole bunch of people on now. If you're new to the channel, please go through, check out Jack and I on the Sandstorm Rebirth channel. Jack also has his own channel as well. Make sure you go over there and subscribe and hit the like button. But we just got here, so we are starting it from the beginning. Jack has seen some stuff, and I was collecting my life together so we could do this stream. so we're gonna get it. We're gonna go right into this
and Kendra
and check out
and
what's new to Mario Kart World.
World. All right, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna still say I like the
why don't we
double
talk about
colors
what
of
we're
the
gonna
Pro
be doing
controller.
here?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is Mario Kart World, and as the name implies, there is a whole
I like my
new
man's got
world
the
of
Ross
Mario
look
Kart
to him, you know, with
explore
the
and
afro.
and as such, we're not going to be able to get into super deep detail into everything today.
That's
As you saw
with
in the direct
You can tell
yesterday,
they put a lot of
there
love
is
and
a
detail.
dedicated
Yeah.
They're like
world
Wonder
World
was
Direct
that
will give us
first
the deep
inkling
dive
Yeah.
of seeing like
information
we
in a
adding
couple of weeks.
personality
So
to these
stay tuned
characters.
for that.
Wow.
But for right now, this is really just going to be a
Go
first
ahead,
look.
Luigi.
And today we're going to be jumping into the Grand
Go
Prix and showing you the new
ahead.
flow for how Grand Prix works.
I need
in
somebody
this
to
game.
do like the Charlie Brown dances
We're
on here.
starting out
Right,
on the
you know what I'm
character select
saying?
screen, and I just wanted to highlight some
They
of
got
the
Paulitania
animations
in
that
here.
we're
It's so
Yeah.
great.
I see
Got
Birdo
that
down there
little
next to
Mario
Paulina.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Or Pauline, whatever her name is.
Yeah, Pauline, yeah.
Toad who
Okay, yeah,
just,
we'll go back to
again,
Toad.
yes.
That's crazy.
Come on.
One of my favorites is
What's the
Waluigi. He
cow's
looks like
name?
a
That's what I want to know. I might be riding as a cow. I've seen the cow. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. With the nose ring?
Mario.
Yeah.
We're gonna
But
dive
like
in
they
with
they
the
threw
strategy. Okay,
every
cool.
character in
And
Mario
we
in
can
this
see
game.
that
Yeah.
we've got these fully
Yeah.
formed
I like
vehicles
this. You
now.
don't have
We're
to
no
pick the
longer
parts anymore because that
selecting
used to
individual
take my
parts
kids
like we
Yeah.
were in Mario
forever.
Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yo,
You can still see the
It's like
details.
creating your
Go get
own
your
person.
stats.
You know, at that
And it's
point.
got some really cool vehicles.
Like, hold on, wait a minute. I gotta make sure the wheels is
Yeah.
right. They gotta look
Right.
crisp.
And the baby blooper.
Like, no, that's too much weight. That's too much weight.
But
Hold
right
on.
now, I'm gonna roll with the standard card.
Still great.
Nice. Classic.
Mhm.
Classic.
And we're gonna do the mushroom cup. You can see we've got 4 brand new
This is
courses
just so
here.
dope,
Mario
man.
Bros.
That's
Circuit,
just
Town
so
City, Whistle Stop
cool.
Summit, DK Spaceport.
Well,
then
and
on
the
map,
other part that
you could see
I
that
love
these
about
courses
it,
are actually
from what I've seen, and you're getting ready to see it now, but we already know, is that, you know, one of course many complaints was like, oh, there's only like 24, 20 some odd courses right now, which we know we'll get more. But the fact that you're racing in between each race,
Road trip.
that's adding like a race in
That's kind of
itself.
the idea.
Yeah.
You're essentially just doubling it up.
World now.
All right.
What up, Kotatsu? Yeah, I'm getting Switch day one, man.
Yeah, so
if
when you select the cup, you
if
get
they
this,
let your boy get it.
flyover of the course.
But yeah,
I'm going to
definitely
GameStop.
getting Switch
Racing
one.
on.
I got the 500 in mind.
Yeah.
Those rainbows work.
So
I'm already
yeah,
seeing
that's-
new ways to go.
that's what we're gonna do. Wow, that's a
The
sweet
more
level.
you play these courses,
Yeah.
the more
With
details that
Donkey
you'll
Kong in
notice.
mind.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Array of different routes and different things.
That's a
Yeah,
question for you. Are you guys picking up Switch 2 day one? Or if
Alright.
you can, are you picking it up day one?
Yeah. And we could see.
Mario's ready. Are you ready?
I'm-
You already know where I'm
So
at.
the funny thing is
That's
hold
it.
on,
It's
let me
ready.
pause
It's
this.
getting ready to start.
My apologies. I will never pause it again. But let me pause this. What's funny is you saw the who's the group who kind of breaks everything down and
Oh,
overanalyzes?
it's my Digital Foundry.
No, the other one.
Game Explain?
Game Explain. So the funny thing is they were talking about these rails on the side and grinding. I'm like, that's stupid. Like they're not gonna do that. And then,
bruh, you can grind everything in this game.
yeah,
But I will say, when you see it, I like how they handled it. Because there is another game, the Disney Speedster game or Speed Racer game. You have to like jump and time it, similar to like Tony Hawk.
yeah.
And sometimes you don't time it perfectly, but with this one,
then
I
you
like the fact that you just go into it. I love how they handled that. They made it very simplistic.
Okay. I apologize. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, I'm doing really good, Kotetsu. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just continue to work on that music we got going. So.
Yeah, another day off for me is always a great day.
You took the whole week off, right?
Nah, I just took today and yesterday off.
Very significant.
Yeah, this is so cool. I like how they lean into the drift.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, can you tip? Or is it
That's what I was thinking too. Like, can you just overdo it?
Because that would be a sweet implementation.
Right.
So lucky there.
Because like it always looks like he's just kind of like bringing it back around.
And it looks that way too when you see him grind. Like he looks like he's like tilted and he gotta adjust it.
Okay.
You'll note the
So 18 coins. I wonder if there's a
it's actually being held there without
shop
having to
maybe.
hold down a button.
That's what I was asking Andre on the chat, because I'm like, we're over 10, so it's got to be for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, items automatically assume that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think you might be able to tip over. Because the way he's like,
I mean, it's smart.
See, now you're gonna lose.
Okay,
Look at that.
all right.
Yes, them combos,
Yeah, that's so
stupid.
sweet.
A couple
That's
of
so
new things there.
sweet.
So there was a
We
brief rail ride
we
into a
playing
wall
Tony
ride.
Hawk right now.
Yeah, that
And
Tony Hawk Mario Kart.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure, Kotetsu,
Yeah,
bro.
so
Like
focused on
the
doing
music
that.
is coming
So
for
you'll notice
sure.
the first time I took
100%.
this lap, I took a slightly different route here.
I love the
And now
airplane
you can
instead
see
of
my
the
vehicle.
the little
You don't have
parasail.
those,
Paraglide,
gliders
yeah.
that you had in Mario Kart
Yeah.
Deluxe. Now your vehicle's
Those
got
little wings.
yes,
Yeah.
sprouts wings.
Oh,
Really cool.
dude,
Yeah,
use
they
it! I want to see it. Use it. Use the feather.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this because I if this does what I thought I saw.
Hang on to this for a little while. So I'm
different
riding on this
strategies,
rail
right?
now, and this is
Let me
something
see
that's
if he
new. You
does,
can see that I can build up boosts just like I could, just like you can.
Ooh.
I
Okay, so
don't
they
know,
do
man.
that.
It looks like you may have to
Yeah,
balance
it's really,
that.
it's really
You might
fun
have
to
to.
do. So if you think about like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
And now you don't have it. So you
have
should have
those
used it.
Oh, see,
Is it
and
choppy
now
on your
it's
side
raining.
too, or is it just me?
You were quite
No,
ahead
it's
first.
it's probably from my
looks
phone.
like everyone's
I
pretty
love this
excited.
detail. You can
Because it's
see
not choppy
where
on my
it's at,
side.
it's wet
Gotcha.
in the rain.
Yeah.
It's
It's like, listen, I only have one screen I need to handle right now, all right?
Okay, I've got a little bit of a lead here, so I'll finish with a little flourish.
Look at that.
Oh, look at you.
Good job for the win.
Hey.
Yeah,
Good
you
job.
get fancy.
So this-
Yes.
Thank you.
This
I'm
actually
proud of
brings
that.
up a
I'm
really
happy with the way that went.
And
interesting
Mario looks
point,
amazing with
right?
the crown on
Yeah.
top of the hat.
So
We got two
when
hats
you
going
win,
Well, that's,
usually when you're in a
this-
party,
this
you're
could
like,
be
all right, I
a very
won. You put the
temporary
controller down,
state,
you
so
go do
please,
something
no
until
early
everybody else gets done.
congratulations.
Right.
But when they're talking about the whatever it
It's
is,
so
the
good.
knockout
Alright, next
races or
race.
whatever,
Yeah.
and you
Get on
have to go
race.
to the
And
next
as you can see
area.
here, yeah, it's drawing our path to Crown
Yeah, that's
City,
about to be a
and that's
long
because,
race.
Well, look, we're starting the next course, but we're still here at Mario Brothers Circuit.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's
So this
because
is okay.
we're
So
not
this is how
gonna
you handle it.
automatically be transported to Crown City.
Oh, I like
We're
it. I
gonna
like
drive
it.
this.
Ouija
These
got
courses are
the
connected.
Japanese outfit on. That's
Yeah.
No,
dope.
I was too busy talking.
So this
Oh,
also
that's
puts
all right.
up brings up a
Make
great
it up.
point.
Make
Is
it up.
that
It's all good.
like
So now-
regardless
Yeah,
if you
you
won the
tried
last
by
race or not,
Yoshi.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean you'll be in first place
Yeah,
when
so
you
we're
start the next
on the
race.
road.
Correct.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I like that.
Poor Goomba.
Pretty much,
We're on
end
the
up
road.
the back.
Oh!
Real easy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Collision.
I like that.
You're good. You're good.
You
As
can still
tell,
be in
there's
last place.
A lot of obstacles in the course. There's a lot of different people you want to drive
Oh,
around.
wow.
Just be careful. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic here,
Yeah.
including Goombas.
Dang, they're going crazy.
And so
Oh
you
my
start
goodness,
you
there
start
you
to
go.
get the idea that, like, you know, these
So what do
sections
you
in
think you
between
go
the
do
courses sort of
first?
blur the
Since this
line
is
of,
like open
what
world
is a
now, are you
course?
going
The whole
are you going
world
to just
starts to feel
kind of
like
get the
a
lay of the
course
land before
in
you
Mario Kart World,
which is amazing.
yeah, it's so
I'm
much fun.
jumping
just
straight
go
into
go-
races
Yeah.
because like
Oh, nice.
I foresee myself.
Oh,
if I
I
go
thought he was gonna
Oh,
turn
so
into
close.
it.
Wait, don't go
You know what,
first.
though? I
Immediately.
was going to say, yeah,
And
that
then
boom
we
Uh-huh.
shot.
figure it
though.
Oh, that was
secret
aimed at
paths
the-
and all
okay,
stuff.
okay, okay.
I just want to
Okay,
experience
we
it
can
up front
see in
instead
the
of doing all
distance
that.
there. We're coming up on Crown
I
City.
feel
You see
that.
that big tire.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I think-
definitely
I
getting
think-
there
Make it
first.
there.
Yeah, I think I'll ride out
Get out
the
way.
courses
You got a
first.
comfortable-
Yeah.
I'm
Uh-huh.
Kind of
going
peep
comfortable. It's not
where
comfortable.
you know the CPU is going and
I
all
spoke
of
to
that,
him. Look
and
at Red Shell
then
coming
kind of
after you.
explore
Sorry,
Did I
like
already
okay,
know
like
that?
what's
You
the
dodged it.
fastest
Yeah,
route
yeah,
to do this or that?
So,
Right.
as we're about to
Because
approach-
when that knockout race
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
around,
Coins, I want coins. Where did that come
boy,
from?
I'm looking like Initial D in this punk. You know, I'm
Yeah.
looking like
Yeah, I'll
Fast and the
take it.
Furious
Yeah,
in
the
this
more you
piece.
play these
Like
courses,
that wasn't even part of the
realize
that wasn't even part of the course.
and there are different
You know
routes
what I'm saying?
and
Like-
paths that you can take.
Where did he come
Yeah.
from?
It's still
Very
discovering
Right.
stuff.
Well, I'm telling you, it's
Yeah,
it's
you're
gonna be
already
crazy.
slightly
Like
different than I was,
being
so
able
it's
to
great
just
see.
grind,
And
then
as
do
you
the
can see,
wall,
you can now
and
do
then
multiple
on top of
tricks
that,
when you're
you
in
can
the
then
air.
go into the drift.
All right, that's
And
good.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be nuts.
Okay, here
Man.
we go.
Healthy lead
Yeah,
going
this is
on.
We're
wild.
about to make our way.
There's people cheering in the
This is
sidelines.
wild. Now you see why Donkey
You can
Kong
see all
got
these
put a part of the
banners around
team. Oh, he was part of the
TV.
world.
Really cool stuff.
Right.
He was right there. And,
Wow, look at you going in.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
they
really,
didn't ask him. Maybe
Making
he
me
was
proud.
just
It's
he was just
really
there.
fun to
And what's
do.
crazy is you look at it,
And it looks
the Mushroom
like
Kingdom is
all
actually
your
still set up
competition's
like the
starting to
actual
catch up
Mushroom
behind you.
Kingdom.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
were
say-
just real creative on how they create the
Hold that
world.
position.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say this a little bit earlier, but like in Mario Kart 8.
Oh
Nice try.
This is so
This game
crazy.
is not gonna wait for me to speak.
no!
What's
Every
your
time
timestamp? I'm
I
gonna
ask,
have it
like,
on my
nope,
side too,
nope.
because I know Shoppy on the
Uh-oh.
thing.
Hold on.
Can you?
Oh.
What's the timestamp?
Yeah.
I respect what you're trying to do there.
Still
Dang, man, I'm
still
trying
got
to
it.
go.
Hey.
Still got it.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
They just
Get
finished
some
the
good
race.
I was
acceleration.
being
let's
threatened
see.
by Bowser Jr.
If
there.
that was like
Yeah,
3
that was
seconds
a
later, that would've been probably
31:47
second place.
is
Okay.
All right, so whatever the
Tra-
overall
Yep.
standing. Okay,
I'm about
right there with
Everything's
you.
good here.
Yeah,
You got
Yeah,
it.
we're in
Bowser
this case.
Jr. was
Okay.
hot on my
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
On to
that
the
that
next.
chat is unbearable, dude. Like
That is
that's
so
Mario
close.
ain't no way in the world because you got people
Yeah,
in there like,
I'm-
yo, can y'all
I
stop
closed it.
spamming?
So up next
It
is
is
Whistle Stop
horrible.
Summit, but of course we're gonna drive there.
let me
Yeah,
see.
we're not just gonna.
You can't
What
be
is
that
it?
annoying.
Drop the price.
That's all they put in is drop the
Wow.
price.
Race.
Wow.
Remember that
characters there.
rolling
Yeah.
start? Don't forget
As
that.
if
Yo,
they
what
watched
up,
this
Andre?
in
Yeah,
history.
you got
So-
it.
Oh,
Right.
toads.
Right, they not looking at the chat like we look
Yeah.
at the chat.
Speaking of dying,
Right.
here we go.
They don't
Yes.
care what you got to say either, because I guarantee,
Get a
because
little
much in the
snack.
same
Yeah,
vein
there you
as
go.
your boycotts.
Alright, dash
Oh, this is
food.
gonna do numbers.
Drop
Yeah,
the
yeah.
price.
Oh,
drop the
absolutely.
price.
Between those cards. Okay, so
Oh, he got
the whole
fun
sandwich.
things about going on a
Because that
road
bundle
trip,
is
like trying all
that
the
bundle is
different
limited.
food
It's
apparently.
in the
Yeah,
it
different
is.
places that you visit.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got
You gotta
a
get in
Their
where you fit
first
in.
run of it anyway.
burger here.
Which is
There
wild
you
because you
go.
know it's unlimited Mario Kart 8 bundle every
Transform you into a different
every
Christmas.
holiday.
Support.
My man missed
Wow.
3 times, but then it bounced back.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, you got it right.
Right?
No!
Oh!
I gave it a little
Hey, it works out at the end.
You meant to do that.
Like people
Yeah,
in
we'll
that
call that
chat are
planned.
just losing
That-
their
that
mind.
big
Big
shot.
Yeah,
shot.
I had to
was
close
gonna
it.
say.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
closed
Nice.
it too.
DK.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tetsu
so
said
now
I
we're
think
getting
knockout
into-
challenge
we're
is like Fall
transitioning
Guys.
into Whistle
Yeah,
Stop
yeah, yeah.
Summit here.
Here we
I-
go.
It's like
Yeah.
Fall Guys or like
And again, we've got
similar
these
to what they
ways
do with
to
F-Zero
get
99 if you don't make it to a certain
Okay,
point.
nice.
Yep.
I'll race here.
By the end of the
Some
lap,
rails
then you
there.
lose.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
So
So
did the
because
wheels
this is a rail
change when he
station,
got onto the
there are
onto the
a
bigger
lot of
ground? It
rail
almost looked like it
opportunities.
got a little bit bigger.
Green
And a
shells?
lot
No.
of shells,
No, I don't
you're
think
right.
Oh, 4?
No? Okay.
Ooh, close.
Man, this look
Alright.
clean. Gee.
It's just the way it looks
Right.
when it
I'll get it.
when it's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and there's some.
But yeah,
Oh, wait,
Sansom,
you
I
got
think
to
you're
go.
onto something, because if you look at that front wheel when they're grinding, it looked like
Yeah.
he keeps
Oh,
turning
yeah,
in and
yeah,
out.
yeah.
On the
I like
rails
that.
there.
Yeah.
But
This
it's,
is really
Yeah.
fun.
it's not
Like,
fully
you
doing
gotta-
it.
You gotta balance the grind.
Oh,
Oh, the objects actually move.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the fact you got people
we gotta
throwing
get
stuff
this
at you
back.
too
we got
outside of the
this
racers.
back. Good.
Right.
We've been very lucky.
That's
I've
gonna be
seen a couple
crazy.
red shells now.
Bro,
like, behind
chill
us,
out.
just Not been able to catch up with you, so that's great.
It's that one dude who didn't get paid well by Bowser. He like, there he is.
Oh my God, Sam.
Who did that?
A few more points it can never hurt.
Boy, these jumps.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey,
Oh, look
Man,
at
don't
that.
fall, because this is a real fall now.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I wonder
Wait,
if
you
they ever
restart
do
it.
that.
Okay.
You got
here we go.
this.
Sorry, I'm like now the heart's pounding.
I mean, but they might have latitude.
No
Good.
pressure,
Hold
but
you
all the
back up,
pressure.
though.
Some healthy adrenaline.
I hope so.
I hope
There
so.
we
Take
go.
a few more pills.
Because I don't want to be like, no.
Okay, he has to because I just saw Donkey Kong do a full flip off the level. So
Yep,
Right.
yep,
Did
Bring
DK
him
go
back.
flying
You gotta.
He
You
went
have to
through
balance
some
the
other.
grinds. I'm
I
telling
don't know,
you.
but I like
Whatever
it.
happened, it was serendipitous.
Yeah, it was great. Here we go.
Yes.
Is this?
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
I'll take
Finishing
the
in style.
Then-
riding the rail to victory.
I think I like the fact
Setting
that
off a
between
good
the
pace.
races
I'm
during the
liking
cup, you
this.
actually race for your
Getting first
position.
person
right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Mario.
Yeah, that
You
changes
can
up
see
the
how
whole dynamic.
Those rails
It
really
keeps you out of
change your
it
You
keeps
don't
you out
have
of the
to-
menus and loading
was,
screens
and you
majority
can
of
do
the time.
something
Yep.
different every
And
time.
it
Yeah.
also
Which is so
allows
wild,
you
right?
It
Possibilities.
really does.
Yeah, that
All
is
right.
one
Yeah,
thing
Okay,
that's
very
interesting.
spaceport.
spaceport. I
Because the load
I
screen
know,
here is
I'm
really
super
fast,
excited
and
for
it's
this.
like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's like
yep,
two
that's the
seconds.
end of that now.
Like here's a peak.
Right.
Bye.
Final race.
I love that.
Oh, my man preparing before the race kickoff. Okay. See, it's
I
so much
love the rolling
animation.
start.
Right. You got
The
this
rolling start
perfect.
is so
Yes.
good.
Whoosh.
Yeah, DK got it too.
Don't
so-
let
That
him
lets you
draft
get a
on
lot.
the
Honestly,
Right,
lets you
thank
get a
you.
chance to get ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, you dropped
Yeah.
shot him? Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
But the speed boosts look crazy, and this
Oh,
is only
there's a little ramp
50
up there to
cc.
that power
I can only imagine
Yeah.
what
No,
a 50
it's
look
the
like.
100 when you
Power line.
start.
Oh, he did it on
Yeah.
100?
100.
Okay. So I need to see 150 then. And I know
150,
200
you gonna
coming.
have people
Yeah.
flying off rails trying to pull tricks.
Did they add 200?
No, I didn't see it. It was only
I don't think
100
200 in that
150.
start, unless it's something you gotta
Three
unlock.
dollars
Yeah.
right
Yeah, that's
there.
right.
Yeah.
Along
Is
with
that
like mirror
on
mode.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is. It's DK.
I would not want to
DK
play this in
wants
mirror
to
mode.
revenge.
Nah.
Follow closely
Not
by
with this
Bowser
big
Jr.
world.
Did he get him?
Oh my
did.
gosh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
No, it looks like you can
Nice.
bounce off people's
I
head.
didn't get
Yeah,
him.
you can.
though.
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause he had a clean bounce
So
off
you see
Donkey
how a
Kong's skull.
comfortable lead
And did
Donkey
it.
Kong did it to him
can
earlier.
can be removed from you instantly.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're passing this sort of.
Oh,
security
Andre,
gate
so what do
now.
you think about the
We're getting
drifting?
into
Do you think you have to
space.
balance out the drifting?
Right.
Like how they're doing right
Let's get
here?
something
Like,
good.
Some
you know, he kind of
familiar
has that
Alright,
lean, but
Rachel.
it almost looks like they're bringing it
Yeah, you
back.
can see the entire course.
I
There
want
we
to
go.
I want to say it's probably just an animation thing that they're doing. I don't know if it feels that.
Oh,
Okay.
Algebra.
Now then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Back
that was
first.
great.
The Toad
I mean,
I
if
hate
it
when
does
you solo by
feel
yourself,
nice,
you ain't got no room.
Doing my best.
Here we go. Oh,
See if I can get a draft.
Yeah,
on
like
it.
a little bit
That man went
closer.
straight through.
Oh, he missed the item.
yeah, I think you're almost.
We know
there.
you ain't hitting with
Oh,
that.
got it.
No, I was about to say, because he
You
did
must-
something.
Oh, that's- yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Got it,
okay,
got it.
You brought it back.
Yeah, you
Yep.
got it. You got it.
Don't fire not a one.
That was a good strategy.
That's crazy right there. Just to have those in the middle of the level like that. I'm just used to like the piranha plant sitting there.
Yeah,
Preparing.
Yep.
right.
Okay. So you got
Good.
5 more laps
That's
to go.
wild.
Like you gonna miss.
So this is
Man, this is dope right here.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Excellent.
okay. Cheat
I'm just so
Right
happy that
up
you don't have to
here and dodge
like
these
have
barrels.
one
Yeah.
finger
Yeah.
holding the
Yeah.
item the entire time behind
Evacuate
you.
all items.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for me
yeah.
that wasn't a
It's
big
kind of good
deal.
you ended up there, though.
Strategy.
But I
Yeah.
understand it does if you're not used to doing it a lot.
Scratch the
it can
hand
be
a little bit.
painful for the hand.
Because I got to the point to where like
Yeah.
I'm cool with it, but then sometimes I don't know if the controls off my finger slip
Right.
or what, and then it would just let it loose. I'm like, I didn't do that, but all right.
Right.
Or you didn't intend to do that.
Right.
If you have green shells
Your
or
twitch
any
muscles
kind of shell,
real quick
it
kicked
can
in.
be
He's like, oh,
properly
no, I ain't do that
Yes,
on purpose.
so.
barrels with the shells.
Nice.
So
Like,
it
can I
be a
get
good
that back?
strategy
Can you do a
to keep them
retry?
Wow.
into something okay
Ooh.
with
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like,
Wow.
you got it. You got it. You got it.
That's it.
I know. I'm not even playing. it.
Now,
Wow,
for those
going
people
on.
that was
know.
complaining that Sonic Racing Cross World
Somebody
have
behind
the
me.
allow you to do multiple
Okay,
tricks before
you
you
got it.
Yeah,
land,
they just released
and
those.
then
They
you
were
get
pretty
Nintendo's like,
pretty
oh,
good.
you
Yeah,
want a
let's
multiple
say
tricks?
probably
Yeah.
erase off that.
Look at that.
We was already planning that.
Ooh,
There was some
You've dodged
indie game
every red
developer.
shell. It's been great.
Ironically
No,
enough,
not the
his
blue
game
shells.
Oh,
you can
another
do like the
one.
grinding and the
Come
wall
on.
jumping.
Yeah, I
Damn.
saw him. I followed them.
We're getting toward the end
I
of the
followed
final
them and wish
Oh,
listed them
yeah.
on Steam. I was like, man,
Ooh. Lock your stuff.
I was like, just off the strength, brother. I mean, if your game is crashing right, I'll pick it up, man. Like,
Okay.
Like I
Right,
wish
right.
listed it on Steam for him right after I followed him
Okay,
and left him an
back
encouraging message because I'm like, I feel
Oh
fully
my
progress.
goodness.
I feel
Well
fully.
done.
Okay.
Well done.
Good job. Okay, I'm clapping now.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
clapping now.
Man.
Holy cow.
I was a nail
Man,
biter
these
at the end.
My
these
heart
areas
is
are
going
ridiculous.
massive.
Right. Okay,
this could have all just been flatland.
Even
Right.
at 100
They didn't have to
that
go
was a
up.
challenge.
They could have just kept this all
All
flatland.
right.
Right,
Well,
right.
I will
Yeah.
revel in the victory
Yeah,
Well, the
ceremony.
They
crazy
could have
thing
done
is,
that.
like,
See the celebration.
my
Banana
family,
on
my
screen.
family, so we have a game and movie day after Thanksgiving every year,
Mhm.
and it usually
Back
is
on Mario
Smash
Brothers
Bros that we
Circuit.
play.
Celebratory fireworks. I
Um,
love that.
mostly because I don't have Mario Kart.
Yeah, I
But
know.
like
Wearing his
this
little
comes
outfit.
out, bro. This is easily,
So then-
He was
this
hot on
is
my
easily
trail
the
whole
game.
time.
And
man.
you only
Yeah.
need one because you can
Nah,
do game
right.
share.
He's got big dreams.
Yeah, yes.
Little guy, big dreams.
Right. That's
Usually
what's crazy.
have split screen. You got
Well
3
done.
switches.
Now
There you go.
We're
Thank
heading
you.
off
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
on our merry way.
so now that
Bob
now that
Ross,
we're singing
everybody.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same
flow
thing when I
for
looked
Hey,
at him.
for
he got that
Grand
thing
Prix,
picked out
let's,
right.
Let's jump into
Like that's
something a little
Nintendo's Bob
different.
Ross.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Try and relax ourselves.
Yeah.
Perfectly
After that.
shaped beard. Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect
Ah.
afro.
All right, so one of
So
the
y'all think
one of
about
the
getting
components
the
of
new
Mario
Pro
Kart
controller, or y'all cool with
is
just the one you
free
got?
roam. Oh, wait,
I mean, I would probably end up getting it. Probably not
when you,
right away though.
hit
I
the
stick
plus
with the
button there, you
original
can
at
just
start.
automatically
Yeah.
jump right into free
And
roam.
that 3D
Yeah,
map.
I was thinking the same way.
I'm more worried about getting the
And we can take
games
another
than
look.
the
Anyway,
Yeah.
Where we
peripherals
just were,
at this moment.
You
I
can
feel
take
you.
another look at some.
Yeah,
of
because
the
the perk is
which
it's
is
got
off to our right.
the
Yeah,
GLGR
as you
button.
can see over here, this is
Because it
Mario
looks like
Brothers
even if you
Mhm.
have a controller that
the-
doesn't have
one
like
of
that
the-
C
the
button,
course that
it looks like it's
started
on the
off as
home
a mushroom
screen.
cup.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you can see, like
So they set
there's
up routes
no-
to do it.
When
Yeah.
you drive off course, Locky 2 doesn't come and pick
So
you
this is
up.
the
like it
what
does
is
in
this?
the
The
Grand
8-bit
Prix.
on?
Yeah.
You can drive
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Anywhere
and I got a
at all.
couple. I got a
I mean,
couple
that's a
third party
snack.
controls
Yeah.
that
You
got
can
full
go to the
powers in the
diner
back
and
too.
get
Yeah,
I
yourself
don't.
a
Right.
milkshake.
It's not
Yeah,
hurting
you go to Yoshi.
Not really,
Yeah.
but you know.
now that map,
But it's
looks
cool though.
And I
I'm
can
glad.
take a-
I'm glad we
I
don't
can
have to
take a
buy
quick look at the
anything
map
like
here.
new in that
Right.
aspect.
Yeah, because I'm
you
keeping
know?
my
where
Joy
it
Cons minus
exists in
the
the
like
world
if
and
I
get
do
an
trade
idea
money
of
in
some of the
minus the
other
one that has to
courses.
go with
So
it.
we could see over
But,
here is Crown
yeah.
City
Mhm.
and DK.
Because like I said, my
Spaceport.
kids they have
We'll
their own
stay at
Switch,
Mario
so I don't
Brothers
have
Circuit for a little
to
bit and
worry about
explore a little
purchasing
bit
another
more.
one or nothing.
Because you
So.
could drive there too if you
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here you can get a little bit more.
And I'm pretty sure
practice
that
on the
mama
course if you
crack
want
under
to.
pressure and get him a
There's
2.
a lot more to discover in
Oh
Probably.
yeah.
And
Oh,
let's
yeah.
drive around a little
Yeah,
bit,
let's
see what we
check
can
it
find.
out.
There
I'm
are
sure.
a
I'm sure my
lot
daughter's
around
mom
here.
is the same way too. Like,
There's a Toad driving the
she keeps
car.
asking
Yeah.
about
Yep.
it for Christmas,
Koopa driving the
and
car.
she keeps
There
playing
are
yours,
so
and
many
she keeps saying she
details
wants
in this
to.
world
So
that you can
I'm
start
like,
to get an
Mhm.
idea of when you no longer.
That's
have
usually how it
to
goes.
track
Because even like
racing,
your
but
mom the other day
Yeah,
was like,
absolutely.
"Yeah, I might get it for
because
me."
there's sections
Don't mean
up
y'all can
here
play it.
I
I'm like,
discovered when I
cut
was
it out.
running around
You think
on
so?
Mario Brothers
They
Circuit.
like they literally
There
play your
Right.
PS5 like
rails up in the top
like
that
it's
I
theirs.
twisted.
Yeah, cut it out.
So you can basically create a
Hey.
strategy while
see,
you're
you
Yeah.
sure?
when
The
you're in
tires
race.
look like they got bigger, man.
Yeah,
They do-
this
they
is
look
when you're-
bigger.
when you're
I
They
think
racing
look
just-
bigger, but that, again,
water,
that could just be
like-
animation. I don't think
Oh no,
that
they,
they actually
so
fully
the off-road
transform.
part they get bigger.
I love all the signage.
They do
Oh, the
get
Oh
off-road.
yeah, they get a
Yeah.
little wider.
There's
The
Yeah.
A little
touches,
taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There-
So there's
there's
kinda
a
like
lot of,
off-roading.
branding and stuff in the world.
Yeah,
so
which
you've got
makes
all
sense
these
because
ads on
now
the
you don't have the off-road,
Yeah.
you
Luigi
know,
tires.
Oh.
Okay,
build,
get-
the
all right,
customization.
There
let's
goes
go
your
over to
achievement.
Crown
So-
City, right?
There go your achievement.
Right.
Take a
There you
look.
go. In-game
Yeah, and you get another
achievement.
perspective. There is a.
But I wanted to
there's
cross
a
the
day
entire
and night
system.
cycle,
Yo, what up, Slim
when
Paul?
you're in the
Appreciate you
world.
coming
Slim
through,
Paul.
sir.
There are weather systems too that can affect the way things look. I want to let this shy guy.
And that
out.
camera,
Yeah.
not that camera, but that map is nice.
Get a little bit
Like
off
it's got a whole
course here so you
3D
can
map.
get an
Man.
idea
That's
of
crazy.
What it's like to drive around in the
Yo,
world.
side note, I didn't even think of this. Side note,
And you
follow my man Slim Paul.
Yeah.
Show
Stop
him
and
some
hang
love.
out.
Yeah,
for sure.
You can, yeah, you say hi to the Yoshi.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh, so you got the Yoshi just chilling out right now.
Right.
All right. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try
I mean-
to jump real quick. So
Bro,
I can get
and see,
it close.
look,
Yeah.
this is the
And then we'll
reason
jump
why I
to the
want to do when I like after like playing some of the level. I'm gonna just be like, yo, I'm gonna just chill. 'Cause
Alright.
I
Let's
look at
need
that.
to.
Let's take a look at photo mode.
All my fans with the Superman.
Excellent.
Adorable.
All right.
I need to like. I just want to see
gonna
how
end
much detail they
there
actually
for this.
put into the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's great.
what little
Mario.
Easter eggs are we gonna get if
Alright.
we look through?
So
something
everybody,
Oh
silly,
yeah,
once again,
you know?
100%.
this was
Like that's why I was so
Mario
confused
Kart
when people were like, "Oh,
World.
you know, this is gonna be like an
And,
empty
of course,
open
don't
areas that
worry,
you drive around." I'm
we're
like,
gonna
this is
be right
Nintendo. Come
back
on now.
coming up
I was
with
like,
Donkey
people
Kong
keep saying that and
Bonanza.
keep being
So
proven
stay
wrong.
tuned.
Right?
See you
Like, just stop saying
Right.
it at this point.
Like they're not gonna have no open world where there's
Nintendo.
nothing out there,
Look,
especially not in a Mario Kart game.
Like, let it happen. Let it
Right.
happen if you're gonna keep saying it. Let it happen before you say it.
Right. All right. Here goes the next one. All right. Cool. I'll wait until you get there.
Where are we? Where are we
It's
at?
like
What's
26:30.
All right, 26.
It's fighting, ain't it?
K,
There we go.
BK, and DK, because we are going to be looking at
Oh, they put my
Donkey
boy up
Kong
here.
Bonanza. I am so
Yo,
excited.
what up,
An
RJ?
all-new
Appreciate you
3D
coming through, bro.
adventure with Donkey Kong. BK,
RJ.
let's just jump right
Yeah,
in.
I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah,
about
let's
this,
go.
man.
Yeah,
These,
we're gonna, just start
man,
out right
come
at the
on
beginning.
now.
I just need to know
Here.
what is the premise here, because is he my man out here like looking for
this is
jewels? Like
pretty much
what
the
is my
first
man
thing.
doing?
He gonna look.
Yeah.
The premise is the same.
He's
I don't
Back
know,
for
but
his
he's
banana.
underground.
He's
Thank you
going
for
his
waiting so
bananas. He's
long.
going back for
I just
his
love this look.
So
for
the bananas
DK.
seem like they're
He
the
looks
the
amazing.
what are the stars?
All of his posing gets
Mario.
so cute
Yep.
at the
See,
same
look,
time.
big
Yeah.
banana right there.
Oh.
So this is this first little section.
He's
I wanna
in a
spend minute
tunnel
talking
mining
about,
for
some of the new
bananas. Rock
controls
That's
DK
crazy.
has in this game, because he's a lot
And
more
I mean, we've already seen different costumes too, but I'm wondering like how far can you go with the destruction?
Punch through walls here.
Man,
Platforming the area
it
around
looks
here.
like you could just
As one of you, as you
destroy
might
about
imagine, one of the
anything.
Yeah, that's what it looked
core
like.
Elements of DK is his strength. Yeah.
Is it,
that's
yes,
all-
Mo said the
I
same
love
thing.
that.
Bob Ross.
Yeah, that's the
that's
coolest thing about this
Nintendo's
game.
Bob
Is
Ross.
almost everything around you is destructible. So.
Well, and we just
That's
saw you rip up
crazy.
a chunk of the terrain too, and use that to cause more.
So now
havoc,
I'm just
so.
hitting stuff because I got 100%.
Yeah.
Like I just
Possibilities are endless.
Right.
Here's
Yeah,
the
you can
look.
pretty much just rip a chunk off of everything.
These bananas at any chip
Once you have
exchange.
a chunk,
Okay.
you can play around to your heart's content.
Right,
So
So
here in
that's
this
probably
segment,
where
we're
you
really
get
gonna be
your-
looking at some of the
your
first areas
items, right?
that
Your
you're
Probably.
seeing in
items
the
and
game,
stuff.
and to kind of set
You
up.
look so doofy,
where
bro.
I like
we are,
the
what we're
goofy
doing
Donkey
here.
Kong.
Some rumors have started to spread of this.
Yeah, I love
material,
it. I like the new goofy
sprouting up
Donkey
on
Kong
this
over
island,
like the
Isle,
old
and
64
it's called
series.
Vanadium. And this it
I mean,
involves
that
it's
Donkey
this
Kong was
gold,
slightly goofy. I mean, he had
but
a whole
also
rap.
in these vanadium gems that you can
Right.
see here that are shaped like
Then that
bananas.
better come back. I'm
It
telling
must
you.
also be delicious.
It better be
because
the-
DK
better be the updated
loves to
version.
eat it. That's one of my other favorite things. We're getting a little,
Oh, that's-
a little
that's,
bit more info about
Lance
gold.
Sorry,
Stone.
Samo.
A
Yeah,
little more about
yeah.
vanadium
Listen,
gold. Don't mix them
so-
up. Do not mix up
hold
vanadium
on. I'll
gold.
pause this real quick. So anybody who's watching the stream from the Sandstorm show, we literally have no internet here at the Sandstorm show. So how are you actually doing this in the first place? Well, let me tell you. I have thought of the genius way of taking my Wi-Fi extender and attaching an Ethernet cord to my computer because I don't have. I was en route yesterday and my Wi-Fi dongle broke, so I took the Ethernet to the Wi-Fi extender and used the extender to attach to my phone's hotspot. So we running crazy right now. Listen, anything to make it happen, Captain. All right,
Any
if there's a
means
will, there is a
necessary.
way.
So quick question. I don't know if this works on Restream, but if I share mine over yours, would it work?
Yes, please
Okay,
do.
all right, let's do
actually.
that then.
I think maybe.
Let me try.
I
maybe.
think you would have to let him
Because
do it, right?
Screen
Yeah,
share.
mine wouldn't be running the mine wouldn't be trying to run that as well on top of it.
Okay. So let's do that.
Did I
Oh,
turn?
let's see. You're gonna have to turn that theater mode off.
All right. Let me see. Yeah,
We're
here.
talking to this
There we go.
prospector
Yeah,
monkey
cool.
over here.
Yeah.
He's kind of giving us a quick explanation
Good. I
of
can
what we're
turn
doing
mine.
here
I
and
can
why.
get out of mine completely.
What else do we need to know then? We need to let's find more
Does
bananas.
it look better for you
Pretty
guys, or is
tasty.
it still choppy?
I said, look,
Yeah,
Good on
now that we're in
both
an
for
open
me,
area
'cause I
here,
got
I
both
want
of them
to
up.
show off a couple more of his moves. DK's got
Okay.
a roll. Roll is back. You can also do a roll and a jump.
Nice.
Man, these combos about to be crazy with this
He can
too.
also spin, which I
What
like.
the?
Yeah.
Especially good with his
What
little
kind of
dance
that
on
was
there.
great?
Yeah, it's like a disco party.
Yeah, it's like a little dance party.
My man's hitting a break dance.
Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to show
Okay,
off.
Samo said it looked
How
good.
the chunks
Good,
interact
good,
with each
good.
other. Sam, you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. So he's just torn a chunk out of the ground there, but it's,
Now, how
as
many
you can see, it's
enemies
sort of
you
this
can bother with
soft
that?
material.
Right.
And if you go into your throwing stance there, you can see that
Wow,
like, as
okay.
you start to target different things, it not only tells you what that material is,
Wow.
but how strong it is.
That's gotta
it gives
serve
you
a
a little bit of
purpose.
its properties. So if you want to throw
I'm
that
pretty
there,
sure that so you
you
know
can see
what
that
type
like what
of
you
things
picked
just
up is
throwing
like
at
this
what,
muddy soft
yeah,
chunk,
yeah,
right? So it sort of
Stuck
sticks
right
to
to
the
the
wall.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go and pick up something a little harder, yeah. So if you grab a chunk out of the wall there, so now you've got something tough.
Oh. Hit that
You can
sign there.
destroy elements
Yeah, let me
of
try
the
that again.
terrain
Hang
as
on.
well
Take
with
two.
your
So
dirty
yeah.
terrain.
So yeah, now
Oh,
you can
okay.
actually break
Gotcha.
apart the wall when you throw that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing about vanadium gold I like a lot is it's actually brimming with energy. You know, it's enough to power DK certainly.
Yeah, look at the little sparks coming off of
But
it.
when you throw a chunk of it, it's highly
Yeah,
explosive.
stay away.
Very fun to play with in a controlled setting.
You know what? Since I've already kind of made a dent in this wall, I actually want to show off how many cool hidden things there are. Like there's this
What in
little
the
hidden
world?
alcove back here. You would never know it's back here. It's just a surprise to find by destroying the environment around you.
This stuff is everywhere.
So you really,
we're gonna call
really
this
have
chill out
to.
room for a
That's
second.
like the premise.
Yeah.
And you
Like,
just saw BK
You gotta
blow up everything,
slapping the
just
ground
in
with the
case.
hand
You gotta
slap
explore.
move. It kind of allows you
Yeah.
to pick up a lot of the dropped collectibles.
Now that
around
brings
you
up a
at
good
once, so
question,
you don't
and I
have
haven't
to
talked about it
run
just
around
yet.
collecting them individually, which
But
is
do
really
you
nice.
think
Because as you can
that,
see, there's lots of gold and stuff hiding
do
in the
you think
walls
that
that you can.
HD Rumble will
We're
finally
picking up
get
tiny chunks
utilized
of vanadium
in
gold. We're picking up
a certain way
vanadium
in
chips.
this one?
I do,
I don't know
especially
if
for
I said
this.
this earlier, but,
But
the
I'm
yeah, the
surprised that they
rumors have
didn't
started
even
to
touch
spread
on the
of
HD
this
Rumble 2,
vanadium material
like,
period
at
on
all.
Ingot Isle. So
Yeah.
They didn't have a
DK
game
and
they wanted to
Prospector
show it
Monkeys
off.
have
With,
descended upon the
I feel like
Isle
this
to
is the
try
perfect
and collect
game.
as much of this stuff as they can.
It should.
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Sam. Mines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
cool to-
these monkeys.
It's cool to see these other guys out here staking their claim, trying to earn their fortune. And, you know, DK's doing the same. But he's more interested in eating them than he is anything
Are you
else.
going to see Diddy? No.
Like,
That's
so
what I'm
where's
curious about.
Diddy?
Got some more stuff.
I-
here.
Where's
More
Diddy?
of,
Where's
vanadium
If
gold.
Frank-
anything remains consistent,
They said
about
Cranky's in the
DK,
game. They've
it is
shown
his love
footage
for
of Cranky
bananas.
on
One other
Nintendo
handy thing is
today,
that DK
but
can't be harmed by any of these
Diddy.
explosions.
And thank goodness.
And thank goodness, because he's going to be causing a lot of them.
Got a tough skin.
And we can also smash our way through these crystals here, pick up more of those vanadium chips.
Man, there's just so much
Oh,
stuff
Yeah.
going on in the
We
game.
found
and
our
you're like, no.
prize.
From the
The Prospector
From
Monkeys
the
are really
Switch?
happy about it.
So is DK. Look at him.
I think his every face he makes in this game.
that was so
So
doofy, bro.
right.
now what he wanted. That's why you got
Eat
that.
it up, bud. You deserve it.
Delicious.
Wow,
Keep
and we're
working our
going
way
down.
Down here in this mine.
Yes,
DK is no
right.
stranger to mines, of course, but it's nice to see him
Yeah.
doing it a little bit more full
Yeah,
time.
I like it.
Oh yeah, you can also
Yo,
pick up
to
chunks of
100%
varying
this,
size. Like every
gotta be
kind of
crazy.
changes in deforms in a different way. So
Yeah.
let's see if I can actually cause some extra havoc here for a second.
Yeah.
With
This
this
wasn't
extra
no
long chunk.
throwaway
Oh, look at that.
game. They
Oh, and
took
some
their
walls are a
time
little
with this.
tougher, so there's some handy devices here to help you
Yeah.
through. I can't actually just punch down this thing, so a special dive
Dive
punch is
punch.
required. Really kick this thing off.
I love
Look
it.
at
It's
all
so
of that.
satisfying,
Yeah.
right?
I want those. I want those.
Get it, get it, get it.
The hand slap.
Right, yeah. So you can use the hand slap to kind of collect a lot of the gold that collects around you.
Right,
order
and
to
there are
move
also
forward.
some switches and things up ahead that interact with the hand slap, and you can cause the terrain to
Now
change
kind
in
of
different
wondering what a
ways.
Wario game
Geysers
would
are
be
so
like with this
satisfying.
engine.
Right.
Hand slap also
Right.
affects some things in the world around you.
Yes.
Bring back hat.
Which I think is cool. Like it just caused that vanadium gold to appear there out of nowhere.
Man, like if you're getting this much up front, how much
Ooh,
does
another
stuff
guy-
cost? And
Get it.
Good use of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Right. That's
I
a
cannot
good point.
emphasize enough how satisfying it is to play this game.
Because even
The
in
jingle
Mario-
janglies are
even
good.
in
The smashing
Mario,
is
you
good.
got a lot.
I
But
spend
they only
way
gave
too much
you
time just
so much
collecting
in the
gold.
core,
Yeah.
so you got to go
You're gonna be
back
doing a lot of
later.
that.
Well, and there are so many, like we saw earlier, hidden passages and like rooms to
That was
discover
a good
through the
point.
walls. If you just basically punch anywhere in
Okay.
a wall, you can find something hidden there, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah,
I want to
speaking
find.
of
I
hidden
want to see
things.
the video
Yeah,
of
you,
the first person
you can see how that
to
hand
complete
slap
each of the
also
points.
works as kind of a sonar system, and it was giving you the silhouette of a hidden vanadium gem in there.
3 in a row. But DK's
We're having some
appetite is
good
ever-
luck in this mine, DK.
Yeah, we're gonna keep working our way through here. Let's see what's behind this big wall.
He surprised a monkey.
I say if Diddy is in this game, you
freaking
got to
out.
give him a weapon to even do
Okay,
this.
bud, relax.
Sorry, buddy.
Ooh, I see some chips back there. So let's see. I can't actually. This is too hard for me to smash through, but luckily the ground is not. The ground is rarely ever.
Wow.
Yeah, but the environments are highly destructible. You could have gotten through here a different way.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna leave my way.
Right.
Yeah.
This game really encourages you to think outside the box.
Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to get to things.
Right.
Most of them involve smashing.
There's a door. There was a gate there, and you just made your own door. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we could see outside.
It looks like a storm is on the way. Hope everybody's gonna be okay.
That should
There
be
you go.
fine, right?
More chips. Yeah, here's another one of those devices that have cracked this wall
Pure
open for me.
destruction.
Ooh, look at all that.
Oh, we see our first enemies in the game here.
And these little buggy monsters came out of nowhere, so we're gonna make sure they don't get near any of our gold. Go up here. Get out of it. It's mine.
I like these because they drop chunks that you can then use on all of their friends.
Yeah.
Look at all this.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
If you ever needed catharsis, this is where you come. Look at this.
This is pretty
She ain't
much
lying about
all
that.
of
This is
it.
definitely giving
Yep.
you a good frustrations at.
Ooh, but I see something big waiting up there for me, so.
Well, you're not
Where's
going to collect all
Sandstorm
this.
I mean,
Getting
of his
it's
own
like
chat.
a banana. I don't want to prioritize that. Oh, and you can see Ingot Isle back there, so that's kind of
where
where
we're
we're
at.
starting out in this
Yeah.
adventure. This is where DK has come to find his edible fortune, so to speak. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure we get started eating all these bananas here.
What do the bananas do for you, though?
Oh no!
Yeah, that's my thing.
Like, do you get a
Picking up,
skill
DK.
system and
Yeah, that
skill
must be the storm they were talking about.
Because right now it's
Seems like a pretty
giving
powerful
the Odyssey
storm.
vibe of you're just
No, the
collecting.
bananas.
Yeah, those
Just
bananas being
collect.
taken from us.
Another consistent theme.
Yeah, so this is our first glimpse of the primary antagonist force actively stealing these bananas from DK.
What did I say? He was going to steal his bananas.
Things never seem to go
Hanging
his
on by the
way.
seat of his
The thing
pants.
is, it'd be animals that don't care
anymore.
nothing about bananas. That be stealing his
Oh,
stuff.
Oh,
Like,
no.
like, why do crocodiles love bananas?
Well, for no reason, just mountains of bananas.
Our hero, ladies
Right.
and gentlemen. Looks like he's getting caught up in this big storm here. And there goes Ingot Isle.
I hesitate to call this a storm.
More of an unnatural disaster.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't this thing from Zelda?
Progress. We call it progress.
It looked like it.
No, I'm talking about
We
the
call it
song.
plot development.
Oh, okay.
I think it, was
Possibly.
it sounded like Ocarina of Time.
You
No
okay,
telling.
DK?
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, everything's
He's
great.
got a
Look,
thick
there's
skin.
there's a massive hole in the ground.
Don't worry, we'll
Jeez.
cover that right up. Just put a rug over it.
Guess what? Guess what
Go
that
on.
is?
About to say we're going on the ground now.
Definitely not getting our scary deposit.
Nope.
Oh man, that's
That's one way to find a lot of bananas quickly, though, or lose a lot of bananas quickly, I guess.
we're gonna have
Looks like we
Gloom
lost
and
pretty much
Donkey
all of
Kong
them.
now.
Go here.
I'm curious if he's going to take on any new
We're gonna check on
forms,
DK here, see
you
what's
know,
up there.
or is it just costumes?
I want them to finally throw some Mario power ups in a Donkey Kong game.
In there,
Just
bud?
do that.
Just
There he
because.
is.
There he is.
It's a little worse for wear of it.
Part of the same
But
series.
still, you know, he's all right. Oh, the animations are so good.
So I've been doing a lot
They-
of
they've made it
punching
into like a
forward and
full-on
punching
cartoon.
down using the Y and B buttons. Now I'm going to do some punching upward to break my way out of this boulder.
Nice work.
Thank you very much. Oh, and then we're actually going to keep punching upwards to smash these crystals above me.
Okay. So punch forward, punch up.
I'm going to work my way out of this cave in here, see if we can't... Oh, hey guys. Good, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
We're going to save some of our
Gotta
friends
check
here.
on
Pretty sure there's an
Up to a high
achievement.
five.
Give me the old thumbs
Yeah.
up. Take care of this guy right here.
Looks like we are pretty deep underground at this point.
That's some violence.
There
Hey,
you
Donkey.
go. You're right, bud. Worked our way out of here. Don't worry. I think DK's probably strong enough.
He's not strong enough.
Oh, good. Ingot Isle
wow.
is just fine. Everybody's okay.
Gotta,
Oh,
does it have
terrain
any
strength.
hat
They
on
got
it?
different
Or
levels
was that
to
there
it.
before?
Okay.
Sublayer 10.
Oh, yeah,
How
we're
many
pretty
more
far
we
down
got?
here.
We're deep,
Right.
we're deep under here.
Yeah. Oh, looks like stuff's still falling down after us.
Something is joining us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Looking awfully blue.
Screaming?
Right.
It's just a screaming rock. I'm sure that's perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah.
As
so-
normal as, being pushed down into this hole. was.
Yeah, so we're going to explore this larger area here. One other thing I want to check right away is, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game, so I'm sure we should be able to just climb our way right out of here.
Not
Hopefully
quite.
doesn't-
Not
Breath of the
quite.
Wild around here.
yeah, I'm also going to try, maybe if I just
Yeah, I
get
see
a little higher up,
balloons, and it looks like
chunk jump
I
by
like
using
some,
a chunk of
bag of
terrain
chips or something.
to get higher up. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick.
Like,
No.
what is that collection over there?
You know what? As long as we're down here, I'll show off another
We
cool
got
thing.
green glowing rocks.
So while I have this chunk, I can actually
Oh, no, those are
Turf
pieces
surf
of
on it.
the
Yeah.
hotel.
and use it to get around. Yeah, these things start to whittle away over time. You can see the chunk is slowly
It's getting smaller.
Oh,
Yeah.
smaller
interesting.
and smaller. But
Okay.
I can speed up the Y button here and use this to zip around some of these areas a little faster.
And it's worth noting that the strength of the terrain that you use to turf surf depends, or it how long the chunk lasts. Is basically
right,
the
yeah.
strength of the terrain.
Turn that down.
Good job, Bud. I guess I'm calling him Bud. He's my favorite in this game.
He's
How are
He's
these guys
everything.
doing?
These guys doing okay. I'm a little more interested in this barrel cannon. It's come down with us.
Yeah.
It's good to see a barrel cannon again.
Oh yeah, that's a whole redesign right there.
We're gonna blast
I
our
don't
way up
trust
here. Try and make our way back up further to Baboon Town.
You got a glowing light that says
See if
this
anybody
way.
else
I'm
is
like,
ready,
nah.
but,
What's happening?
clear these thorns.
Oh,
Ow.
wow.
Which clearly hurts DK.
That's-
We got the animation where you
Instead, we're
heard
gonna pick up a
yourself.
chunk.
Okay.
sorry, buddy.
Clear out this area here, so you can see, yeah, chunks of terrain come in very handy, including eliminating.
Okay.
hazards.
Well, and you can also turf surf on top of them too if you need.
Yeah,
to
that's true.
cross
You know, if I really
safely.
wanted to, I could just turf surf on top of hazards like this using a chunk of
Hmm.
terrain. As long as I'm watching to make sure that it doesn't whittle
It
away
doesn't-
over
yeah.
time. You can also do little things like that, easily knock out things around you.
Okay.
Pick it back up.
Now,
Yeah, you
I
lost
take
a
it
little
you
bit
can
of
probably
health when
increase
you
your
lose
hearts.
Those vines.
Yeah,
This
luckily
game- you
those
got three
apples-
right
Yeah,
now.
you got some apples and you restored it.
Yeah, I would think you probably
We're gonna take
can.
this other barrel cannon here.
Maybe
blast
that's
our
what the
way back up.
bananas are for.
Hmm.
Meet some more friends. Want to check out on this guy? How you doing, bud?
Sure did.
That sounds awfully convenient.
So this is our introduction to a new kind of hazard here, voided terrain.
That is a weird looking metal.
Yeah,
go
that's
up there and
weird.
try and whack it.
Yeah, as you can see,
Again, looking very
this is not
gloomy.
smashable, which is quite annoying for DK, as most of us have been.
You
He's
gotta
unsmashable.
appreciate though the work ethic of these monkeys.
I like
I know.
it.
Like,
We're gonna
look at
keep
this
at
one
it.
with the pickaxe.
Never mind that it's impossible.
He
He's
can't make
gonna
a dent,
keep-
but he's
yeah.
gonna keep trying.
Gonna
See,
keep trying.
this voided terrain seems to be coming from this device over here. So if I just smash this, that might take care of it. Unfortunately, this thing looks pretty well protected.
So I'm looking. I came up
Can't seem to
on
smash it, can't
Twitter
seem to
just to
make
see
a
if Sandstorm was up
They're
here,
all right
but
hit.
I ran into something
We are close to where
from
that thing fell down.
CDPR.
Yeah, you're right. I think it fell down over here, so
It
we're
took
gonna
7 weeks
go check and see.
to get the Switch 2 build up and running.
Everyone seems curious, but not brave enough to go check it out themselves.
Luckily, DK is.
Get it up
They
and
wouldn't
running.
get anything done if not for DK.
Yep.
Like
They
to get a
said-
playable build of it.
Yeah, they said Cyberpunk Switch 2 build was made in 7 weeks. It's 30 frames per second in quality mode and 40 frames per second in VRR and performance mode. 7 weeks.
Okay.
That's crazy. Jeez,
2 months.
man.
Just gonna see.
I mean, they was
trying,
already
buddy.
working on the
You can
game
do
anyway,
it.
but 2
One more
weeks to get that build up.
Yeah, that's nuts.
There we go.
Good job, DK.
Oh, this is the little
That's 2
companion.
months.
That's a fast rock. okay, DK, it's okay.
That ain't just no rock.
Right.
Well, that was a rough beginning.
Don't need to tell me twice. As prompt, I'm going to go follow that talking rock and see what's up.
A little suspicion about a giant Kong that has ripped you out of the ground is maybe warranted.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
warranted.
I mean, you saw his face.
I take care of more of these guys. In fact, ooh,
I would have run away too.
pick up one of these. See if I can. Oh. You know, I'm going to take out this last guy. Swirling that thing around. There
Nice
we go.
one.
He like he got a lot of like
Destroyed
combat.
its own chunk.
For sure.
Quit hitting yourself. Oh, unfortunately, I think we also scared this talking rock. So
Oh yeah, I forgot they do got the hands-on events and stuff coming on. So I'm seeing a lot of those
Use that
postings
entire brain
too,
of yours.
to where they're talking about Metro
Figure out
Prime
what to
4
shoot
Beyond
this
has
thing.
voice acting.
Is he using his brain or his
I mean,
stomach?
that is quite a beginning.
Why
Yeah.
not both?
yeah. So
Hold L to make music.
Aw.
Why we got hold L? to
Right.
make- Why we got
I
lose
think it's
to
working.
win?
Now it's a dancing rock.
The cutest dancing rock you've ever seen.
What is going on?
Thank you. I don't know what she's like.
You could call it that.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about all this. I don't know about all this. We didn't ask for a sidekick.
Aw.
Like, man,
Looks like this odd rock is coming.
Yeah,
with
but I was
you
he
whether
decided
you
to
like
join
it or
you
not.
anyway.
Welcome aboard, Odd Rock.
nah, you stuck with me now, bro.
Yeah, so now we can use the power of Odd Rock's voice.
Okay, so what does that do
Pretty
though?
handy.
So is Odd Rock your only partner, or do you have multiple partners?
Yeah, we calmed it down
That's a good
by
question.
making music with it. We whistled for it. So as we know, music is very important in the world of DK. And here, another example of that. Now, Odd Rock and I together
okay.
can actually make music together and create
Turn
a
sound into a
path to guide
weapon.
us where we're supposed to go next. So that's one easy way to keep track of where you're supposed to be going as you are
Okay.
punching literally
Right.
everything around you.
Yeah, especially
performing
if
things.
you are deep in the terrain, making your own pathways.
Yeah.
This will bring you back out.
Yeah, there we go. Just gonna work our way
Really,
back
it
up
is
here.
the
Well,
Minecraft
actually,
effect where you can
Yeah.
count stuff and then
All the gold.
Don't pass things
At least
by.
this one you know how to
Just
get back
catch
up.
everything.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work our way back up here. Hi guys. Yeah, we're fine. Now, as prompted, Odd Rock just had a suggestion here that I liked a lot. So we're gonna make music here in front of this thing, which actually frees it up.
Now we can punch it.
Thank goodness. And now that
Nice.
thing is out of the way, the avoided terrain is finally taken care of. So
So we can ride in the barrel.
Get to the
Yeah.
barrel cannon.
that's just one example of how you and Odd Rock are going to be working together throughout the course of this game to make progress as a team.
Look at it running
As you
along.
can see,
on
they're a
top.
pretty good team together, yeah. Yeah, so we
I'm
still need
gonna
to check
assume
on
that
the
means that that thing is
So,
yeah,
connected
make
to
sure
all
everything's
that weird
okay.
looking metal.
Let's see if those
Mm-hmm.
fellow miners of ours are all right. Check out Baboom Town. There's a lot of stuff here to do.
Baboom
There's a
Town.
lot of fun stuff waiting for us up here. So
Karaoke.
of course, I think that's where we're going to end our segment for today.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody at home. Yeah, we do have another segment coming up in just a little bit here. We're going to show off a little bit more of DK Bonanza in a later area. But that is the end of this introduction segment. That's where we're going to stop it for now.
All right. Thank you so much, BK and K. That was Donkey Kong Bonanza.
say, they definitely showing
but,
more.
Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Nice.
Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2 edition. So stay tuned. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Man, just pulling bananas out of his pocket. I don't know. That's a good idea.
All right, let me fast forward it to the next one.
Man,
Long
just
story
pulling out
short,
random
we're starting at the
bananas.
beginning here. What you're going to see is that this is a research facility. For
Yeah,
the
I
Galactic
agree. The same
Federation
thing.
that's being
Like
attacked,
Rare, this is what
by
they should have
space
went because that
pirates.
collectathon
And
was the
Samus is
hype
going to be
back in
answering
the
their
day, though.
call, and this is
Like
what's
everybody
pretty
was doing
much gonna be the
collectathons,
beginning of
but
the game.
yeah, this
Those are
is
space
this
pirates
is
that
an
are
amazing
allied with
game.
Silex.
Now, granted,
We
you
haven't
probably
read
wouldn't
a
have
whole
had
lot
like
of
the
we saw it
destruction
in
levels
Metroid Prime Hunters.
like we got
Yeah,
now.
We're not
but-
quite sure what the bad blood here is about between Silex and the Galactic Federation. but
Oh, so they
but
did
it-
mention
it
him.
Doesn't like him, nor does not like Samus. So
Yeah, he's got a deep
figure
grudge
what's up
for
with that.
Samus.
I mean, this is why y'all
Getting
need
that,
to
here's the first
re-release
cut
Metroid
scene,
Prime
so I won't talk too much over this. I'll let people kind of enjoy it.
Hunters.
You think they would?
I think they should. They should because it's basically connected to this.
Gotcha. I was surprised not to see any of them on the GameCube NSL, so maybe they are re-releasing
That
them.
is a beautiful ship.
I wonder if they'll use that game share feature to do the dual screen, so that they can throw DS on there.
There's a big battle happening right now. Sarah's
Quick work with some of these ships.
yeah. Join in on it.
Piece of cake.
That's
This game
Samus's
looks really good.
contribution to the
Like
airfray.
it really does look good.
See, there's a lot of action going on the ground.
Looking good for the
All the
That
Federation
guy.
forces
here.
getting taken out.
Black Federation soldiers are trying to put up a fight, but it's not working too well.
They are the
need some help.
UNSC soldiers from Halo.
Look like
It's
it.
pretty cool to see this, though. Oh. All right.
Yeah, Samus
I mean,
to
we
the
say
rescue.
scored a win. They
Woo!
got one,
Okay, we're about to get to game.
so we know they're
here in
better than
just a moment.
stormtroopers.
Yeah.
I love this scene so much. All right, get ready. Here we go.
So some of you might see this area pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4, but now we're going to see a little bit more.
So, of course, you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor. And away we go.
This actually looks better than when they first showed it
Play a
to
little
us.
slower so everybody can kind of just take it all in, but I see a space pilot right here, so I'm just going to go ahead. Not let that stand.
We
Kinda
can see
look
that
around.
classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person, you've got your reticle in the middle there, and you can use that to lock on to enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not going to try to take any hits, though. Oh, what you doing still?
You know, I'm surprised that they're not
All right,
showcasing
so now
the
we're
mount
gonna go ahead and do this.
on
So
this
one thing
Treehouse
people
Live.
should note, right now I'm playing with a split Joy-Con 2 style, so I have a Joy-Con 2 in my left hand and my right hand. And I'm going to change that up a little bit. And
Hooray, I'm back.
further we get into-
I'm about to say.
But also you're playing in
I'm surprised that it let us
quality
keep
mode,
going,
which
but
is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for
That's
anybody that is watching
So
the
we're-
stream,
what
we
are
are
we
streaming
watching
at
right
4K.
now? Prime?
Metroid Prime 4
TV,
Beyond.
You'll be able to
Okay.
see all the
So they
visuals,
just
and
got
it's
started,
very
but he
glorious,
says right now he's
pristine,
playing in like the
pretty
split Joy-Con 2 mode,
graphics.
and he's gonna switch it to mouse mode in a minute.
Okay, sweet.
You made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
So right now there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation is trying to protect, and the space.
I like
pirates
you can see the
that
fingers now.
Silex is trying to
Tapping in.
take. So Samus is going to try to recover that and defend, and make sure that the space pirates don't take it.
What up, FL?
So
Appreciate you
here's the
coming through,
area
bro.
map acquired.
Sorry, I'm late
Go ahead
again.
and open it up. So here's my current position, and I want to make it all the way here.
That big dome area.
Yeah. To secure the artifact. I'll move around, you'll see it's going to be right here, and then if I go down, I am right here. So I'm going to make my way through.
And that's one of the cool
Security
things about
artifact.
this. It's got that, again, classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got your map and it's kind of in 3D and you can rotate it because like navigation and exploration is a big theme in this game and in the series.
Also different visors, so I just switched to my scan visor and I can scan this door here. It's going to give me access and a little bit additional information here.
It's pretty important too,
What up,
just like
Noto?
learning more about the lore of this world. So scanning is very important.
Noto.
It's been in the Metroid Prime series as well. So
Yes,
it's a great way to learn.
way to get additional
Wow, they told everybody the
backstory,
thing they need to do to
lore,
actually be successful.
Also just gameplay tips and even access to certain areas.
Yo,
They
he
listen
can't mess
to
up
the
this time.
Try to protect
Nah.
the
Nobody
some of the
gonna
people here,
They
but they're getting
going
attacked.
not and nothing.
Alright, so I'm gonna play a little faster here, just go it. I can even scan enemies.
Yeah.
You can get a little additional here, space
Ain't
pirate.
nothing better than trying to scan while you get shot at.
Right.
I,
And now
look,
they're
I
gonna
did it
go-
all the time. I'm proud of myself.
They're pretty ruthless. So one of them came at you to shank
Still
you.
alive.
I don't know who you are. Let
Let
me
me
get some
scan you.
information on you real
Definitely.
quick.
So anything else to scan, you can even check
Sit
out
still.
here where it came down.
Help!
A
Wait
lot
for
of it
it.
stops
Have a
the,
dive
Nice little
spike.
landing.
it
Yeah.
stops the motion. You're like,
Okay. Things are looking good. I'm gonna make my
Uh-huh.
way to this door
All right,
here.
let's go.
There's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too.
Yeah.
You never know what's in the containers.
All right,
You never
so
know.
Here's our first
So
major
check
obstacle.
containers,
So
he
of course, I can enter into Morph Ball. I can go
See, I think it's a
under
missed
small
opportunity to just let
objects,
you scan the containers and see what's
large
inside of
objects,
them.
and go into tiny cracks.
Yeah.
I want to make my way through here.
Unless maybe there's a visor that
Fight.
does that and it's just early game, so I'm not showing it.
Now some more space pirates, but we've
Oh,
got
there
a mecha suit.
Okay, so
That-
coming
that
up
mech
next
better
here,
uppercut
what I'm
this
going to
shit.
do is I'm going to try to,
said-
this is going to be a big
they
battle.
said, "Doom,
after this
hold my
scene.
mech."
I'm actually going to switch from
See, look, the Federation
controls I was
forces
just
aren't
doing. I'm going to switch to
useless.
mouse controls
They
by
know how to fight.
putting the right Joy-Con 2 here on the
They are
surface,
not
and I'm going to
stormtroopers.
actually start playing.
Oh, so you don't even have to go to the start screen to
So
do
you can
that
see
switch.
Demetrius is locking on to the enemies.
Interesting. I thought it was
with
going to
the
have to be
ZL
like a
button.
control change
But
like
then at
you
the
do
same
now.
time, he's
Tournament
using
control.
that
Stop
right
the
Joy-Con
screen
2
and
to kind of
everything.
fine-tune his aiming. You know, like maybe the enemies are a little, maybe you have to lead them a little bit, so you have to aim a little bit to one side or the other.
And I'm missing all over the place now. There we go. A little bit of nerves. Oh, come on. There we go.
I mean, doing
But
pretty
it's really
decently
cool
for
though
just
that you're
having
able to
control
very
methods in the middle
seamlessly
of playing.
change
Right.
between doing dual Joy-Con 2 and then
Yeah,
So,
see how
wait a
quickly
minute.
I
So I
can
didn't
turn
see
this
it
side to
really
side.
well, but
Now,
is
if
he
I touch my
actually
hand and
like
just picked it up off the surface,
moving?
I'm actually now back
the
to
Yeah.
play
The gun?
in the normal split
Okay.
Joy-Con mode. And I'll once again put my hand back down on the surface. You see that
That's
little reticule
seamless.
pop up.
That's
You see
dope.
how fast I turn.
yeah, the
Yeah,
little
that's
tiny
good.
one in the
Yeah.
middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
And I'm pretty sure the question of like
So you
sensitivity
can
is
just
going
switch
to
that
come
on the
up
fly.
too.
All you have
Like,
to do
can
to
you
activate
adjust
the
that?
mouse controls is just put the mouse, put the Joy-Con 2 flat on that surface.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh yeah, definitely. I need one of those myself,
This
though.
guy, I think he's pretty low on health, so it'll tell me
Yeah.
even in my visor. Yep, Eternal, 70%.
You're finish him off. All right. Sorry, buddy.
I mean, that's what
Alright, well,
Gears
that's
was
one of the
actually
things
doing.
too with the
And-
scanning is
Man,
that some scans you need to do to
Yeah.
advance in the story.
To be honest
activate
with you,
certain
I don't know which
mechanisms.
one I'm gonna
But
play
you can
more,
kind of
whether
decide
it's
how
gonna
deep
be
you
the
want to go
mouse
into
mode
the
or
lore
actually
and
like
like
using
figuring out all the explanations
Yeah,
of every
Because that was a
element that you
good,
see
to me, that was a
occasion.
good feel with the
You
Wii.
can see
With the
this
Wii.
space is getting
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
they're
definitely
space
was.
by-
coming in real fast.
Yeah, I think it all depends on like
Hold the door here.
how it does feel.
Gonna make my
I'm gonna give it
way
a shot,
through them
but
as
I
fast
really
as
want to
possible.
see how
Go
good
past
this
that
functions if
room.
I'm doing it, let's say on my lap, or if I got a pillow propped up next to
So
me.
there's the
To use it,
scientist
I'm
moving
curious to see how
back there with
well
the
it
artifact.
The
You,
artifact
you need
back
to start
there.
investing
Yep.
in little dinner time bed tables.
Yep,
Just
Yep.
sit it right over your lap.
Give me my energy tank.
And the one thing I like about it,
Yep.
because I've never been like a big fan of like the
Let's go.
WASD, trying to
You
move
can
with
see
the,
that at the
with
top
the
of the screen,
keyboard.
the 99
Now I can do
there,
that with a stick. Yeah,
that's
I'm
Samus's
with
health,
that.
so adding another energy tank adds an additional set of 99 little energy units.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Roll into the fight and get shot.
Looking at the screen right now, at the top left, we'll have the tracking meter for all of the enemies. On the top right, you'll have the mini map. On the bottom right, you have your missiles. The total that you can hold is at the bottom. The total that you have in your inventory is at the top. And then on the bottom left is
Man,
all of your weapons. And right
I think
now, all
one
we
thing
have
that
are
they,
missiles.
I feel like it's
Here
kind
we're
of
just
a shame that they haven't
identifying
talked about
some
yet.
unknown materials. I
Is
go over here.
the 3D atmosphere sounds
Mm-hmm.
playing with this
Everything.
game
Yeah.
especially.
So to the left is the
Yeah.
artifact.
I think that's what I'm most excited about with getting a new soundboard, not soundboard, but a sound bar. Excuse me. In the living room.
I want all the lore.
So like
I
playing
know.
Xenoblade
Everything.
Chronicles
I
X
know
right now
so
is
much.
amazing. So I can
I could even
imagine.
say, let's not
what this
skip
is
the
gonna
door
give
yet.
you.
Let's scan
Yeah,
these
yeah.
guys. Let's get a little bit of additional information about the Galactic Federation troopers. So we got that. All right. So here's another good example of
We
how
know
the
that, we
control
know that
methods
Metroid
work.
Federation soldiers
right
are
now I'm gonna
better
switch
than
back to
the
the normal split
UNSC soldiers
styles
of
you see
Halo
here in my hands.
and
And what I'm
Stormtrooper.
going to do is I'm going to switch to the visor. I'm going to scan this door. And this is a Federation lock-on gate. So it uses a lock-on ability that's a little bit special here. So what I'm going to do is switch back to my combat
So how
visor.
do they
pull
open the
ZL to
door?
lock on. And now I can use the right thumbstick or a little bit of motion sensor here, and I can kind of aim. And you see it's a little slow here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This still just
That's
I feel like that's
and now I'm going to try switching
I feel like
over
that's an unintuitive
mouse
door.
control.
If you gotta
I'm
like,
doing the same thing.
oh, we
Nah,
gotta get out of
that's a
here.
door meant to
Well, to ease
scare
down
you
that,
when
I
it's
just
pressure.
wanted to mention again for those of you that are
That door
just
is
tuning
meant to
in,
scare
we
you
are
when there's
streaming in
pressure.
4K. So we are playing the game in
Okay.
quality mode, which is supports 4K to 60
Like in
frames
case
per
of
second.
emergency,
There will
shoot
be
all four
another
doors, all four sides.
mode, which is called performance mode.
You know
Run
that?
at 120 frames
That's why
per
so many
second at
Federation
1080p.
soldiers die. They
So you
can't
kind of
get
choose for yourself if you want to focus on the resolution and that image quality or
Yeah, I'm
performance
instantly
like
going for the
that.
120
Buttery
frames per second.
frame.
Yeah.
100%.
I think
Alright,
if I'm
so here's
playing
our
on TV, I'll
first
play quality.
boss,
But if I'm playing
Atarax. And you're going
handheld,
to
I
see something
play
that is going to be unique that we haven't really seen
Well,
before.
performance.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So
Watch out, it's a Metroid.
I think I may switch back and forth
Oh.
between them.
But unlike normally,
Because I think there's going to
Metroid,
be some
you're
environments
defeating
that
an
are
enemy
slower
right there on the
paced,
spot.
and
This
I
one is
want to
actually
see,
fusing or
you know,
combining
for them for
this
all their
enemy,
glory. But
powering
like
it
when
up.
we start getting inside, oh yeah, definitely.
That is
100.
interesting. I don't think we've seen before Metro, or it's fusing with other
Yeah,
beings.
so it's fascinating.
Wow.
I think you got your work cut out for you here to me.
Yeah.
I know, no pressure, all the
Just
pressure.
grew a 4-pack.
Out the
All
gate.
Just
That didn't
gonna
take
lock
long.
on a little bit here, just getting my bearings. So what we're seeing here is there's going to be a couple of weak spots. Ow, I jumped way too slow there. No, I'm not going to let him shoot this. I want to destroy the weak points. There's going to be multiple. Oh, you just want to throw in a map, don't you?
So the weak points are those little green
Oh.
areas, but the Abrax can shield it
Take
with
this.
his arms,
Yeah, it
but
goes in like a
can
box.
also put this kind of yellow shield over those areas as well, so you have to bide your time before you're able to shoot it.
It kind of shifts from one to the other. Like he's never gonna
That's
have
gonna let
all
somebody
of
else play.
those weak points exposed at the same
Oh,
time.
Right.
Because my man's
I'm
struggling.
going to shoot these. You can dodge
But
them,
you
but
know,
it's better to shoot
I like
them
the
just to get
authenticity,
some health back,
you know?
absorb them.
Or even
My man
replenishment
may
would
have
all
not
be
played the
handy.
game like he.
But as you can see, like
He
you have
may
to
have
get
not
the
did his
angle
homework.
right, because shooting missiles, you can see the deflect of the missiles like going off.
There we go. There we go. Now it's going to open up the main weak spot here. I'm going to try to get as many shots off as I can. He's going to try to hunt me down with that. Oh, I thought I dodged
Get him in the belly.
The other key technique there that Demetrius can use to dodge that attack is the strafing one, where if you're
It's a
if you're locked
BRL.
on,
Actually,
push
to
the
be honest
button
with
twice,
you,
can
I
kind of
do
strafe
like
to
the
one
fact
side
that
or the
he
other
gets hit
laterally
and
to
he
avoid
takes
some of
all
those
that
attacks.
damage and stuff.
There we go.
Because it just shows the
Or you can get
authenticity
real
of the game.
close. I
Like,
don't know if you want to attempt that.
I almost
No,
don't like when
it'll
they
try to
show
grab me, so I'm trying not to
your
do that. All right, so
character and they just dodging
pretty good
everything,
shots
just
here
moving out the
coming
way,
out.
everything. It's like,
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
no,
cool,
no, no.
but like
You can
that's
see
not
the
realistic
Abrax's
on
health
a
bar there at the top
regular
too,
player.
so making some progress, but he's got a lot of
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
health
pretty
here.
beefy boy.
Yeah, I got to be very careful here. Oh, really? You're going to block that when I was just about to shoot it? Are you serious, Averax? Come on now. Let me just get to the side. No!
Oh, juked
Putting
ya.
up,
My man definitely
good
switching it
close.
up.
No,
Hey.
no, he's trying to grab me. Yep.
That was close.
Right.
All right.
He wanted a hug.
Shoulder. No hugs for you. There you go. Well, I'm having a good lock on.
I missed it.
Really putting up that
Ooh.
shield a lot. There we go. There
Nice.
we go.
Watch
Okay,
out.
let's do
There you
this.
go.
Ready for it. Shot. That. Throw a missile.
All that aiming
Oh.
charges.
Okay.
Space jump there.
Oh, wave shield now.
Do that again. This time I was prepared for it. It's gonna go up. Nope.
Ooh, there.
And
Nice.
go right
Okay.
under. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good here. Fire. All right. Things looking good. Absorb that. So now we have 4 weak spots.
after
so
this, she's
I'm
gonna
very
lose that
careful
upgrade.
here. Double that. Hit that. Oh, nice block. Oh, he's really putting up the block.
Oh man,
Oh, he's getting a little too close.
What did
a little
he take?
close.
I said
No,
Mayweather.
like
Mayweather block.
Everything.
it's coming at you.
that. No, 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 no. No, you don't.
Oh,
All right.
You really do kind of have to
Trying to
throw
say
the
something.
kitchen sink at this guy.
Yeah.
More
No,
fall,
he's
you gotta use the
tough.
double
He's
jump,
tough.
missiles.
just
target-
throwing everything.
All right. You can lock on these too if you want, but I find it easier to just kind of openly shoot.
But you're not able to target or lock on to Abrax's
Correct.
weak points. So
Oh,
there it is, that
Please.
challenge. Oh, break free.
Uh,
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh,
man. Jump
Thanks,
over. Let's center. Come. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Okay, there's
Nice.
one.
Mm.
It's looking good. It's looking good. No, no, no.
Oh, another one.
you go.
Man, he really wants
Yeah,
Let's
to
you
give you
light
a
that
hug.
fat boy up.
Okay, come on, shot. There we go.
Missiles.
Every time I do that.
Come on, buddy.
Nice,
Damn,
okay,
go to
he's
the side.
blocking
It's
now.
not
Let's
working
use
for you.
some block.
Just
Get it.
Thinking like a boxer stance there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
starting to aggravate me a little bit.
Angry,
And
bro.
there we go. Okay, that was
Nice.
Go. All right.
Oh, is this
Yeah,
is this the
open
belly.
finisher?
There you go. It's a good
Here.
weak spot.
What are you gonna do?
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Okay, bottom, through.
I'd have been taking this thing down by
Fire
now.
missiles.
Yeah,
good.
good.
got
Yeah,
this.
getting my nerves.
Dodge, fire.
Like watching
good.
my sister play sometimes. Like, hey, just give me the
Jump
controller.
up.
Dude. Like this
Charge, shot, lock on, fire. Oh,
maybe
missile.
turn this game back in.
Missile.
Oh,
There we go.
hey, you did
Like,
it.
you're not allowed to buy another one of these
It's
until
tough.
you get it.
That's a tough boss battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really
in the
have to
words of a
gauge
certain
where to aim. You
individual
can see it was
from
all
Star
about kind
Fox
of, you know,
54.
finely tuned.
Give it up! You can't win!
The artifact's safe.
There's the man himself.
Okay.
And there's Psylocke. He knows
Yeah.
that he has 2 Metroid with him, which is also very curious.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll find
They gotta
out
be
more
cloned
about this
Metroids.
interesting alliance.
Everybody getting shot up and you just standing there. All right.
Right. The way you stand there and just be like, okay.
Wait, they just stand
Okay.
there and let
The
everybody
artifact.
else take the bullets.
Right.
Let's not miss what come up for Samus. So you can see the artifact now was hit, and it caused it to react to that
That's how you got your psychic powers.
Yep. That's how she got him.
very peculiar way.
And here's her
But you
armor.
didn't lose
That,
anything this time.
folks, is
Okay.
a
Where
quick
we'll
look.
end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a sneak peek. We don't want to ruin the full surprise,
Not
but
at all.
hope that gave you a small taste
They must
of
be
what
showing
to look
Zelda
for
next,
when
then.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Yeah.
comes
Probably.
out. Well, thanks so much, guys, for
Thank you.
showing
Yeah, thank
all
you.
this and
I would like
talking
to
it
say
through.
they
And
do,
hope you
but
guys
I'm
had
pretty
fun
sure
watching
it's
that.
back to more Mario
Don't
Kart.
go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is Mario Kart World.
Oh damn! All right, they went right back to it. I mean, I'm not
Not
opposed
mad.
to it.
Not mad about it at all.
That's some theme music going right now.
Earlier today, we saw a little bit of Grand Prix, and now we're going to check out Knockout Tour. This is a brand new mode where you're going to have 24 drivers competing in this transcontinental rally.
What is that thing
where
called?
I don't know. It's just the
one
one
can
that
win
got
at
like
the
the gold
very
coins,
end.
right?
And you're trying not to be
Yeah,
eliminated
money
at
pocket?
each checkpoint.
Money purse?
We're in a multi. You'll see this in a moment. But before we jump in, you're saying
Dog
that we're in a
money?
multiplayer kind of lobby here. I've got a coin coffer
Leak
as my
coin?
character selected.
So
Coin coffer.
And if
I
I
was
control the
trying
camera
that
with the
coin
right
coffer.
stick, you can see
Okay.
panning around. We've got BK just really ready to go, jumping around, waiting for the
wheelies.
match to start.
Baby Daisy Donuts.
Yeah.
With the left stick, I can also kind of move coin coffer to get him ready. And if I don't have an item and use the ZL, I can kind of do a little horn animation here.
That's a horn.
But since I'm the host, I'm going to go ahead and get us started
Right.
now. And we will be playing, again, like I said, Knockout Tour. We've dialed it up. We're going to be 150cc this time. And we've also turned up
Yeah,
calm
yeah.
difficulty to hard if you think
Oh.
we're up for it.
Ramp it up a little
Maybe
bit
it does
for
go to
Corey and BK.
200.
These are no.
Yeah, probably
You
if
guys-
you unlock
you guys
it.
are pretty good at
But
this.
you
I
can do
wanna see a
calm
challenge.
difficulty.
I'll take the vote of confidence. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
That's one of the things I love about this mode.
Right.
This is
Okay.
my favorite addition.
Oh, it's
here
gonna
is,
get wild.
Every
Yeah, because I'm
single
about to say the
match I've played
difficulty
of
was
this
in the
is
CCs before.
because there's so much variation. So
Right.
much,
Now you can have slower
Go
races.
ahead.
Which is
We're
cool.
gonna go
That just
to
means you
that?
can go fast with easier.
Nope.
With easier.
What's it gonna be?
enemies.
What are we-
Or
where are we
Oh yeah, which
easier
one
kills.
is
To the
it?
starting line.
Which one is it gonna be?
All right, we're going to go.
Gives me those Need for Speed
Oh,
Most
Ice
Wanted
Rally.
Midnight
Ice
Club
Flower.
vibes.
Okay.
Like you gonna race to that start line.
Right.
Right. So as Corey had mentioned, Knockout Tour is 24 players. We have 2 human players. Everything else will be comms. But
That's gonna
as
be
the mode
wild, bro.
mentions,
From one
we
side
will
of the
be
country
Yeah.
to the
knocking
other.
players out at each checkpoint. But what's really fascinating about this mode is that all of these courses are interconnected. So you're going to go from one to the other. And so right now we're in segment 1. So all these players will need to place at 20th or better to make it to the next segment.
I wonder
You
how
can
much
see the checkered flag in the lower
that's
right.
got
That
to take
indicates
some
which,
sort of strain
segment.
on the hardware.
Yeah. But I mean,
So we got
Because you're doing the tracks
on
and then the in between
sixth,
tracks to
fifth
do the
place?
next track.
Side
I mean,
stepper.
they
Close
said
to
in like the
front
little
here early on.
developer talk thing, they were
They
going to
can
utilize
change
that power.
fast as-
I
Yeah.
mean, they put
Oh,
forth
I
the
just
effort.
got crushed by Birdo.
Yeah.
But all these penguins coming at you too. It's like a luge.
I know they're in their
Mm.
natural habitat here.
Perfect item.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't,
Nice.
on the right-hand side.
Now,
here, you see
me,
that
I'll be
top
standing
down
there,
map
boy.
getting segment. So we're about 3/4 of the way through our first segment, and since we only need to be 20th or better to move on, not feeling the pressure too much
They
right
don't
now.
need to get the
since I got
first.
ninth,
The blue
but,
shell.
as you said,
Yeah,
Teresa,
you don't need to
anything
be in
can
first
happen
place.
Yeah.
That's
in these
what I
matches,
like.
so
That's
you
what
never
makes
get
it
to
so
a point
fun
where you're
now.
too comfortable.
That's
That-
different too because
Keep
Like that
yourself.
giant
there's like more
thunderbolt that
animation
just
to
hit.
these
Lightning
hits or
strikes
even
always
the
catch
shot.
surprise.
Yeah,
And as
yeah.
you see this on my screen, there's sort of this like rainbow
Yeah, I see.
border.
You sit
that
in
means
like
I'm
a
getting close to the
comfortable
cutoff
fifth
checkpoint,
place.
but
You're
because
good.
I'm
Money there.
roughly 9th, I've made it.
We're both very safe.
We both get to continue racing.
So the next conditions now for this
Dang, he
segment
done got
is
that
you
about
have
3
to place
times.
at 16th or better to make it to the next segment.
Right.
Oh, there's that. Oh. Everybody wants the crown.
See if I can hold on to this crown for just a minute.
My man's point for it don't even have hands.
We're
that
still
he
in,
drives.
we're still in
has a
icy
crown, but, like,
territory,
I kinda
so
want the
take it
other
easy.
Oh, so that's back.
To get revenge on Bird.
I haven't seen like a new item yet.
I love it.
Prioritize
Well,
revenge.
I don't know if
That's
you're
all.
not doing that on purpose.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, as we all know, the most heated
Oh,
rivalry
like
is
kept it
Yeah.
out. And then that would mean they were
Why?
custom items,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you got
Nobody
some
knows.
snazzy Shy Guy
That'd be cool.
snowboarding in this one.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Oh, too close.
Nice.
I've got to get the double item box.
Oh,
each
so the
time
feathers
as
would
well.
make you
Yeah.
jump high.
Let's see if I can hit BK
Ooh,
here.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's
you don't have to
new.
do that. That's fine.
Oh,
I
skip that.
So
I-
close.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is. Ooh, wow, that's.
And whatever this stick is, what does the stick?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
the
hammer.
hammer.
there?
Yeah.
Just gonna leave this banana behind me. Everything's fine.
Somebody will want that peel.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, but if I just let it hit
Cruising
behind
up
me,
there.
that's one level of security I would really enjoy
And
having.
third
I
and
do
in the
enjoy
first.
that
Yeah, I
when you
wouldn't
do
want that kind of
over
stuff.
water as well, your vehicle will
Just
automatically
sit back and chill.
transform into
Then we
that
get towards the
hovercraft
end.
kind of mode. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I somehow.
So we're coming up.
If I can
That
just keep
checkpoint's
you in
gonna
distance,
come up
I'm
here
good.
quick. Start to see those colors creep in from the side.
Yep, on BK
We got
screen.
first and third place, so
Oh, and now on
pretty
Corey's screen.
comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, so we're now in the third segment. So the stakes are
Oh,
getting
is that
higher.
what that is? Is that
Now
what the color
having
thing
to place
is?
at
To let you
12th
know
or
you're
better
getting
to
close
make it
to
to
the
the
Yeah.
next
point?
round.
Okay.
Keep it going, keep it going. Some of my favorite things about this, as well as all this different road traffic you're encountering
Oh yeah.
as you work your way through here.
Yeah, keep talking. while
This
you're up
actually
there.
brings up another good point. You, like, all the way for a while now,
Yeah.
like,
You
heavier
can see on
characters were the
BK
faster
screen
ones
he
for the
has
longer
20
races,
coins,
right? For the
so
longer stretch.
that's optimized to
But that
speed.
that would be
Yeah.
a
Corey's
big
on
advantage for like
17 coins,
especially these
so-
You're making,
knockouts.
you make me
Mhm.
a target here, Teresa. I don't let you.
I think it's good that they have
Yeah, I actually don't mind
balanced
being
out the
in
carts,
third.
but that's not the case.
Safe
Wow.
right now.
It is pretty safe because BK's playing a
Uh,
risky game that he
skipped
can
over
get
from
taken
area?
Yeah, I'm
out
about to
by
say
a
pretty much.
spiky
I'm
shell.
pretty sure that's going to end up being a track somewhere else,
Somehow
but you just jump right
Yeah.
over it.
as well.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, it was really
That's
nice.
crazy.
Got some flying action.
Drive through all these different environments, see so much variety going on in the world of Mario.
Yeah, I'm loving the maple trees.
okay.
They're
What's
very
this
pretty.
for? Oh, an extra boost.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Last
literally
couple
getting caught.
curves here, a little hairpin curve here. BK.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's gonna make visibility a little difficult for BK.
Oh, no!
I had some takoyaki.
Oh, so the ink falls off after
Didn't get to
you're
eat.
looks like it's back.
I didn't get to eat it.
Okay, we on these boats.
Coin coffer. Got 20 coins.
All right, so we're sitting at first and
Hydro
second.
Thunder.
Got a nice,
Still.
comfy lead up
Still
Oh
there.
yeah, so now that we're in the
left.
next segment,
Let me enjoy
we're-
it while it lasts,
oh,
Corey.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh.
You're gonna enjoy
Oh.
something coming in.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
The gift from Birdo.
Oh.
No, thank
Here it
you.
comes,
I don't
here
know
it
what it
comes.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh.
You can't feather your way out of that one.
Took a little dunk there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like
Oh, no.
the
Oh,
boat.
yeah, that
'cause I
gave
always
Corey a
hated
little
racing
bit of more
underwater.
time to catch
That
up
was
with
always a
BK,
pain.
but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. We still
Still,
have
it's
a
weird
couple
to
more
do it.
segments, so
And
And it
with
moves.
this fourth
It makes you
one,
move
they're
so
having
much
to place
slower
at
when
8
you're
or
underwater.
better. So you
Yeah,
guys are
granted,
doing pretty
You're
good
underwater, but
so
still,
far.
it's just-
Look out.
We'll get
I
taken
agree.
out by the
I
other
wonder what happens
players.
if you
Hey,
drop a
both kinda
banana
out
in
of
the
pack
water.
right now, but
Yeah.
no, that's not a permanent state. So
But if we're looking
Oh,
at the
bullet
little
bills?
mini map on the
Dang, third
right
place is
side of
right
the screen,
behind
you can
them.
see they're catching up.
Yeah, you've got a nice little lead again here.
Passing all these toads and sedans.
Dang.
They're just on their morning commute. They have no
Sunday
idea what's
drivers.
So
going on.
they're at 20.
And now they're
They're
throwing
at 20
bullet
coins.
bills
So
at
the,
you.
so the new max is
Fireballs.
20.
It's just typical road traffic in the mushroom.
It's very busy.
coming up on the checkpoint.
I
Top
love-
8 make
yeah.
it through.
Okay.
Pretty comfortable first and
Yeah, the
second.
border is really helpful there.
I take it what the
You're
last
getting
one is the
closer.
last
All
four.
right, fifth segment. So now
Yep.
you're needing to place at 4th or better. That's
Starts getting
pretty
real nice and tough.
challenging. Yep.
I think I see you right up
Dang,
there.
if you were way
Yeah.
back there in
Yeah.
fourth place, you were in
Yeah.
trouble now.
Mind your business, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm loving
You
the
in
cherry
trouble.
blossoms because it is very on point for the season as we're going into spring.
That is true. All right.
Okay, so it's not an
You could just
automatic
clip
freak
that
out
car.
when you hit it.
It's
You
not,
just
it's not
bump
an
it.
automatic
Oh,
wipe
no.
out if you touch the cars.
Yeah.
You might get knocked up a little bit. You might go up on 2 wheels.
Right.
Kind of stumble and
Yeah.
flip around. But
Playing
sometimes
this on
even when
stream
you
gonna
crash,
be
you can
fun.
maintain a
Like,
little
Oh yeah,
dang.
for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
That's a nice move.
Didn't
Okay,
use
so
the
it don't
currency
completely
one.
take you out when these cars hit you.
Better item here. Give me some
Yeah,
offensive
that's
firepower.
Good. That's good.
Whoa.
It's just a slowdown.
Nice
Right.
dodge there.
They
BK.
said we had enough stuff. We can give
Don't
you a
recommend
little
trying
bit
this
of
at
a
home.
break.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Oh,
up
yeah.
on 2 wheels there.
Ah.
I know you've had that crown for a long time here because that getting kind of heavy.
It's a big,
you said that.
big responsibility.
Playing
no.
around.
Oh, there's the
Laying
comeback.
around.
Take it.
Oh.
Boy, you lighting his behind. Oh.
It's all
I
right.
would definitely
Right.
not be the one playing around when I'm about to win. Nah,
I want it
screw that.
back.
We're into the
segment.
final segment now.
Want it back, Corey.
Now you sitting
Give
that
it back,
for
Corey.
and you got the horn? Nah, you don't
I
use
mean,
nothing
horns
else.
at night at coin
Yeah, but so you got the horn, you solid.
You ain't
You
gonna
know what?
be
It does kind of make the coin
Yeah.
offer, having the crown on his head there.
I mean, it's in the name, so.
Unless you get shocked and then
Got
it's
a lot
gone.
of
don't use
Yeah.
it. Right.
Need all the treasure.
Don't use
Or
it.
somebody.
I wonder if you
Somebody
still
could
get
have
shocked
crap.
being enforced since technically it's last.
Now I have a rival.
Where the other person come
So now
from?
the rules are simple.
Oh,
in this
no.
last segment, you just gotta
Oh,
aim
no.
for first.
Lord.
So let's see who.
Ooh, look out.
It better not be
Fine.
rubber
Oh,
banding.
Corey.
Totally fine. Oh, it's not
That'd
for
be
me.
crazy.
That's why you take the inside. You
It
always
fell
take the
down there, too.
inside.
Oh,
Whoa, and you got hit
Just
with
holding
the
on to
move.
my super horn.
Or is strategically sandbagging it to avoid that spiny check.
I want to say I totally did that right now.
Corey,
Yeah,
I
I
appreciate
wish.
you broadcasting what you have equipped right now.
See, this is what we should
Oh,
have. Bill
boy.
would have been smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What in the world is that? A gold shell?
I'm trying.
coin shell coming.
Wow.
Oh.
Does that
He's
does
got
that
15 coins.
beat out
He's got
everything?
I said it said
Yeah,
coin
you
shell.
probably
I know.
want a few more.
Corey's got a full
Just to
20.
Just to build
Oh.
up your
More
speed a
coin.
little.
Hey.
More coin.
So I wonder if for every
You know what?
person it hit.
Nicely
Well
done,
raised.
It's like supposed to be like the
So
coin
every
shell
We were
person
from
playing
hit
here with
Mario
what,
Brothers 2.
two humans. We were playing against
Okay.
22 CPU. Of course, you can play Knockout
Was
Tour
this nigga driving
online
with
as
his
well,
feet?
so everyone would be a human player. But
Well,
it
why
is
would
nice
he
going up
do
against
it?
some hard CPU as well.
Yeah.
You can only
Good
imagine
challenge.
that chaos though of like 24 players just
24 players
throwing
on
items
hard.
at each
Pause.
Yeah,
other.
I think we got pretty lucky. With distribution on
Right.
this one. It gets much more chaotic depending on what
And
some
shoot 'em
of the
once.
other CPUs
Shoot
get.
'em
equipped
once.
with.
24 players
Human
on
get
hard.
equipped.
Pause.
Right.
100 CCs.
Yeah, that's
Right.
scary. That was a scary
Well,
day right
Wow.
there.
We'll
That's
have
all
to
we
say
have
it.
for this segment.
In
but,
Mario Kart,
don't
that
go
makes it
anywhere.
worse.
Stay tuned. Up next is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
We can just keep
Ah.
playing, right? Forever.
Let's do it.
Whatever.
You want
Oh,
your rematch?
is that
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Can
right
I,
now.
can I
Absolutely
get
right
a
now.
The
control?
crown
I
stays
wanna
here.
play.
We don't want you playing.
So far.
You're good.
All right, let's hop into it. We'll take a
Right.
look here. So we can see we're just kind
So
of
we got
dropped in
850
here
is
on
our-
this
you're
enormous
already there.
Joy-Con 2.
So
And you just picked
what's
your
interesting
avatar,
about
so
this
you're
Yes,
just
I got
is
an
dropping
one,
in.
avatar here. And I actually
there's
can't
still
tell.
no
I haven't
US
decided
price
if like
point.
I'm tiny.
I
or
think they
if
said the
site is
Japanese
huge.
price
I don't
point
know.
converted was like $7 or $8.
So we can kind of
For
walk
this
around
game?
on the
Probably
surface
about 5
and
and 10
see
here.
these
Yeah.
signboards. It's set up kind of like a
I mean, that's
almost like a
to be
tech
honest
expo or
with you,
something.
I
We got all
don't
these
think
friendly
that's bad.
people
I mean,
here
if it
ready
was
to
a
tell us
price
all about
point,
the new
if
hardware.
there was going to be a cost
Give us
for
all
it,
this
I don't think it's
information.
that
Yeah,
All
I
the
mean, I
parts
would like to
are
just see the
labeled
mini
with these
games
little
because I
signboards,
don't
so you
need
can kind
this.
of explore
But
around
you
and
know, the
see
mini game.
all
They
the
said there were
buttons.
mini games in here.
And pretty much every single piece of the entire hardware is labeled with these boards, like even pieces that you might not even think about
Well,
or
this
realize
is where
are
you
there.
kind of get the
So it's kind of
idea
fun to
of how
wander
the
around. Some of
so
them
this
have
is
little
HD
menus.
Rumble 2
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, so
Oh,
here
so
we
those
see
are the mouse
the
feet.
mouse
Because I remember you and I were talking
so we
about kind
saw
of what
in the
those
direct
were.
and some of the segments so far that both of the Joy-Con 2 controllers can be used as a mouse. So they have the mouse feet there to kind of like glide along the surfaces. And then over here, this is where the mouse sensor is.
Mm-hmm.
So it says these sensors check the surface they're on to work out how they're moved. So
Table or your lap.
that's where the
Okay.
all that mouse technology is located.
There's
This
a
is
lot of new stuff to get acquainted with here.
There it
Yeah.
is.
So you may just even
let's
just
hop
be
over
able to
here
use the legs
because this is
from
the
hardware.
SL and SR
Honestly,
buttons
they
right
just
here.
clip
So those are
this
kind of
segment.
redesigned. They got a different,
Yeah.
different shape and feel to them compared to the Switch console.
You just clip this
But
segment,
as
put it
Dutch
up
was
on the
mentioning,
channel,
like this
people will
feels
watch it
very
for
much
free.
like an expo.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's really a
that's
great
essentially what you could
piece
do.
of an
Yeah,
experience.
this could have been
Right.
something on
where you
like
can really
Nintendo
see,
today. It's gonna
learn,
take me a long
explore
time not
more,
to do NBA
especially
today
for
because
somebody
it
that
wants to come out my mouth so
new piece of
fast.
technology or hardware that you're not quite sure or really familiar about. This is a great interactive
Every time I
way
get
for
ready
you
to say it,
to
NBA, I'm like,
experience it.
shit,
Especially like
Nintendo
some of these
today.
things
Like,
that we're going to see a little bit later.
Starts with the
Nintendo
same,
today.
You
starts
really
with the
want
same
to have your
letter.
own personal experience to really get
vibration it
an
makes, where it's
appreciation of what
located,
you're
how
going
it
to
works.
see and feel.
Okay, so they're
And
gonna talk
part
about
of that
HD
is
Rumble 2.
that,
We'll
here
talk
we
about
see
it
one
and
of
then
the
get to a mini game.
components
Yeah.
is the quiz
The only thing you
kiosk
wouldn't
sphere.
experience is the mini game.
And that is really like a rare look kind of behind the curtain about how this system was built, how the hardware is
This is
built,
Hall
some of the
effects sticks, right?
design decisions that went into
They
it.
didn't say, they just said
So this
bigger
is a good spot
sticks.
to learn about this.
I
So
think
this
they
one's
got Hall
about the
effects sticks, they
HD
didn't
Rumble
say it.
2 function.
And for those of you at home, pay attention. There might be a pop quiz later. And
All right, so
Okay.
again, we have
Like,
a
you
little
could-
diagram
what
here, a
am I
little
earning for this
animation
pop
showing
quiz?
us
Right.
these specific spots on the Joy-Con 2
Right.
controller
No
and the
daggone
Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller.
Mhm.
And this is where the HD Rumble 2 components are located. So we get a little cutaway diagram here. You can see those orange
They
rectangles
did that so
there.
people don't break the control. Don't
Yeah.
do
And it
breakdowns
tells
on
us
the
that these are
controller.
custom built from the ground up. So this is not the same
Right.
Rumble hardware that was in the Switch console. So
Yeah,
both
this ain't the
controllers,
same one.
It's a
and they
little
had to
bit
go do like a full customization.
it's really interesting to see that diagram too, because where they are positioned specifically in the Joy-Con
Now,
2
what
as
would've
well
been
as
nice
the
if they did
controller
haptics and
2, it's
triggers.
right in the palm of
Mhm.
your hands.
That's
And
right.
We'll talk a little bit more about that too.
And we see that we use magnets and
Oh, so it's like a little
electromagnets to shift
spinning-
weight, and that's how the Rumble function is created. So this is an example of one of the older Rumble functions in older Nintendo controllers. So you have a little axis there with a
Yeah.
weight spinning around on
That's
it.
how the majority of the controllers is.
But
Like,
here with the HD Rumble 2,
Mhm.
it's not spinning. It's vibrating side to side at a high
Ah.
speed. So it's like a
they
different
use vibrated
system
at
that they're
different
using for
speeds,
the
creates
HD Rumble
different
2.
frequencies, which
linear
create
motion.
a different feel.
Exactly. And it tells us it's the same
That's
kind of
cool.
technology that you used to make trains levitate.
And that's how you can
And allow
play
them to move at high
Mario,
speeds.
Mario Wonder with the sound
So
off.
moving it sideways
How to
makes
make
it
trains
easier
back here.
to rumble in various ways, and you can really feel that with the
This
hardware.
makes
We'll
trains
get into that
levitate
a little bit later.
at high speeds. That's
See
crazy.
how that
That's
comes
interesting to
across.
know
Let's
that,
go over
though.
here. See a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it has a
Powerful
range of
rumble.
intensity, so it can be weak, like a gentle touch, or much stronger. And at the maximum strength, the sensation will be much stronger than the HD Rumble on Nintendo Switch. And I can attest to that. You know, having
Yeah.
these in my hands right now, at the peak, it is a lot more intense than on the Switch system.
It feels very satisfying.
It does. It does. But, you know, it's not going to be at that full intensity.
You should never
the
use
whole
those
time you're playing
words
a game.
along with
It's, you know, they'll
vibrations
save
and
that
rumble.
maximum intensity for certain
Right.
instances where it makes sense.
I think you're giving too many.
Right, so it's
You're
weak
giving
or
too
strong,
many women
and the maximum power won't be
And you, look, you
constant.
create
So you get
some
that
$450
variation.
unique
opportunities,
opportunities,
You know,
bro.
very interesting, especially on how different experiences or games apply and use the HD Rumble 2 and how
Girl,
you
let me
can
show you how this HD
get
Rumble
that
2 works.
experience.
And this
Hey,
part is
turn
telling
the
us about where
vibrations
they're located.
all the way
so
up.
you can see that orange rectangle down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's
And
see
they've
how
been
this works.
designed to transmit the
Give you the-
sensation directly.
Let me
no
show you
matter
this
how you're holding
Maraca
it.
demo real
I think
quick.
this is
Let me show
interesting.
you
You
how
get a
that works.
little like blown out view
Remember
of the different
what the video
components
was
of the controller.
Play a Wii tennis.
And they've located it in the spot, on that spot on the back, on that last piece on the right. And that's because that's the part that has the most contact with your hand while you're holding the system. So you can kind of see right down here.
Yeah, it's really thoughtfully designed where like the bulk of your hand contacts the controller.
Mhm.
It almost looks like,
And these are those little
Which-
design
which is
insights
crazy,
that you
is
don't
like,
always
you don't even
get
hold
to
the
see with
Switch
Nintendo
controller
products.
Exactly.
like how you
Outside of
would
something like
with
an
regular
Ask the
Switch.
Developer
you hold it
article
kinda
where you get a
sideways.
little bit
Like, I
more
feel
of
like
the
my hand-
designer's thinking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that featured in Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make our way down here. We're going to go to this little cube over here, cube with a little 01 on it.
Demo.
We're going to talk to this person. And they're going to tell us this is a tech demo. So this isn't really like a mini game per se,
Yep.
but we'll jump in
Hey,
here.
let's
This
play
is
that
going
Maraca
to be
game.
about
Go
that
ahead.
HD Rumble 2 function. So we're going to see what it's capable of and what it's like.
Let me take you to the maracas.
For those
Oh,
of you
I
at
got the
home,
maracas.
what you'll see is what we're seeing, but Dutch here is actually able to feel the experience of the HD rumble
Shake
too.
the
So
beads 20
again, just to
times.
reinforce that, you
Bruh.
really need to get hands-on to really get the full
You're the-
experience.
Yeah, we can try and
Feel
communicate
the
the
Yeah.
feeling
experience
as
of the
best we
HD
can,
Rumble
but
pod.
really, this is something you got to get in your hands.
Rock
Yeah.
us,
All right, so we see we've got our little checklist of things
Shake
that we can
beads
do
20
on the
times.
side or on the
Change
right
appearance.
side. And
Shake
if
a
we
rubber
check
ball
off everything
20
on that
times.
list,
Just roll
then
the
we'll get
bead
a
and
medal. That's a little
mystery.
silhouette there. And then we can use that to unlock
This is
other
that
parts of the
last
game. So let's hop in.
I don't even want to know what the
So I've
mystery
got
is.
my
All right.
maracas here. Can kind of shake them around. And right now, obviously you're watching it.
Or
so
you
don't
ain't
have
even
any hands,
actually
but I'll
try
try
to
to
put the
describe it for you.
evidence
So
in
we've
it,
got
'cause you know how
kind of
this
like a
looks.
light, it feels like there's like tiny, like
He
plasticky
doesn't
things
really
inside.
have-
It's
You
like
know how
kind
it
of a
looks. That's why
dry
you ain't really trying
feeling,
to
I
do
guess,
it.
if that
You
makes
could
sense.
actually
Yeah.
feel the beads that we're seeing
Right.
on screen.
Yeah, I can feel it. And then let's see. So we've got, we see on the bottom, we can change from beads to a rubber ball. So I'm going to change that on the left
He's
one.
really trying
and
not
like,
to do it.
you can feel it bounce around. And I know, I know it doesn't make sense to say this,
Right.
but it feels heavier.
Don't go,
Like,
don't go back and
obviously
forth.
pushing the button doesn't make the controller heavier, but like when I bounce it side to side, it feels like the bouncing is like
Yeah, this is
stiffer,
definitely
like
one of
maybe a
those
little-
take my
it feels
word
like
for it type
bouncy.
things until
Yeah.
you
It feels
try it.
like it's made of rubber.
Yeah.
But I think in
yeah.
the right
I mean, but
controller,
that's
you
kinda
can
how,
feel that there are many
what was it?
individual
The
objects
once
you
in there,
switch
Yes.
all
with
bouncing
the
around, and you get a sense of the texture of that, like you were
get
saying. They
the
feel very
balls
hard,
and
right?
that was
Whereas in
crazy.
The
That blew
left
my mind.
Joy-Con, you can feel that it's made of rubber. It's got a bounce to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
All
that
right,
was
and
the
then
purpose of
let's see. I'll
Rumble,
change
to
it back to
create the
this, and then
feel.
so the last thing on our list is to change the appearance.
That's why I was like so wondering why
Change that.
Shake Them
Very,
Rockets.
very festive here. Nice.
That's what I was wondering
Getting
why
the rhythm of
EA,
things.
not EA, but
Yeah.
Activision didn't want to put.
So we got our
Call of
medal. We
Duty
finished
on.
everything on our checklist. So
It's
let's
that
go
feel
ahead
for HD
and
Rumble.
hop
It's
out
not
here.
the game.
And let's
Well,
go.
that-
Let's
yeah,
go over
that's-
here.
that's what I
okay,
was
so we
gonna say.
see,
The Call of
we can
Duty,
just open that back up
Like if
again.
you
so
had
we
Call
can
of
take a
Duty
look.
with this kind of rumble feature,
Yeah.
then you should be
This kid here
hypothetically
wants to
feeling
tell us about
the
his 10
the
medals.
bullet
Yeah.
dispersed.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Bragging,
All right.
Out
bragging
of the-
rights there.
That would be
so
crazy. That's
I'll put this up here. So we can see
You should
up at the
you
top
be
we're
able
in
to
the tech
feel
demo
the
section.
advantage
So we
of
did
doing
this one.
reloads and all of
We've
that.
got our medal for it here.
Yeah.
So right now
yeah.
you're exploring the left Joy-Con
You know how,
too.
and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
if
all of
it's like
this
the
is on the
Wii
left
era, all
Joy-Con
you
too. Let's
need
go
to do
down
is
here
just get
and talk to
the
this
setup
person
body
that's to
for
tell
it,
us
and you're all
about
set now.
They need
You
a
can go back to
Nintendo
doing the
Switch
Wii
with
games.
that
Actually,
function. So
just-
this is a mini game. So we just
Yeah.
saw a tech demo before. This one is an actual mini game. And
just
we're
imagine
gonna
playing
try
Call of Duty
to use the HD
or
Rumble 2
any
function
first-person shooter for that
to
fact of the
find a
matter with
single
that
point
feel in
on
your
the
hand.
screen. So
You can
let's
feel
see.
the pressure
So,
of the recoil.
this one also
and all
uses the mouse
shots.
control,
It
so I'm just
just
going to
vibrates.
put the Joy-Con 2
Yeah,
controller
that would
flat
be
down
crazy.
on the surface
Find the biggest rumble.
and I'm
That
going to
would be
click it
crazy.
to get started. All right, so we see the
Find
orange
the
To be
dot in
honest
the middle
with you,
there.
I may start.
And my
I
job
may
here
start
is to
my own.
move
I
this
may
orange
start my
dot
own
along a
arcade
single
just for
line
that.
here.
Just put switches around.
And as I
and
got
just-
close to the hidden point
Yeah,
here,
look,
I'm
Yeah,
going to
on
start
rail
feeling
shooting,
I got
the
I got
vibration in
so
the
caught up
controller.
in
So it's I'm
getting,
starting to get it over here on this side.
setting
I've
up
got
my
nothing.
own
There's nothing
stuff
over there.
for,
I'm going to move it this way. It's starting to get a little bit
for
stronger.
a light
It's kind
gun
of like a
game. And I
pulsing,
looked
kind
at
of
them
like a
prices.
dun,
I was
dun,
like, yeah,
dun,
nah, I ain't
dun.
doing that.
Oh yeah, light guns are
As
crazy.
I get closer, the speed doesn't change.
Yeah.
It's just the intensity of the rumble. So
So you're trying to find the point where you feel the strongest rumble.
yeah, so I think
Yeah, shake your hand around real
it's
fast.
starting to
and
fade
then you'll
off on
find
this side. It gets pretty strong right here, and then it's starting to fade off a little bit on this side. I'm gonna go right here.
That is so precise.
Oh,
All right, that's okay.
That
Not
is
bad.
so
52 is
precise.
not bad. Not good
Yeah,
enough
that's
for
really
me.
precise.
Try again.
Bro, that is
You could see
super
those
precise.
measurement markers on the top and bottom of the screen, and that gives you an indication of just how close and how precise you can get with this.
It's almost like trying to find the right radio signal.
Right.
And I should say too, it's not like
Yeah,
that's kinda
without
dope.
it's like a
without
gradient. Like I
digital
can't really
cues to show
distinguish
you.
like, oh yeah, this is level 1
Yeah.
vibration, this is level 2. It's like very gradual. And I'm feeling like right
I can imagine like
here, maybe.
a submarine game
Steel
or
divers.
something like
Right here,
that,
this
where you got
little
to change.
Steel divers.
intersection.
Yeah.
Ooh,
nice.
that's
Yeah,
very
that's
close.
precise.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Nicely
All right, well,
done,
that'll get me-
Dutch.
I'll get me
Very
2 medals.
good. Very good.
All right, so let's go ahead and back out of here. So that's just one example of a mini game.
One thing I didn't think about until a lot later is that a lot of people are familiar with using a mouse on a computer, right? But you don't have rumble in your mouse on a computer.
That's true,
yeah.
yeah.
There are gaming
The
mice with rumble in
sensation
them.
of using a mouse
So that's
with
not a true
rumble
statement.
in it is very
They're
different than
expensive,
using just a
but they
traditional
exist.
computer mouse.
Yeah, it kind of opens up a whole new like type of input that you can use when you're using mouse controls for a
Right.
game.
Yeah.
So we see here we've opened up another level of difficulty for this.
Now this
minigame,
begs the
but
question.
We need 8 medals to access it, and we can see in the upper left
PlayStation
corner,
6
do it there
Xbox
for
got
me,
mouse
so we can't go to that
functionality
one
with the
right now.
controller.
Microsoft can tell you, hey, go and buy that mouse from the store
encourages you to
and
keep
plug it up.
exploring and then come
That-
back and
look,
see
they
what's
just
going
say,
on.
look, you can use any
And
mouse.
you can see by
it's
the
cool.
medal counts.
Yeah,
that
they
there's
are
a
not
lot to
concerned
explore.
with doing
Yeah.
this for you.
All right, so here's another mini game that focuses on the mouse controls. I'm gonna hop in here, and this one
Friendly
is all
reminder
about
for everybody
dodging
that's
the spike
listening.
ball. We're gonna
You can use
take
any
the left one
USB
off 'cause this gets
camera
pretty
with
intense
your
here.
Switch 2, as long as
All right,
you
so
either
let's
have
start.
a
This one starts
USB-C
off in
converter,
survival
which I
mode.
have several,
So I'm basically just trying to dodge
or you
the
have
spike
one that
balls for
plugs
as
in
long as I can.
USB-C.
And again, mouse control. So I just set the Joy-Con 2 controller down on the table and hop in. So I've got my little spaceship here, and I'm just flying this spaceship around with my
Dodge the balls for as long as you can.
and I just got to stay out of the way. It's easy, right?
Oh, well.
No problem for me.
The longer you survive, the more intense it seems to be getting. But also,
You know, it's crazy though, because
they don't
even
let
though
you
you
get
look
too
at this, you're like,
comfortable
oh man, this would have been a great
Right.
pack in.
They
It's
don't let
like,
you
look,
get too
if you
comfortable
ain't
in
been
any
around
one
long enough,
place. If
Reggie
you
is
stay in
the
the same
only
place for too
reason
long.
you
the
even
spike
saw
balls will
pack
start
in.
hunting
Nobody
you
trying to
Yeah,
give you
it's
nothing
almost
free.
like they're magnetized towards you and they
No,
just
but
Right.
end
this
you.
to me
Right.
shows
That's how
how
it
good
feels, so I'm
you could
glad that you
have
justified my feelings
a
by
shoot 'em up game.
pointing it out.
Yeah. Oh, they
Yeah.
definitely got to come back because the Gradius
Yeah, she
games,
got
they got
this.
to.
Whoa.
I want Capcom to
beat your
redo
previous time.
Mars
Yeah,
Maker.
yeah.
Put that
We got
out.
the
Good
green now.
goal.
Let's go.
That game
Yeah.
was some of the
So the
equal
longer
good
that you
games.
survive, the more obstacles get
nobody
added,
really
so
played
the
that one.
challenge keeps going.
Right out of here. Get it.
Nice work, nice work.
I mean, it is really responsive. So like you can kind of you can
The very
get yourself
twitchy
out of
people,
some
this would be
pretty
difficult.
sticky
Yeah.
situations here. Whoa.
And like you said, it's very responsive because it's that mouse mode
All right.
opposed to being like pointer.
Yeah.
I
or
mean,
using the stick.
people, you would
right,
think
yeah,
though
right
that,
now.
that people, you would think that PC gamers would
So
want
now we
people
got the
to
red.
play a console with a mouse mode
Oh,
because
we
that will
did
make
it.
them better at PC
Nicely
games.
done.
No, they don't care about other people. They just want.
All right.
They just care about
All
those
right,
that
well,
play PC.
yeah, that's a little taste of it here. So
But
then,
it
let's
makes
take
the
a look. So we got
transition
those
back
3
and forth
medals.
super easy.
So now we have
Yeah.
5
Well,
medals.
see, you're thinking
total.
logically.
Yeah, logic and reason ain't got
But
nothing to
see,
do
that's
with
what I
gaming.
was saying
Six,
before
okay.
is that they can have they can finally have
Still not
he
enough
says he has
to get
15, so all right, let's go.
Warcraft.
hunting you down
Uh,
just to
Nice.
brag
He's
how
got
many
finally
medals he
on a
has.
mountain.
Warcraft and League of Legends.
All right, so we have
Yeah, 'cause I
enough
mean,
medals
trying to
now
find
a way
to map all that
to
stuff to
access the next
controllers
level of
is a pain in the
difficulty here.
behind.
It unlocks with 2
But
medals.
yeah, that definitely helps.
And there's no, I have
It's the
no
same
doubt
concept.
that
I'm gonna be
will
flying my
eventually get
little,
either a
UFO
Switch 2
around.
mouse or they'll be
But
compatible.
instead
There'll
of
be a
just
mouse
survival
compatible
this
with
time, the
For sure.
objective is to pick up as many stars
It's just
as
I
can.
would love to keep that rumble function because a regular mouse isn't going to have that.
So let's
I mean,
see
I
over
meant this. I
here.
meant the keyboard. I
Yeah.
said mouse.
Oh, okay.
So you
okay.
can see over here, for 1 medal, we've gone for 20. For 2 medals, we got to get 40.
That's
See what we
funny.
can do.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's funny.
Nintendo just put
Yeah.
wow. Nintendo
got
just
warmed
put
up
on their
last
Twitter.
night.
I don't even know what it was
Get
in
these
reference to.
first ones, it's the
But
low-hanging
heavy is the head that wears the
fruit
crown.
here. And eventually, you got to kind of
You joking?
risk it a little bit.
Nah, he ain't lying.
No, I'm dead serious.
They really
That-
put that on there?
And maybe they're
Yeah,
referencing Mario Kart. Who knows?
You can
It
get
is
a
Mario
Yeah, it's
Kart,
gotta be.
but still,
and collect the star without
But
hitting
still.
the
That's wild.
It's a little bit of strategy.
So I just
too, 'cause
so
sometimes it's just not worth it. Just go for
GK
it.
is a guy that I follow, and he put up a post of they made a Wii Sports for Digital Foundry fans. As on the welcome tour, it includes a mini game for guessing frame rates and a 4K demonstration that begins with Super Mario Bros. World
I got
1-1.
bored.
An original
Nice.
256 by 240 res that eventually expands to 4K as a
Well, I can
progress.
sit here playing this one all day,
Man.
and I
That's
have
that's
before,
that's
but,
the
Wow.
song.
They're like arcade experiences where you just want to keep playing and get a
Wow.
higher and higher score.
Yeah.
They did that to insult everyone.
And
all right.
for this one, you were using just 1 mouse.
Yeah.
But later, these mini games get progressively
who
more
said that?
difficult.
Wario.
Uh,
Later, they
GK.
introduced using 2 at the
Oh.
same time, and that broke my brain when I had to do it for the first time. Because like you're used to
It's
using
like
a
you talk
computer
about
mouse,
frame
right, with your
rates and all
dominant
this.
hand.
Here, this
But
mini
when you
game
have to
for
use 2 at the
you.
same time, there's something happens.
It's a test of eye-hand coordination at maximum.
And we did unlock another level of difficulty there, but we need 29 medals for that one. We're not even close. So let's go ahead and come over here, and we're going to make our way to Area B. And this person's going to check and make sure that we've got all our stamps. You get the stamps from finding
you can't ride these attractions unless you do these
signboards.
Right.
And I should mention that we're coming into this segment with some
really
pre-existing
do
save
want
data
another
where a lot of that
Nintendo
stuff had
Land
already
Mode.
been collected. A lot of those stamps had already been collected. When you
this is
experience
dope.
the game for yourself, you'll need to do all that on your own.
Correct.
Here we go.
So
This
but we're starting
nonsense.
fresh here, so all
Somebody
the
play soccer.
signboards are hidden. We got to go looking for them so we can find
Oh man, this.
maybe something down
Like,
here.
nah, I don't
You can
wanna do
see
soccer.
the
I don't
arrow
wanna do
I
tape
might
on the
actually
left
purchase
over
this,
here.
especially if it's
Get my stamp
between,
here. There's a nice
like,
little
10 and below.
satisfying
Honestly, I
vibration
might get it just so
effect
that other
there.
people know how to use
Oh,
it.
this
So
is
I
cool.
really
Yeah.
don't mess my stuff up.
A nice little personal
Yeah,
editing room.
this is one of those games you go to
Let's make our way
like go
over to
around
the
to
other
other people.
side
You do
here, 'cause
what's
I
her
do wanna
name on the
take a peek.
rooftop?
Let's come over here. We'll take a look at the map.
No, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
So we'll open this up
Try
and kind of
this.
get an
No,
overview.
this ain't the
So on
regular switch. Try
on the
this.
map menu, on the left side, we've got all the stamps.
I'm
So
going to
over
guess
here we
this
can see
is
all the
that big
ones
of a
that are
download,
unlocked
though.
on the left Joy-Con 2 controller where we were.
And you can
Did
get
I
a
see,
little bit of an
balloon?
idea of just
Look
how
like
much
it.
there is to do here.
Right.
Oh, air intake.
Tech demos. This is the one we saw. We got a couple on this map that we can see in this area. The
Show
mini
us
games we
more.
saw with dodging the spike balls.
Why
and
couldn't y'all do
everything.
this
And then
on
over
an
here,
unlocked save file?
These are the insights. So that's the signboards that we looked at
Right.
that you can
Do it
go
on
to.
an unlocked
And then
save
this is
Show
the
us
map
everything.
of
Let me see
each area.
what
so
I'm getting.
the left Joy-Con 2. And
That
then
must
this
be
is
a new
the main
switch.
console area right here.
Yeah, there's a huge checklist of items to go and explore, but
So are
also
you going
for
to
those
every
that are
individual part
completionists
that
like
comes
myself,
with it?
I'm definitely gonna go through try to
Yeah,
get all
basically
those
like
checked
anything
out.
that
Oh, this
is
is
a
new
feature.
for Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the microphone.
Yeah, built-in microphone right here, and it has some like
So y'all
noise
can stop
canceling
telling us we need chat on the
features
console. It's there.
And so right now we're just scratching the
Noise
surface. We're
canceling.
just exploring on the
I hope
top
that
level,
game
but
card's not
at
as
some
easier
point
to
you'll
open
also
than the
be
one
able
on
to
the
explore
actual
inside as well,
Switch.
because you can see that elevator on the side.
Because I swear that thing be getting
And
stuck.
one other
Never-
nice feature of the hardware here.
Does everybody
is
calm
this
down on the
USB
game
port,
card?
No.
Probably not.
USB
No,
Possibly
no,
yet.
connector
people still
on
got
the top of the
misinformation.
system, so you can
It's
use
ridiculous.
that to
I don't
charge,
understand
the
what people
system
don't
when
Oh
you're
understand.
no, they
have-
get it. It's just
you have
now you can
game
run with the
cards
narrative and be
for
wrong.
You have game
connect other
cards and
accessories
you have
stuff, so
game
it's nice
key
to have that
cards.
second port
Game
on the
key
top of the
cards
system.
operate like Blu-ray
Now let's
discs.
make our way
That's all you need to know.
over
Yeah.
here to this.
And
Yeah.
even if you
demo
want to
and
say,
take
okay,
another
well,
look.
Nintendo wasn't doing that before.
This is a
Well,
fun
it
one
was just the
because
digital
we've talked
codes
about
before. Now it's
how
on the cartridge.
This system is
that you can
capable
trade
of
in.
You sell
outputting
a cartridge.
4K
Yeah.
resolution images.
I
And this is a
imagine.
fun
I
tech demo for
imagine.
kind
Do
of
you
showing,
think that
like,
Mario
maybe
Kart,
thinking
the first
about
one
what
that
that
we
means
did,
in
is
a
on the
different
GameCube
way?
card?
Oh no, they
Another
already
way
said it
of
was
showcasing
all on
what
cartridge.
4K is. Because you can look at
Yeah.
like, a
Okay.
So
beautiful
Mario Kart World is all on
high-resolution
cartridge.
Well,
image,
no,
and
no,
it's
no. I
nice.
mean,
Yeah.
But
the
what if
even the
you
one
took
that comes with the
something
bundle.
Oh no, that's
really
all digital.
familiar for a lot of us.
I think that's gonna be just a
like
digital code.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-1 from the
I get what
Super
you're
Mario
saying, but
Bros.
yeah, I
game,
think that was just a digital code.
for NES. And what if you mapped that entire
Because
level?
I was just thinking, like, if you get
onto a
these game
4K
key
screen,
cards, you
pixel
can
for
still
pixel,
sell
yeah,
them
yeah,
back,
the whole thing
which is
on.
dope. Ain't
What
nobody
would that
doing
look
nothing
like?
digital
We
selling
are
them
streaming
back.
this
Like,
in 4K,
besides
so
Steam,
if
but you only get
only
2
2
hours.
hours,
back.
yeah.
please watch this
This-
on a 4K display.
This
There
one
are
you
a lot
can
of small details
indefinitely,
that
because
you,
it's just,
that you won't
it's
be
just
able
letting
to,
you know that you can play the
appreciate
game or
without
not
running
play
a
the
4K
game,
display.
you know?
And as this,
So it really doesn't
particular
change any
experience
aspect
is
of whether
specifically
you still
centers
have the
on
game
4K output
downloaded
of
or
Nintendo
not.
Switch
If
2.
that key card isn't
to
in there,
really
you ain't
enjoy
playing.
this
And to me,
experience, you
I
will
feel like
need to
that
have
is
a
the
4K
better
display
option for this
in order to
digital
play
future
this.
people are
That
worried
being
about,
said,
but
there's still a lot of
you can't convince
experiences
people.
that
You
can
can't-
play without
do
a
it.
4K,
Most
but
of
Oh,
the
so this is what they were talking
experiences,
about.
Yeah, you can play without a 4K display.
Jesus.
Okay, so here we are.
so tiny.
Yeah, clear the stage like this.
So yeah, so
Right.
the pixel
Right.
resolution
Damn,
of
my
the
vision
original
won't allow.
NES
Oh, it gets
was
wider.
256
I don't care. I can't
pixels
see
wide
at
on
that
the display.
256.
So what would that look like if you
Where was the
mapped
Goomba at?
the
Oh, there it
Well,
is.
I would have such a hard time playing this.
Mario Brothers to a 4K display?
You
without
can't play
scaling
this. You
it.
have to play
And
this on the
4K
big
resolution
TV.
I
is
am. You know what? I would challenge
3840
myself to
pixels
play it
wide.
just
So you can
on
see
else,
as
how well
Dutch
it
is
works.
progressing in
So
the
clear the
stage,
stage, enter the
it's,
pipe and clear the stage,
playfield
clear the
is
stage as
widening
Fire
there, and
Mario,
he can
fully
fit
explore and clear the
This-
stage in the
the
mystery.
entirety of
Bruh.
I'm sorry, not Super. Yes, Super Mario Brothers World 1-1 on one screen.
Oh.
And you still
Yeah.
have to enter the pipes to go to complete it.
It
Yeah,
is
I was
both
just
an
gonna say, can you
impressive
enter
the
Yeah, that's what they
feat,
said.
this entire
They
level
just
Yeah.
mapped out
So I
on the
think that's
screen,
when
but
it's
also
gonna go
impressive to
down
see
so it can
Dutch
fill out the bottom
able
of
to
the
complete
screen.
it.
Yep.
Well, don't jinx me.
Well, they
Try
already
not
missed
to.
that.
This
Yeah.
is a
It's
little
words of
challenge, though. I
encouragement.
could
Yeah,
It's
that's
remarkably small,
jeez.
but this just goes to show how many pixels 4K represents.
Yeah, we've come a long way
Sure.
since the NES.
Yeah.
That's the
So you
whole
can see the
level.
entire level
Damn.
fits on a single screen
The
at
whole
4K.
first floor of the level.
All All right, so we
Nice.
gotta
Now
check this.
I
We
think
didn't finish
though,
all the
a better
things on
game
our
to
checklist,
do
but
this
that's
with
okay. We
would
didn't
be-
go through it
Oh,
all.
you gotta
I
replay
think a
it.
better
Just gonna have to
game to
live
do
with
this
that.
with would
That's
be
for the
Super
folks
Mario
at home
2.
to experience
Yeah.
it once they get a
Because you have
chance to.
vertical and
All right, so
horizontal
let's see. What
section.
else?
Yeah, because how would you even do the vertical for that?
Here, maybe.
Or Super Mario 3.
This is
For that
this
even
is
because you
another
got
fun
diagonal
experience
as well.
here. That's a frame rate mini game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the.
Yeah, you can see the ball
Design.
changing its frame.
Frame rate mini game.
All right, but we.
Frame
Nintendo
rate.
said we gonna like y'all talk
Uh,
about frame rates. We
some
gonna give you
assignments.
we gonna
So
give
let's
you
go
the eye
ahead
test. Come on.
And
Right.
we make our way
Oh,
back to the quiz. Teresa did kind of half promise us a quiz at the end.
I want that quiz.
So we're gonna come back here
This-
to
this
our
is- this is a
original
troll.
quiz kiosk.
Yo,
Talk
what
about
up,
this
Jazzy?
person.
Appreciate you
This
coming
is a
through,
troll
bro.
game.
And
I
they're
appreciate
gonna
it.
give
This
us
is a troll
a
game.
quiz about
Like I
the
said,
insights
but
that
this
we
is
saw
something
earlier about
that,
the
excuse me,
HDR.
that I talked about a while back. The reason why we have
All right,
so
question
much
number
ignorance
one.
as far as
Which part
gaming
of the console is shown in
communication
the
goes,
image?
because
So we saw
developers
earlier,
don't
it is
talk
not
about
HD
it.
Rumble. It is
Like,
HD Rumble.
They're not going
2.
to.
That's right, because
It's
It's
HD
one of those
Rumble
things
was
to where I'm
part
like,
of the
okay,
Nintendo
if
Switch,
you as the
but since
developer,
we're
let's
talking
say,
about the Nintendo Switch
I don't know, let's
2,
say
it
if
is HD Rumble 2.
Rockstar decided to
So how
say,
does
you
the
know what,
weight
we just
used
released
for
a
the HD
Netflix
Rumble 2
series.
feature
It's
move?
10
It
episodes,
spins
kind of
around,
walk you through what
shakes
we
from side to
did to
side,
create this game
it
and
shakes up
what
and
it
down,
took and blah,
or
blah,
it
blah. I
stretches
think
and
it
shrinks.
people some
And
insight.
we saw in the
But except
original
playing it
older
half the
hardware,
time.
it would spin around on kind of an axis.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
think
this
about
is
how
to
the
show
Rumble on
people
like a
why some of
Nintendo
their
GameCube
complaints are
controller,
pointless.
that was the
True,
the spin.
and that's why I like this.
But this one we saw in this little animation here, it shakes from side
So
to
that
side.
way,
on
now
kinda
you
like
don't have to
that
do
coil,
these
like a kind of
breakdown.
coil.
Wait for these breakdowns and all this other
Question the
extra stuff.
third.
And
Which
yes,
of the following is true?
what
of
does
the
this
strength
chipset
of
do
the
and
HD
how is
Rumble
it?
feature?
Hey,
It's
we're
always
giving it to
Question
you
of
up front.
royalty, the third.
It's
Yep,
always
here it
weak,
is.
or it can be either strong.
Digital
or
Foundry.
Well,
Just
if you
play the
remember
game.
from the
Here you go, Digital Foundry.
experience
What you
we
need.
had earlier, where
No
you were
guesswork.
kind of sweeping
We'll
the
show you.
frequency,
Tell
it
you.
increased
You
or
can see
decreased in intensity.
I
The
was-
closer, the further
It
away
feels
you
like
got.
they'd be like, well,
But it
we
never
have to
occurred
do
to me
our
to do
own
this with the
checks
mouse
and
controls, but
add them to
all
the
right, there
set.
you go.
But yeah,
They
that
are-
will allow
they
for
are
variation
precise.
in your
No, this
That's what
game
we're talking
isn't.
about.
This game
Really?
isn't a
All
full
right, thank you,
120. It
Mouse
is
Controls. All right, in the
118.
Joy-Con 2 controllers, what are
It's
HDR
118 and
parts
9900.
attached to? The plastic on the front.
Like somebody
number
gonna miss
one,
that one
the middle
frame.
part. Number 2,
Right.
or the plastic on the
Right.
back, or they're not attached to anything.
They're just hovering in
They're just hovering
space.
loose in there. Yeah, and we remember we saw this is number 3. It's kind of on this little
Little waffly area.
yeah, waffle. I think that's the technical term. The
Yes,
waffle.
The waffle area.
And it's located
called
there
a
because
grid,
that's the
but
part that
okay.
has the most contact with your hand where it's going to be held. So
Right.
that's where you're going to feel it the most. So we're going to say 3, plastic on the back. Let's see how we did.
The plastic on the back.
I hope you fail.
90%.
Hey,
we did it.
90%.
Oh, they got a
100%.
perfect.
Nice work
Cute.
there a little bit.
Even though I knew they were
All
right.
right.
Yeah, but I say,
And so
yeah,
just to
uh-huh.
recap,
You don't get
real
a
quick, we
perfect score
saw
on
some
camera.
insights here that
And,
are associated with
yeah,
the
we got
quiz.
I
Those
mean,
are
you
spread
played
all
this
over
game
the-
multiple
the
times.
hardware.
Right.
We saw a tech demo with maracas that highlighted the
So each
HDR
area has a
features.
quiz.
We saw some mini games to use the mouse
Each area has
control
mini
and the
games
HD
and
Rumble.
information and
And
quizzes.
there's a lot more
Right.
content.
It's really for you to
all
learn
over the
about
map.
the
You know,
console.
we saw this.
yeah, that you play, and that way you don't have
this
to
map
play
here
the
where you
guessing
can
game
see all
of,
the different spots
is it
that there
this,
to
is it
explore.
that,
So
why
there's
is
a lot more
this,
that
why
we
is
didn't see,
that?
and you can kind
They
of see
telling you
the,
up front.
you know, the
I wish they'd
completion,
have showed off the frame rate game, though.
percentage for each
Yeah.
section. So we just,
I
we're just
really wish
scratching the
they'd have
surface here.
showed that off.
Exactly.
I'm
'cause
pretty
again,
sure
like,
if you
there's so
look
much
on Twitter,
more to
somebody's posted it
explore,
because they're
there's so
doing
much
the
more to just
the
experience,
tour stuff
and
now.
you'll even be able
And
to
so I've
get
seen some
inside the
videos of people
console to
playing
the
learn
games
even
now,
more.
especially
As
in
Sam
Japan.
mentioned, it's like you get to
Um,
get those dev insights.
Oh, then also I'm
in the
seeing too,
palm of
like
your
Nintendo
hand,
promises that
literally,
the Switch
so.
2
You
mouse
might think that
feature
you
works
know
on your
everything
pants.
there is to
Hey,
know
fantastic!
about
I do it on my
Nintendo
lap.
Switch 2 because it looks
I'm
That's
still
all, yeah,
Dude,
especially when you're in the
Still gonna give me a
airport.
little
or,
favor.
things
uh,
that
Me too,
existed
yeah.
on Nintendo
Just-
Switch, like
just
'cause that
HD
feels a
have
little
been
bit better.
redesigned for Nintendo
Right.
Switch 2. So there's a lot of new stuff to learn.
Yeah, for sure. sure.
That
Well,
just-
thank you
that just
again,
makes
guys,
it
so
Also,
more,
not
much for
supposed to be
walking
on
us
mute.
through,
That's
easier when
and
you're in
thanks
I'm
person.
sitting
everyone
at the
for
couch.
tuning in at home.
Pointing
Getting a
it at
little
me,
bit
I do
of the
that.
experience of Nintendo Switch to Welcome Tour. Next up is Drag and Drive. This segment has
Oh
been
yeah,
recorded previously, but we're going to air it to you live.
Paralympics.
So just stay tuned.
That's actually
Yeah.
something I was interested
You know
in,
what?
because that's a unique concept. I don't know why
It really
people
is.
are hating on this game.
Yeah.
Tricks, all while
Oh,
using.
you know what I
dual motion
noticed? I went back and
controls
watched.
with
You
the,
don't actually have
dual
to sit
mouse
there and play
controls,
basketball the
excuse me,
whole
with
time.
the
There's a
Joy-Con
track on
two
the
Yeah, you can
outside
race.
for.
Oh,
those
okay.
motion
For-
controls. So
I did not
Yeah.
know
get
that.
into this
So
three
this
on
might
three
have multiple
sport,
sports
show
then.
off
Yeah.
a little bit of what I mean
So
about
para
these
Wii
Yeah.
sports.
Like you
Okay.
can do,
I'm going to go through the
I'm like, why
tutorial
are
here,
people
so-
yeah,
why
do tricks and all
We'll
that stuff.
start by
Because
I
it's
don't
something
want to play a
different,
heavy
Andre.
game.
on my
Like,
Joy-Con
really?
controllers.
People don't like
And you'll see
change,
that we've
dude.
got
They don't
these
like
mouse
anything
pads
creative.
today, and we've got
Get
a
out
flat
your
surface.
sandbox.
So
Do
I'm going to
something
be holding
different.
each Joy-Con
And-
controller.
And real
like a
talk, this
mouse,
is
face
showing a
down
lot
on
of
the
love
surface.
Oh, trust me, they
yeah,
loving it
uh,
because I done seen a couple of posts like they love it.
to move my
I
wheel
don't want
forward,
to play a game where I
or
have
my
to sit in
left
the chair
hand
and don't play the
forward,
game.
so spin the left tire.
They don't like games where you have to move.
Right.
So now I'm kind of
That's
being
reality.
Move my
here,
body. What do you think
missing,
pressing
and
buttons on
now
the
if
controller
I
or moving the
drive
mouse
my Joy-Con 2 controller forward, you'll
Right.
see my character
You don't just
Wait.
think it
turn
to
to the
happen.
left.
That might make me
Likewise,
dizzy with
the
that.
left Joy-Con forward.
Goodness.
No, let me
Well, my
listen to me
character
saying
right.
that. Then
And
Nintendo
as you would
releases a
expect,
peripheral they
if
stick
I
on your
have
head
both
and measures
Joy-Cons
your brain
moving
waves.
forward, my character.
You know who's gonna be the best
You
at
may
this
recognize
game?
too that my Joy-Con
Para.
controller
If they-
Oh, yeah, they gonna
They got all
Hey,
the
look,
tricks.
because
if
we're
they're
at
not,
this event,
They got the trick
Joy-Con
with the
controller
wheelchairs.
is at home.
I'm like, if you don't crush this, we got to talk. Like,
They
you
gonna
do this
nah,
for a
I
living.
know-
Come on.
I know
we
they
are
gonna
just
crush
learning the
it,
basics
but
here
I
for
don't
this
mind them
tutorial at the
crushing
event,
this.
but we're gonna show off a few more
But
basics.
like, how
before
long
we
you
get
been in
into
the chair
movie.
for?
So next up, we've got brakes. Brakes very important to turn on a dime. So with the ZL and ZR buttons, you can press those with the left and right index finger to brake. So ZR to turn right. Likewise, if you need to brake
so cool.
kind of suddenly,
I'm sorry, this
you
is
can
so
hold
cool.
Yeah.
both ZL and ZR at the same time to hit both brakes.
Now, one thing I do find very
We're
strange,
in this tutorial here,
and
it's also letting us do a
I
little
don't
bit of
remember
pre-tutorialization
other
here
generations
while
being
it's
like this
teaching
or
us
other
the moves.
releases,
Uh,
but I have
I'm
seen
playing
no
on a
prices
flat
on the
surface,
third-party game.
but if I wanted
other
to,
than,
I could
Street
also
Fighter
play
and
on
Bravely
my tail
Default.
legs for an alternate control scheme.
Oh yeah,
Like, they've
yeah.
shown nothing.
Next
I
up,
wonder
we've
if they're
got
waiting.
lights on the back
Well,
of
I was
your
the main game I
So
was
as
looking
you
forward to
can
was
read
Split
there, they're
Fiction,
gonna
right?
light up
Because
when you hit
that's
your top
currently
speed.
50
So
bucks on
it
everything.
starts out with nothing,
So
and then
I would
as you
imagine
move
it's going to be
forward,
50
you're
bucks
gonna see
on
that
this too.
flash.
But I was
And
curious
long
that like
slides forward with
why
each
don't they have
Joy-Con
pricing
are
on
really
it?
the way to play
Which is
this
weird.
game, especially on the
Yeah.
straightaways to get good speed.
But as you get used to it as well, you'll want to like slightly adjust which of your hands you want to move, so you can make those kind of very slight adjustments.
Fine-tune your steering.
Exactly.
Let's give it a try on the table.
And as you're moving
Yeah, I bet you
forward
this
too,
one's
forward,
real
the
heavy
rumble
on
feels
precision
activate to
with the
give
mouse
that sort
movement.
of higher motion.
See,
that
now
you
y'all
can
do
kind
they
of
doing
feel
it on the
as you're
table. I
moving
need something
forward.
on my side so I can
100%.
really.
It's pretty satisfying and obviously difficult to come
Right,
up
that's
with.
what I'm saying. Like
As you
I don't
adjust
know
your
if I would
hand,
actually
love the
like I need a
HD
chair
rumble
with the
Mhm.
thing so I
when
can
you are
just
sliding the Joy-Con 2 across the surface.
Okay, so we racing,
So
we
this part of the
hooping.
tutorial
What
is
else we
asking
doing?
me to hit some checkpoints just to ensure
doing dodgeball?
kind of learn
There
the
was
basics
some
of
areas.
mobility,
I was gonna
with
say there were
turns.
some areas in the game when it was showing in the background that they were doing tricks and stuff.
Very
Okay, so
minor
we doing some
adjustments
Tony
also.
Hawk. Okay, that's what's up.
And those long strides with
Yeah.
both hands forward. All right. So this game does feature a basketball. We are going to be shooting and scoring in this game. So when you reach up to the basketball, you'll automatically pick it up once you
Okay.
reach it. And if you've got the
And that's
ball,
the cool
you're
thing
gonna
too,
teammate
because
with your
one of
left
the
and right
more
pointer fingers,
annoying
you can
things
push the L and R
about some of the
keys
basketball stuff, like they
simultaneously,
want you to try to
past your
like
teammate.
imitate dribbling.
And
in
then
this case,
if
like,
you are
hey,
on
this
defense,
is it's already in your
sliding
lap.
up and hitting
Just go
a
do your
player
thing,
from
get up
front,
the ramp,
Right,
and
you
you
don't
slam
have
the
to
the
do all
beast.
that.
to kind of create that loose ball so you can then go steal the ball.
Right.
Importantly, you do need to hit them from the front. And because you've got a basketball, this is where the motion control comes in, where a natural shooting motion with your hand will shoot the
okay.
ball.
Right.
And then depending on
Let me show you my-
distance,
let me
the
show you my
points will
fin.
change, but also depending too on whatever tricks you do, it will also adjust the pointer.
Get extra fractions of point per style.
Exactly. So one quick thing to note, this kind of might seem intuitive, but the closer you are to the basket, the easier the shots are going to be.
Okay,
There's
well,
also
Andre, I
a
think you
down
got
the bottom, you can see it
your answer
widening
too, because it
and
looked like
it's
Nvidia
when that
released
gets
a
kind of
statement
smaller,
talking about
you're gonna
DLSS and AI and ray
zones,
tracing and all
so
that good
the
stuff.
closer you are, the more straight on you are to the basket.
Yeah.
Switch?
That's going to increase your odds as well.
Wow.
As you would expect, the further out you get to the perimeter.
Hold on, let me,
three-point line, it's
well,
gonna
yeah.
make it more difficult,
So we
shots
know
to
it's
Yeah.
official.
Let me do this.
It's actually not as difficult when you don't have opponents and defenders going for the ball.
But to that point, this is a 3-on-3 online game, but you can play and practice with CPU.
That's right. So we've got some bots here that it's highlighting, so you can practice against those bots if you're trying to get.
She
your
said it was
skills
an
up for
online
the
game,
online
right?
play
Yeah.
against
Mhm.
friends. or random matchmaking.
Okay.
And
You know,
can
people
see
would throw a
we're gonna
doggone
be
fit if it
driving
wouldn't.
towards the red basket.
Even if they didn't
Right.
intend on buying it, they'll say that's the reason why they
You
didn't.
can't
so.
hold the ball forever. No ball
Right.
hogging. Each team on offense will have 14 seconds. to
NVIDIA
shoot the
and
ball,
Nintendo Switch
or else
leveled
they'll
up
lose
with
possession.
NVIDIA
And
AI
as a
powered
kind of nice
DLSS
thing,
and
you're
4K.
always going to have an indicator.
So I wonder what they're going to
of
call their
quality,
DLSS
whether it's
then.
neutral or whether the opponent
Yeah,
or your
that's a
team
good
has the
question.
ball. So with that said, we are almost ready for a match here. We've gone through some of the basic mechanics. You might see some advanced maneuvers. while we
Dedicated
play,
RT.
but
So we
for
do
now,
have
we'll
ray
just
tracing
jump in
cores.
and get the
We got
match
RT
started.
cores.
So on team B, which will be our team, it's going to be myself, Dutch, Teresa,
Design, GPU,
and
AI, and
Demetrius,
world-class
Kay, and
development
Shiru will be
tools, and
representing
Nintendo
the
Switch
other
brings
guys.
major upgrades.
Ooh.
The new console enables up to 4K gaming and TV and 120 frames at 1080 and handheld.
And you can see we're kind of all
Also
kind of hanging out
supports
in the corner.
HDR and AI
So just
upscaling to
let me
sharpen
overview
visuals and smooth gameplay.
in this arena here before we're starting the match. So
The new RT cores bring
got
real-time ray
motion control here
tracing,
as well.
delivering
You can
lifelike
see
lighting,
here.
reflections,
Clap
and
our hands,
shadows
get our
for
team
more
hyped.
immersive worlds.
Yeah.
Dang, it just keeps getting better.
All right, so it is a 3 minutes match to see who can score the most.
They got crazy real quick.
That's Dutch is B2. Teresa's gonna see if she can get a shot off. Oh no.
Dude, it.
Oh no, that was off.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right,
Woo!
all right.
What do you mean 3.0? Like, what does that mean?
Like, the ball will pass to the team, so it's like after one team dunks, the other team will have the opportunity to take a shot.
Who's got it? Oh.
If you try to go for it, the game will actually blast you away.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh no, you got the straightaway. Let's see if you got a dunk here. It's all right.
I need a better turn. Oh
All right, red team's got the ball. Okay, dislodge.
no! Get it.
Oh no.
I got it. Let me kick this out of the way.
Oh no.
Don't
Oh,
give it
it's
to
white.
the other team.
Is that a spectator mode?
Yeah, look like it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bro, I will be playing this and placing bets.
Right.
Oh, let's see if I can get a straightaway.
Clear.
All right. Oh no.
Go for it.
Can I get it? Oh no.
Oh.
No, it's gone.
Yeah, that was weak sauce.
Oh, so close. You got it.
Okay.
Nice.
Get that out of
Nice
here.
on defense.
That's my help.
Well done, Teresa.
5.1 to 0.
5.1. And that 5.1 is because there was a trick involved in that shot.
Oh, so you get
thank
points
you.
for tricks
Two
too.
shots
Pass
to
it.
two more
No,
points.
no,
Yeah, I'm not right.
Go for it.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass it.
Oh, that's going to be game deciding.
Not to the other team.
Right.
Oh no. Wide open.
All alone.
That's what he going to do.
Go, go,
You listening to Tony Hawk Pro Skate out here.
Right.
Right.
He hit the triple
Look at
backflip.
that.
Oh,
Almost.
go for it.
Oh, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, you,
Hey man,
Why you give
Okay,
up,
you
bro?
got
Gave up.
he got scared.
hey, man, you ain't no real paraplegic.
He was having flashbacks.
Put a shutout here.
So I know,
no
Andre, I think
shutout,
you said
no
this the other
shutout.
day about like being able to use
All right, there's 10
any
seconds
camera
left.
for
If I can-
Switch 2. I'm curious on like what cameras are out there that would
Oh no.
be competitive in the price point that they've set theirs at, because I think their camera is $50.
8.2.
there's a
You
special.
can see some.
There's
kinda
several
team
out there.
highlights
There's a
here for each
Logitech one
player.
that you
So
can
it
get
looks like
that's-
I was,
that's not too
had
bad.
Hustle.
Mine is an Akita camera that I have. AKYTA.
We had some sticky
Okay.
fingers
I think I got
and
mine for
traffic.
$30.
This was just game
Okay.
1. Let's run it 2 out of 3. So hoping you guys bring some more competition this next game.
Okay.
You know, you may have recognized that the Joy-Con 2 controllers we're playing with today are wired. That's just because we're here at this event. Of course, actual Joy-Con.
Oh yeah, I saw the post. I saw the thing about
Actually, yeah, that's a good
DLS
point.
for
So
the
let's
Switch.
show a couple of
Okay.
tricks here.
I seen that a while ago.
And
Well, I saw
ray
it. I saw it actually
tracing. Don't
earlier this
forget
morning.
ray tracing.
Bunny hops as well. You can basically, if you
This is
hold
like you
your
could
tire
have two
down,
pickup games
you
going
can
at the same time.
go
Look
on
like
one
it.
wheel. If
Oh,
you,
we out here doing tricks?
also pull up both wheels at the same time,
I mean, they did say you could do
you'll do a
tricks, so
bunny hop.
just
See out for me?
Do that real quick.
You imagine like somebody think they're gonna bump you, go up on one wheel, and just go.
Yeah.
slide shot, hit the fadeaway
Excuse me.
on the tilt.
Get that tilt with the hook.
That you would have gotten extra points.
Bro, that was
Beside
such a
trick
bad
point. I'll
shot.
try a dunk really quickly. If you're able to
Hit the
get enough
fadeaway on the
momentum
tilt,
and
look.
go up a ramp, you will be able to dunk it near the basket, and that was a terrible.
Buzzer beaters in this one.
You don't know how to.
We'll try one more
I don't know
time.
how to
on
drive.
that. Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
problem.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard in a practice, but let's
No.
let's get a
No.
little more.
It's fitting, but you making it
Making it
down.
harder than what-
Straight towards the basket. I appreciate you sharing.
You making it truly difficult on yourself.
There we go. So the +2.
Stop getting so close.
And then last
you go.
trick I'll show. Oh, I love all this engineering on. If you basically move the Joy-Con 2 controllers in the opposite direction going off of a ramp, you can do a spin, which is also will get some extra
reverb
points. So a few
Gotcha.
more advanced maneuvers. Again, easier said than done when you're in this sort of lobby setting waiting to compete. But let's jump into match number 2. Maybe we'll see if someone can pull off some of these tricks in the match itself.
See, for stuff like this,
Oh,
I
look
hope
at
that they do specialized
Go
rock.
down there.
Your own version of the wave.
I know we need to time that together next time.
I was doing a whole village people
Oh,
dance.
no.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can see you learning to play
That's
this.
okay. Oh.
Took your cookie.
All right,
Took
I'm gonna
your
try to
Tell
set
you
up
what,
some
when you
of
start
these.
seeing them Japanese characters up there, you already know
Oh,
what time
man.
it is.
Right, that's what I was just
Splatoon
about to say.
flashbacks.
You know, he's not from around here.
It was a war zone out there.
Mhm.
You didn't see what they did.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Like, oh, you from America?
Come on, even more speed.
And even just Splatoon,
Stop going
I
for the
could
dunk.
somewhat hang with them Japanese
somebody down
players.
there?
They get out on me.
Yeah.
No, don't dunk it. Just shoot it. There you go.
I don't know.
Stop trying to
I
be
don't know. I
fancy.
think
You
I
got
might want
plenty
to
of
have my
time.
Michael Jordan moment.
Oh, there we go. Nice. You got a runway? Oh, yeah,
This
you got
man,
it.
this man making it look like Captain America equation. You got to aim it.
Got it.
Just
Got that 3-pointer. Look, bro, showing off too with the lead.
Oh, nice shot.
Right.
Wide
You ain't
open.
had to do that.
How much time left? Three-pointer.
Bro, hit the full lean
It's a
back.
tie, yeah.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Oh, we still got plenty of time.
not
Don't worry
much,
about it.
not much
You got a
time
minute
left.
and a
Don't
half.
shoot a 3-pointer.
Oh.
Right.
Basketball goes
Oh,
quick.
not much time though. Shot clock's running. Shot clock's running. So when the ball is
Why are you
flashing,
waiting? Just get the shot off. You was right there. There was nobody on you.
Ball is flashing.
What is up with you?
Right.
And then gotta go back to the other team.
There you go. You got your 3-pointer.
You guys.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, pass right here.
He's
Hey,
take it.
all right.
And miss.
All right. All right. Level. We're on tie.
Oh no.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Wow.
I would have fun.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is definitely a game night. And if you can do the game chat
Yeah.
with it, oh yeah,
Snack
this
talk
is
all day.
this is
As I say, stuff like this is the only reason why I want the
yeah.
camera.
Honest,
I think
I mean,
Yeah.
Keep going,
you got to think about
Kev.
this. You have yourself set up on your. You can set your teams up. You have your little 3-man team on one stream
Yeah.
against somebody get their 3-man team on another stream.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have somebody watching both streams going back and forth?
Oh, I needed a trick. That's no good.
To me, this gives viable advantages over 2K. To be honest with you, because this is really about skill, not leveling
Sir.
up your character.
There's a lot of viable advantages over 2K with any game. That's
that was close.
and this is coming from somebody that's an avid 2K player since
All
the
right, so
beginning.
that is one game apiece. It is best 2 out of 3, so we're gonna play one final match for bragging rights. Demetrius, K, and Chiwu.
I don't know why this guy gives me Keely vibes.
Stop the momentum now.
Because he looks like him. He looks like him. That's why.
How did you sneak in here?
His face is a little bit stronger, but he looks like him.
Yeah.
Final match, and
He's like a strong faced Keely.
Keely, how'd you get in here?
Keely having the time of his life at one of them Nintendo events. He just posted not
he had the time of his life with that game named after me.
Listen, he stepped in there and was like, I'm Jeff Keely. I need to go first. Do you know who I am? I am Jeff Keely. I decide what gets in the award show or not.
I get you look, trust me, I get you getting excited and into it. Man, I get this game, this little boy see me lose, he's gonna have a heartbreak.
set up here.
Right.
Oh no. They had an open shot.
Easy.
That was easy money.
You got it. All right, you got one on your right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Jordan in here, just practicing my shot for a whole day, just my J's real quick. You know?
I think I would have to play this for like 2-3 hours just practicing by myself.
You got to. You gotta get the coordination together.
Oh.
Don't reach, young blood. Don't reach. Don't reach.
Don't reach, I teach.
That got stolen.
You got it? You got it? Nope.
No, you don't.
Oh.
No, you don't. You don't know how to dunk. You ain't dunk right.
Don't give it.
You got it.
Oh, no.
ISO.
Oh.
And off.
Wow,
Right.
this is a game of defense here. Oh no.
Oh, nice.
I got a little too excited on the breakaway there.
Look, he the fans in the stadium cheering.
That's not cool.
They got it off. They got it off.
Nicely done. Oh. Oh.
That wasn't meant for you.
Oh, I was trying to pass it.
Move.
Oh no.
I do like that you can customize your outfits too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, all right, 30 seconds.
Man, rolled up and did a layup.
Oh yeah, you, Andre.
Oh no, that was off center. But, all right, we just need a defense here.
Back to.
Oh.
Where you
Okay,
going?
14 seconds.
Oh, no.
You got it.
Go.
Shoot it.
Letting in and out.
He even did a.
No, wait, you should have shot it. What happened?
They tied it.
Well, in the spirit of good competition, we'll call it a draw today. This was our first look at Drag and Drive, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Is he wearing
Thank
gloves?
you for taking a quick look, and thank you to
Hey,
all of our
you gotta get
team.
into it, sir. Yeah, you gotta get into it.
Up
Get
next,
your
we've
fingertip
got a
gloves.
look
Just be-
at
Hey,
Donkey
and then
Kong.
tie your legs.
Right.
Tie your legs so you can tie them down so you can't use them. Like you gotta get into full character. Like we ain't playing around here. Like we investing.
We still waiting on the next thing.
Oh, they got,
Did they say what it
they got
was?
something else?
Essentially caught up.
Oh yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say that should be it.
Just gotta hit that live button.
Oh, okay, where is that? Okay, there we go.
So how y'all feeling
wouldn't-
about everything
oh.
that we've seen so far?
So far, that's fun. That's fun to me.
The only thing that I'm surprised by is that we went back to Mario Kart. Like I thought they were going to do like one game at a time. Like they kind of keep it going. I mean, I'm loving everything I'm seeing, especially that last game.
Oh yeah, Dragon Drive.
Dragon Drive.
I think I gotta get that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be the new ARMS, to be honest with you.
I think that's the lead up to ARMS 2.
Yeah.
Do we
So,
get
I
a character from Dragon Drive in the next Smash?
You got to.
I mean, as an assist, probably get him as an assist trophy. I wouldn't be surprised.
I was gonna say because if he is a fighter, you know who he's gonna resemble. He's gonna be the next Sean. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Hey, look, I'm all for him being on Smash, and his final Smash is burning rubber. I'm all for it.
Right. You just got dark
Right.
Oh.
So hey, back on. Let me unmute this. Let's see.
Nintendo Switch 2. Once again,
Smirching
I
me
am
like that.
Demetrius, and I'm joined here with BK and K together.
Oh, what else about the show us, bro?
Get it?
Oh,
All right.
you already sold the game. What you doing?
So what we're going to be showing off again is
Why does
Donkey
it make a
Kong
two bananas at this shirt?
Bonanza with a little bit of
Right, sir.
exploration.
You asking a
So
lot of-
why don't we talk about what we're doing right now?
A lot of questions.
Well, okay, so we are starting out in a different section of the game.
Okay,
here.
so we're not
the
underground.
earlier segment we played, which was an Ingot Isle in the introduction. This is a little later on in the Lagoon layer.
Yes.
Okay.
The lagoon layer. So we are underground, farther than we were before.
It's still underground?
It's beautiful down here.
How?
Yeah, I think
How is
it
that
all
underground? You got a
Wow.
full sky.
He's a hungry boy.
I think it takes place all underground. Maybe it's one of
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
Ant-Man
there's 3 in a row
situations.
there. You think that
You
would
get so
Oh.
small and then you're in a big world.
What is
one thing
what
I
is the
wanna
name
talk
of that
about early,
anime?
we
And
didn't
I'm
also
blanking
talk
on
about
it
this in an
now.
earlier segment if you missed,
But it's similar
there's
to
all these
this
hidden
anime to where it's like
pockets
this little
everywhere
girl,
in
and they're
all the
in this
different,
on this
levels
island.
of
It's like
this
this one big
game.
ring, and they got
Including
a
this one,
big
so I wanna
hole
go
in
ahead
it,
and illustrate that
and
now,
there's
like,
levels.
actually
And so every time you go down
our
to
way
a different
down
level, it's more difficult. It's got more
Yes,
monsters,
we really
where like
want
people
to-
start dying.
We
The
really
further you
want
go
to
down, and
stress
she's
how
trying to
important
traverse
it
down
is
to
and
find
how
her
fun it
mom.
is to just
That's what it sounds like to
dig
me.
tunnels wherever
Because
you
like
can,
within that
because you
anime,
never know
the further
what
down
is
you go,
waiting
it's
for
I know
you.
which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name
I
of it.
forget the name
There
of
you
it
go.
too, because I finished
we
the second
go.
season because I had to go
Alright.
out my way to
Door
find a
number
whole
1.
different subscription service to watch.
Yeah, because
season
she
2.
was like a little brown haired
That's
girl.
4 bananas in
The
a row.
blonde hair,
If you want
yeah,
to play
little
along at
blonde
home,
girl.
make sure
And
you
she
get,
had like a
one
little
full
robot
banana for
friend.
every banana.
Yeah.
That was on the
Off to a
surface,
good
yeah.
start because our objective
Sounds
in the
like-
top
it
left
sounds
corner of the
familiar. I
screen is
just can't
to
think of the
find
name of it.
bananas. So we've already made good progress on
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So I'm pressing L to make
Oh, so he's
music,
got a little
which is
homie.
pointing me back up above. So I better head back up there using this
L
conveniently placed
for
barrel cannon.
making music,
All right.
even though you losing.
And
There we are.
we started.
And now we have a quick shortcut in case I need to get back down there.
That's great. That's great.
I should probably actually follow this path, though.
Yeah, so we've got some buzzoids hanging out up
Yes.
here, and they're throwing
Buzzoids.
chunks at you, which is not very fun.
Yeah, hang on.
I don't think Dr.
Take
Robotnik's
this on
gonna be
medicine.
happy with
There
this.
we
Nice.
go.
There you go.
Wow,
Right.
he took out a piece of the terrain with
Yeah,
him.
I like that because it shows that all these enemies can also.
It was a post on
deform the
Twitter.
terrain
Somebody
around.
said,
That is a
"Knuckles, you gonna
giant
watch
chunk
this monkey
of
steal your
stone
whole
you've
flow
got
like
there.
that?"
Like that.
Really helpful. Did you punch upwards?
I'm like,
I
blame
sure did.
Sega
Oh my
though,
gosh.
because they could have done
Look
a
at
Knuckles
that.
game like this.
So good.
I think that one could last you the entire level if you wanted.
Here's the, okay. So since I'm holding this convenient giant chunk of stone, this concrete slab here is actually too tough for DK to punch right through on his own. So I'll need to pick up this chunk of stone. You can see how this material interacts with each other.
Wow, it's
Oh.
even too strong for the stone.
A chunk off the wall there.
You did do some damage though.
This
It's
is
gonna take one
strong.
more. Here we go.
There we
That did the
go.
trick. Good job, DK.
That was satisfying.
Well, come down. Oh, so there's another convenient little door here to punch through, and I got a fossil hidden on the other side of it. So yeah, there, you really have to explore every part of these layers and levels.
There are collectibles hidden everywhere.
And you can see how there's just different shapes and sizes of everything too. It's so great. You can just go and explore it all.
Can we also just take a moment to appreciate the level design here? Like, can we play a game of how many monkeys we can find?
Oh, please. Yeah, there's so much love
look at
and
that
attention
little
to detail
guy.
all over the
Yeah,
place. Yeah.
absolutely.
See how many things you can track around here that look like monkeys. Speaking of, these two look like monkeys. Hello.
Well, these are actually salvager monkeys.
Let me say hello.
All right. Don't take kind of the outsiders.
Don't be scared, Hot Rock.
That might be a generalization, Odd Rock.
Yeah, we just got here.
We just got here and talked to one monkey. Let's keep an open mind.
Yeah, so Odd Rock suggests to go down there, but before we do that, I actually want to take a look around and actually get a sense of our bearings. If you follow this water spout here in the lagoon layer, if you follow that all the way up, you can actually see that is not the sky at all. We are actually under the seafloor. And that is the ocean slowly dripping down into this layer, which is a pretty clear sign that we're actually deep underground right now. You can see we actually probably fell through that hole up above, which is where we landed earlier. So this is all an underground layer of the planet, and we're gonna explore and smash as much of this as we can.
Going.
Yeah, let's keep finding more
Actually,
bananas.
you know what? I want to get down there in style, so I'm gonna.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love this.
Do some
This is
turf
so cool.
surfing.
Some turf surfing here.
Turf
Oh yeah,
surf.
look at that.
I want to explore a little bit. Let's get a
Do
good sense of what's around.
mow some lawns while you're at it.
Yeah, get a little more vanadium gold.
All right.
Yeah, no. Rip off a chunk. Like again, you could just pretty much pull a chunk out of almost anywhere, any surface, any wall, the ground.
Never get tired of seeing his face like that.
It's pretty much all I've been doing is turf surfing.
It's easy to switch between the two as well, so I'm gonna use that to go ahead and hit this checkpoint here.
All right.
And
Good
I
luck-
see
good luck, bud.
an ominous sparking block of terrain
Oh, this is
material.
fun. Yeah,
One of my favorite things to do.
we're gonna grab a chunk of this boom rock here, which is what this material is called. Can you guess
Boom
what
rock.
it does? Yeah, you can see it crackling with energy. I'm gonna aim at this wall right here.
So explosion.
Lightly
Pretty
Pretty much
target.
take it out.
Right.
Lightly placed
Yeah.
target.
Oh, and
Goodness.
there's a treasure chest. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Again, being rewarded for destroying as much of the terrain as possible.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Reveal
another
hidden item.
door right there that I can go into, but you know what? Since we have boom
Blow
rock,
it up.
I
Let's do
want
it in
to
style.
knock a little harder. Ooh, goodies. Sorry.
I think. Is there something else back there?
Yeah, quick hand slap to pick up those.
Yeah, we see an opening go down there. There we
Oh
go.
my goodness!
Now we hitting Tomb
Remember,
Raider.
you have to eat a whole banana
Right.
if you're playing along.
Please
Oh, banana.
Very good. Oh, we'll take a minute to enjoy DK taking a quick dip here underwater. You know, it's important to rinse
He's a good
off.
swimmer.
Yeah. Always wash your fruit, everybody.
I like that it still keeps the wetness look on it when you get out.
Thought you could get the upper
Yeah.
tummy, huh? There we go.
Never.
That ought to do it. I'm going to go back and grab one more chunk of boom rock here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like some stuff we could use again.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Make our way over there.
Actually, you know what? I want to use it on the concrete wall, but I
I
also
was
want that
gonna say.
fossil real bad. Just going to
There
use that
we
to collect
go.
that
Oh my
really
There's a
easily.
boom rock right there. That's what you
Yeah.
use. Yeah.
And take out
Blow
that
it all
concrete
up.
wall there, too.
Yes.
That
Okay,
was
another
a
piece of
lot
treasure.
easier than using the stone to chip away at it.
Yeah, and
That's
like-
for sure.
Oh.
You just keep going here. You can really wreak havoc. You can really punch your way through so much of this terrain. Really leave
Those
your
people are gonna leave the
personal
terrain the
mark
same way,
on all
goodness.
surrounding
Yeah,
environment.
it's like, why go forward when you can go all the way around? That's just me. I just destroy it all. There's like
Speed
nothing
running this
left.
game is going
It's
to be
worth mentioning
something.
that the destruction that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
wreaking
I'm
is
already looking forward to
lingering.
it.
It's persisting.
Yeah, actually, you want
Yes.
to see something pretty cool? If I take a minute here and I go to the map screen, you can
Another
actually
3D map.
see all the destruction we're causing is reflected in real time in the map, which I think is the coolest way to keep track of just how much you're smashing and breaking.
They definitely utilizing all the
Even
power
that door
this
that I
thing
knocked in,
come
you can
with.
see through that all the way into where we were. So these
Were
fully
people
3D
mad about
maps
the
are
OS
keeping
being
track
a
of what
little
you're doing. I
bland?
think that is such a cool
You know,
It
I'll
really
take a
is.
bland OS.
Right.
It's a good game.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. We should get
Over
Make your
OS is
mark
popping
on
like
the
a
world,
party
right?
in the games.
So,
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
Reminds me of
Top
MySpace.
there.
MySpace had all the music and all
Take care
that
of
glare,
that.
but then
Not too
it's
shabby.
chugging and having a hard time pulling up.
Wow, you gonna high five him like that too?
grab more boom rock here. Can never get
That
enough.
wasn't a
boom
high
rock.
five, that was a
Really
slap.
appreciate boom rock.
That was a slap.
Aim, take care of
Right in the
this.
middle.
Turn style. Make
Hey,
I'm a
well
slap.
done.
Thank you.
One way to solve your problem.
I like being thorough though. We're gonna go ahead and
I
take care of all these.
appreciate that.
Yeah, take care of you too. There you go. Quick hand slap to collect.
All right. Was there anything else? Oh,
So yeah, hand slap again is a quick way to get a sense of what's hiding in the terrain around you.
Let's get through that wall.
You can see there's a concrete.
This man using
doorway there that I
echolocation
could punch through
location.
with,
He in the
boom rock to
back.
blow that up if I want.
Could do that.
But I like doing things like a Kong, so.
You are missing the gold fountain this way, though. I have to point it out.
But I got to my snack faster, so.
Yes.
Less effort.
Well done. Okay, yeah, let's do some more
Tunneling?
terraforming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's smash our way through this terrain, see what just waits on the other side of this wall.
A treasure
Yeah,
chest.
just smash through until you fall. Let's see that happen.
Here. Yeah, you really are free to carve your own path through some of these layers and levels. Exploration and destruction are kind of the same thing in this game, which I really enjoy.
You're making your way through here now.
Just another day in the mines.
And you are getting rewarded for destroying the
I think
terrain
I've
as you
struck,
go
I've
through.
struck
There's
land.
treasure.
Lots of treasure chests and
Get on out of here.
Oh my gosh.
Go. Fresh air. There we go.
All the way
Yeah,
around.
so you can see I just dug my way through that entire wall over there. Actually, let me get higher up here and get another sense of our surroundings.
That's a good idea.
Come up here. Kind of see what's awaiting. I actually want to go to that hill over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Whee!
See what awaits us over in this area. That's
So
a convenient
much.
path for me to follow. Yeah, there's so much more hiding over here up just on the
Little
top
little
part of this
crabs.
layer. Oh, I think I see somebody.
All right,
We're
so
visiting
now we
over
have
there.
something new.
Oh yeah. On the other side of this shifty stone.
Yeah,
And now
Shifty
it's gonna
Stone is
turn out.
cool. Shifty Stone
Aptly named.
turns into
Really?
whatever I throw at it to create little platforms. Here, it is time though.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
cool.
go away, so you have to be careful. But look who we have.
And there's
Hello,
Cranky.
Cranky
Hello,
Kong.
Cranky Kong.
Let's say hi to Cranky here.
You have to exasperate him like that.
It's fun. You know what? He's probably got a big, long rant waiting for me, so I don't know that I want to sit through all that right
Yeah,
now.
you know, we
It's
got
okay.
things
But-
to do.
but
We
I-
got bananas
yeah,
to find.
I will high five him. Hey, bud. Good to see you, Cranky
You need
Kong.
to be kinder to your elders.
Bye.
All right, so now we can go over here.
Ooh, yeah, I want to check out these pipes.
Yes.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, like I said, you pretty much leave your mark everywhere you go in this game. Let me hop up here and take a look what's in this reservoir.
Oh,
So we see a banana down there.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be a good way to get it.
Yeah, so you can see this conveniently placed popper switch. Punch this, I can actually raise it up a little bit.
I thought he was gonna swim for a minute.
It's on time. Yeah, you
Thought he was gonna swim underground and grab it.
Yeah.
Like I said, always watch your fruit.
Man, it's furious.
Yeah, I'm getting drenched over here, though. Yeah. Yeah, another quick little chance to just take a quick little swim. Enjoy it. We are in the lagoon layer after all. Why not take a little quick dip?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I should probably climb my way back out of here. Again, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game as well, so it's pretty easy to get where you need to go. And I'm gonna
Like I
use
said, I envision this
same
totally
idea to get
different.
to the top of
Like,
the
I'm-
mountain here.
Yep.
Just waiting for
They
some-
broke my
Make
expectations.
it over
yeah,
to the next
because I'm
pipe.
thinking trees, swinging from
I can. I'm
like swinging
gonna
from area to
do a
area.
Roll and jump.
You know, jumping
I
around.
have a
It's also
feeling that
returning
some of
to
that's going to be in
classic
there,
Well
but
timed. Well
probably.
A
timed.
little bit of
I like
bravery
this, too.
required roll and jump. There you got it. Yeah, so
honestly,
more shifty
this kind of
stone.
makes me wonder.
What's
Model
happening
stuff
when I
helped
open
us
it
a lot
back?
more than we knew.
And you've activated a shifty smash.
I can imagine.
Familiar barrel cannons.
Nice.
You got it.
Yeah, but it's time, so
You gotta do it quickly,
you'll
though.
have to really
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Go, 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 go,
got it,
go,
you got
go,
it, you
go,
got it.
go,
Be precise
go,
about
go,
it.
go. There.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, so I cleared all of that,
Well done.
which pops up yet another banana for me to enjoy.
That face
Definitely a
even.
lot of bananas. That's what you know, I'm just saying.
Listen, are you a DK fan or are you a DK fan? Enjoy.
We're getting our potassium intake today
Yeah.
for sure.
That is.
Yeah, so these pipes are fun. One other thing, you can actually look and see, since we are technically under the ocean, you can see that all the ground is lit up by the ocean above us with that cool little wavy texture there.
Yeah, it is really cool.
This is a gorgeous game.
It really is.
Yeah, like I said, so much loving detail put in every corner of it. Speaking of every corner of it, I go down this pipe, I can find yet
Wow.
another banana.
All right. Is that number 5?
I've
I'm not
lost count. I think we're at 5-3 bananas ago.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, so that's another quick little example of just how hidden some of these bananas are. You really got to explore every nook and cranny of these games. Let's see if I can make a bigger crater in my crater.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's pretty satisfying. Yeah, you know what? I should probably head back where we came, though.
Yeah.
See more of what was waiting in that earlier reservoir area. More conveniently placed boom rock. I will pick this up.
Let's go right through here.
Yeah, just make my way through here.
That is some entrance you're making.
Ah!
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, so these are Pika-Boopoid enemies. These are more baddies for DK to fight.
And they're all in this area.
Get away from me. Get away. Get away. In fact, let me go ahead.
The cutest
Oh,
jump scare ever.
Go ahead and start.
There you go.
Oh,
So a
okay.
convenient way to make a door. Pick up more fossils. I'm gonna work
Oh my
way through the
gosh,
door I made here.
there's more of them.
Oh, there's just so many of these Pika-Boopoids.
Did you get the last one? There it is. Okay. Well done.
Didn't like the way that rock was looking at me. Yeah. Oh, so you can see that reservoir down there. It looks like there's some action waiting down there for me. But before we do that,
there we go.
Get out of here, Pika-Boopoids. More of you. You brought so many friends to the party.
You thought they were going to listen to you? That was your first mistake.
Well, DK will just have to make sure he leaves a lasting impression on them. Oh, hello.
I love it.
What a
there's
handsome
another
looking,
one.
what a handsome looking rock.
Needs some dental work done, though.
Go ahead and there you go. Oh no, sorry, busted lip. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that part. So if I follow this path up over here, I can actually find this strange portal here. Can't seem to punch through it, but just as we have done earlier in that earlier segment, by making music with the help of Odd Rock, we can unblock that ceiling tape and head into this first challenge course.
This is a really cool part.
This is fun. And there are challenge courses like this spread out
All
all over the
throughout.
layer, and each one is a little bit different and requires a little bit different skills and abilities
Yeah.
of the player.
Psych myself up here. Let's.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So this one's pretty much monkey bars, which is familiar for DK.
Gotta be careful. Oh, okay. Phew, I thought
Yeah.
It's
you
all
missed.
about
Look out below.
timing.
Yeah. Go ahead and get these collectibles here. More vanadium. gold.
Timing or punching?
Oh.
Wow. That was
Careful, it's a long way down.
Yeah.
An infinity way down. I
look
actually
out.
think so.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Okay, all right. You're making us nervous.
Sorry. Don't mean to.
Oh, you're getting pushed a little bit. There
Another
you
boost
go.
of
Okay.
confidence.
You're
How's that?
showboating too much, BK. Let's keep it going.
So I could drop down here now, collect this first banana in this area.
Nice.
And there we go.
Punch these crates really quickly.
Oh, and a balloon. So
Yeah.
now if you fall, you'll be
Nice.
rescued.
Which is great.
All right,
I
let me
can't
work
tell how
my
many
way
times
through
I
this
fell here.
So there are 3 bananas in here. We're only going to get 2, but a third one is hiding somewhere. So in each of these challenge courses, you're going to want to look for that little hidden surprise as the 3rd banana. But for now,
Yeah, we saw it on the challenge screen at the beginning where it showed 3 banana slots.
We're going to save that one for you guys to figure
don't
out.
like competition. Get wet. My banana. Thank you. We'll never get tired of that face. Every time he sees a banandium gem in this game, starts frothing at the mouth. Good job, DK.
Never gets tired of bananas either.
So we'll hop into this big barrel cannon, blast our way back up, and keep going in the lagoon layer.
And we're making our way back. Here we are, back in the lagoon layer.
Hope you're keeping track at home of how many things are cleverly designed like monkey-themed objects in this layer. Again, there's a lot of very good art in this
Just
game.
saw the flowers right there.
More,
They're
back!
They're back.
So now I will
Way
finally
down?
make. Oh no! You followed me. Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Actually, let me try something else.
Get it, spin
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
Get away!
See, I would be running away at this point if I was that.
I should have left
DK
one.
does not run.
I left one. He could have. I don't know. More of you. Go ahead and work my way
I
down
just
here.
said DK does not run.
DK does though. Me do. I do. I run. What you looking at, bud?
Oh.
Like Odd Rock said earlier, they're
Yeah,
not very
we've got
friendly to
another
outsiders.
unfriendly.
Wow, and they just
Monkey.
gave you the cold shoulder right after, too.
Seems pretty bad for a reservoir.
Yeah.
Maybe the opposite of a reservoir.
Well, maybe we can help them out
Yeah.
while we're
Yeah.
here.
Salvager monkeys seem to be fishing up scrap as a living, so this is probably going to be pretty bad for them. if I
Careful
help
till
them
you
out.
catch it again. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
One more time.
Hup. Tag.
Well done.
That's so satisfying every time. And they drop such fun shiny.
They really do.
Okay, so here's a Crocoid. You saw that first trio of bananas we got was called First Crocoid Cracked. This is another example of a Crocoid enemy. First, I want to get this guy out of here. Get away.
Looks like he's wearing concrete on the outside.
Yeah, so hard to destroy. It looks
you're not
like.
going to be able to punch him.
Haha.
I'm not sure the mud's going to do much or sand is going to do much
So I'm not
either.
going to be
down, it's way down.
Since he's made of concrete, I can't really make a dent myself, so
However,
I'm going to have to rely on...
oh
no, that could have been really bad.
Oh.
Hey, bud.
There we go.
Yeah, let me take care of him
Still
real quick.
there.
Take his shiny, shiny key.
If that was just an inch closer to the boom rock, things would have gone down a little differently.
So I'll give that key a good whack and unlock this void stake that's been blocking the way down.
No, they haven't. I mean, I think they're gonna keep that secret, kind of simply. Like when you look
That's
at
fresh
the
Vanadium gem. I want those so bad.
secret level they just did, they purposely didn't go for the third banana
job,
because it
Rob.
was like a secret area.
So we have
But yeah,
a
they
clear way
probably
down, and
keeping
I
a
think
lot
that
of things
reflects,
under wraps
one of the
further
one of the main objectives
till we get
of this
further
game is
in
keep
or
working
closer
your
to the
way
game.
down.
Be
Find
honest
a
with you.
void stake, smash that void stake, and then keep progressing further and further down on the course of your adventure. You can see that trio of bananas just sitting down there.
It's tantalizing.
Unfortunately, I think that's where we're going to end our segment for today.
Got to leave things to be discovered.
But it looks good, though. All right. So, everybody, once again, that was Donkey Kong Bonanza. And once again, don't go away. Up next is going to be Breath of the Wild.
There we go. Now we get to see it.
Banana. See you soon.
I wonder if they're gonna go straight to the Deku tree to kind of see what's going on. More than likely, Sandstorm. Because if it does connect to a movie, you can kind of go back to like the Mario movie to where they were in like their own little jungle. And then after, you know, when you saw in the jungle, they had everything as far as like what they were building with the cart, and they had their own world. So they could send Donkey Kong on a mission to kind of go mine and search for some bananas because some villains showed up and kind of stole from the whole village. So yeah, I can see that working out 100%.
What I miss?
There's more of DK tearing stuff up, but then also too, you can tell they were purposely not hitting certain areas because they didn't want to show you.
Because they didn't want to hit story stuff.
Yeah, but we're getting ready to see Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
I will say though, this right here, I mean, depending on how clean it looks and how everything flows, might get me back to Tears of the Kingdom to finish it because I never finished it. Like, I finished Breath of the Wild, but I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I gotta go back and finish myself.
Now that you can do the QR code scans, like, hey, go ahead and post some builds. I don't feel like doing it. Just go ahead and do it for me.
No, but I think the stuff that they added for the Nintendo Switch app is the stuff that would have been on the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild.
More than likely.
They got cut.
Yep, they have the previous system show up, the current one.
I'm just wishing they'd do it for Xenoblade Chronicles X. Give you the full game with the full experience.
You know, my thing is, if that was the case, I would imagine that one would be a paid upgrade too, just to add to the app feature. But They had that listed initially. Well, no, they didn't even have that listed as one of those games that just got a free upgrade.
I just wish they did.
Yeah,
like I don't mind it being a paid upgrade.
Right
now, I got Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass anyway, so it ain't gonna affect me.
I'm curious as to how they're handling that too, because right now they've only mentioned the Zelda games are free, the free upgrades with that one. So I'm curious as to how they're handling it.
I think I think it depends on the It's going to depend on the popularity of the game.
Yeah.
Because Kirby, I'm assuming it's probably going to fall under that boat too, even though they didn't say it.
Right. You know, the Kirby one will be big because literally that's extra story content, and you be getting that for free. It's just they got to change that logo too for the expansion, because right now it's showing like everything you get that's gonna get full real fast.
Oh yeah,
add stuff to it.
It's definitely gonna get full. Another thing that would benefit them some to do would be like, because what they already technically did this with the Switch when they did the DLC as part of the expansion pass.
Mm-hmm.
What they need to do is try to see if they can get some of these other third-party consoles, like Dreamcast.
Yeah,
like I was a major one
because I had my own personal bingo card and I had Crazy Taxi on there, but we still haven't seen jack squat from Sega in regards to all those games they were showcasing or hinting at. Oh yeah, I forgot South of Midnight come out on the 8th.
Oh, I already got that pre-downloaded.
Okay.
Because of Game Pass, I got pre-downloaded on my PC.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm about to say I might miss out solely because come the 9th, that Xbox is going to GameStop. Because right now they give him with like $357 for it.
Damn, $350. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Giving $357 for it, and then I'm still trying to sell my ROG Ally because I know I've gotten people that say they want to buy it, but then it's always like some weird profile. And I'm like, nah. So I say because it's always like, oh, will you come down? Will you come down? I'm like, well, if the current price of the ROG Ally is, I think it's like $400 or $450. I'm trying to sell mine for that exact price, but I have a 2 terabyte SSD in mine. Okay, so that's a night and day difference.
Yeah, it is.
So, but yeah, so I was like, I'm just taking it to eBay because I tried Facebook Marketplace, but I said people too cheap on Facebook Marketplace.
Man, people about to start selling off equipment real quick.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said, I don't have no reason to hold on to it. I told you I'm trying to stay the one console this year, and based off some of these game prices, that might have been the best option.
The way prices and people, I don't know why people said this. Mario Kart World being $80 has nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto 6
at all.
And it has nothing to do with the rest of the industry making decisions on how they price their games. They price their games how they price their games based on what they feel they can sell.
Yeah. That's what I was telling Sandstorm. I said Nintendo right now is about the only company that still finds value in their product. So like if I'm placing at 80, that's based off of me selling to half the install base on Wii U, me selling 63+ million on the Switch. Yeah, you're gonna pay me for this game. Order. Oh, you can already pre-order Daemon X Machina. Interesting.
So they want to get that out as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing these bundles though. They definitely got these limited edition ones. But I will say this though, at the regular game, it's the same price everywhere else. They got it for $70 on Xbox and $70 for Switch 2. And they have the limited edition for 101. Or 102, rather. But that's Canada prices, though.
I don't know. People were so mad about that price. I was like, but y'all realize y'all been paying more than $100 for games for like years now.
For years.
If you talking about the complete experience, unless you are patient and wait until games prices go down, like way down.
Right. Yeah, because I think you said it best. Like, well, I think it was either you or Shadow that was saying like the only thing the Steam Deck got over everybody is Steam. Like, nobody does sales like Steam. It's just not matched. But if you want to look at it from each developer, Ubisoft will have their stuff at 80% off in a matter of 2 months. Capcom will have theirs at about 50 or 60% off. Like, all you gotta do is be patient with third party. Like Nintendo's probably not coming down, but at the same time, that's why it's an MSRP. The retailer can put it wherever they want it to be.
Treehouse Live. I'm Kendra, and
Because
I'm
right now you can
with
get a
Dutch
Switch
and
Lite
Kay, and
for like
we are just about to get
170,
into
but it's
The
still
Legend of
200
Zelda
from
Breath of the
Nintendo.
Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Also, we're going to check out The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And we're going to check out Zelda Notes. So we're going to be doing a lot. But we're going to start out with some footage of Breath of the Wild. So we will get right into that. We're going to have some side-by-side footage of the original Breath of the Wild.
Okay, that's smart.
On the right,
So that way you can really see it and it's not I don't see a difference.
Here on the left.
And right away you can already tell how much clearer the resolution is.
It's
in the
definitely
Nintendo
brighter.
Switch 2 edition.
Yes.
The detail on the
very
floor, like you
apparent.
can see all the little lines in the design there.
It looks so good. And we're starting out at the very beginning of the game. Anyone who's played this before will obviously recognize this scene.
Oh wow.
Iconic.
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
And kind of emotional. We're coming up to the edge here.
I gotta put the comment out there though. I can already do this if I mod my Switch. Play it on my Steam Deck.
And already you can see the textures and how much crisper
the detail,
and
like the
cleaner
trees
it
in the
looks.
horizon, you can see like there's more detail.
Yeah, you
and even in the forest close up.
I mean, even looking at the definition on the cliff where Link is standing.
Yeah, you can definitely see that for sure.
Well.
Breathtaking. Of the wild.
Good one. You can see it.
And here you can see even the little, each individual raindrop.
Yeah, the
its own
texture of
puddle
the rain.
here. It's really
interesting.
crisp.
Link's adorable rosy cheeks because it's chilly up there.
And in a moment, we're going to go ahead and warp into the Korok Forest.
And this is something, yes, this is something that people really appreciate, especially if you're coming back to the game for a second time. The load times are quite a bit faster on the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Here's a quick comparison side by side in real time.
Okay, so they really hitting all the spots that people were complaining about. Like loading, resolution, and then they go into the key spot that got hit.
It's not
wow.
Yeah.
No competition.
Which Link will win?
Yeah. So more time slaying monsters and less time watching the loading screen, which is great.
Which is great.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that is a substantial difference.
It really is.
And we've warped here into the woods, and this is a section of the game that has a lot going on. Like lots of things to animate, lots of Koroks popping in and out, the mist and the flies dancing in the sunbeams and everything. And the Nintendo Switch 2 handles it amazingly. It's super smooth.
Yeah, again, look at the difference in the lighting, the textures,
the improved frame rate is extremely,
Yeah, there's definitely some chugging on the Switch version.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe later.
Just going for a walk in the woods.
Yeah, just splashing around, looking for some Korok friends.
It's just, it looks so smooth.
It really does. Yeah, and I will say the first time I played Breath of the Wild, one of the first things I did actually was to run up to the top of a nearby mountain and just watch the sunset. And I cannot wait to do that in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition just to see how pretty it is.
Oh,
colorful. It's so nice.
Isn't like the light and like the details on the individual blades of grass there as he goes
little
through?
motes in the air.
Oh yeah, you're right. I see those. Yeah.
really, really gorgeous.
I never noticed that before. That's
Well, and the other thing that we haven't seen in this side-by-side comparison, but even opening the menus and switching between the different tabs of the menus is a lot smoother and quicker in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition when you compare it to the old version. So.
Yeah, and we'll have a chance to check that out in just a little bit when we get into Tears of the Kingdom.
That's right.
And the difference here is just amazing.
Quick panorama. Yeah.
And I mean, you know, he's hanging out in the forest because that's why wouldn't you? Like,
Why
why
wouldn't
want to
you?
just be hanging out in a peaceful forest where everything is lovely and there's little Koroks?
Listening to that music, gorgeous.
All right.
All right, so we're going to switch now into Tears of the Kingdom, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I'm standing here on the Great Sky Island, and you can just see the beautiful Temple of Time in the distance. But we're not going to stay here. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, we're not here for long. I'm going to go ahead and put on my glide suit because we're going to go skydiving.
Looking
here.
super sharp there.
That
we
is
gotta see
smooth.
that mask.
Right.
Oh yeah, you'll see it. Here we go. So I'm actually going to jump and go.
This game is
directly
still
into that
impressive.
chasm down there.
Even the Switch version.
From
Still
the sky
impressive.
into the depths in one go.
Now, what I want to
And
see
while
them
you're
do is
doing
construct
that,
something
I'm
heavy
gonna
with a
do
lot of
really
parts
quick rundown on
and see how it
just what
operates.
we're going to be touching on in Zelda notes. So we're going to be
No one of them
speaking
big
to
necks that
voice
people been
memories,
making.
navigation, my play data, global play data, daily bonus, photo studio, item sharing, and auto build sharing. So almost everything.
A lot. There's a lot to cover.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ground to cover.
And if you missed that in the direct, Zelda Notes is a service that's part of the Nintendo Switch app, and it's designed to be used with both the both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yep.
Oh, they going to the
That's
depths.
right. I'm just going to speed up down this chasm here.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
And look at
Well,
that.
hold on,
We
that's
are
gonna
out
keep you
here.
from crash landing and dying.
It's
And the
beautiful.
transition was super
Right.
fast.
So
I know
fast.
that.
I didn't even know that.
So smooth. It just feels really good. Everything feels
Now that I
it's-
do that.
The controls are
Gotta-
reacting quicker. It's very intuitive.
All right,
All right.
so let's hop into Zelda Notes. Let's take a look at some of these features. We're going to start with navigation here. So if we look at the app screen, this is the home screen. Again, this is within the Nintendo Switch app.
Item sharing,
So we see
auto build
navigation at the
sharing,
top in the middle there.
daily
So I'm going
bonus.
to tap that and open it
Navigation.
up. We're down in the depths, so I'm going to hop down there.
Nice.
So this is basically like your own personal Hyrule GPS. So we got our
Hyrule
categories
GPS.
of different points of interest here. You see
There's
you got
so many.
There's
Wow.
a ton. We got locations here. We got shrines, towers, villages, buildings, all kinds of stuff. What we're interested in right now is enemies. So we decided we were going to go on a frox hunting expedition here. So we've got froxes selected here. And what that's going to do is it's going to highlight the location of every single
Various
frox
froxes,
on
yeah,
the
look
map.
at that.
And we can see
Quite
there's
a
one
few.
There's one
not
pretty
too
close to
far
us.
from here, right there. So I'm going to
Let's
highlight this one.
Also see how Link's location is updating in real time.
Yeah,
on the
that's right.
map as
On
I
the
roll
map,
around.
every couple seconds you'll get a new, like an update. I'm going to activate the voice guidance, so that is going to guide us to that frox in real time.
All right, so you're going to head southwest.
Southwest. Okay. This is southwest. This direction. All right.
And the navigation is a great feature if you're if you're like me. Confession time: I have not finished my own personal playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom because I've been having trouble deciding like how close to 100% I want to get. And now that this service is available, I am going to make full use of it and jump in there and do all the stuff that I've been like waiting to do. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll go for 100% Koroks. I don't know.
Yeah, once it's available.
Please
for
proceed.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, how are we doing, Kay? You getting?
Yeah,
Proceed
you're getting
southwest.
close.
You getting close?
Yep.
Be around
Yeah.
here somewhere. I've not
see.
spotted him yet. Just hope he doesn't jump out and surprise me.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw
Got
him in
it.
the distance there. There he is. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm going to go
Destination
hide
is
behind this
southwest
pillar.
of here.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
wait,
close out.
but first.
Oh, I'm gonna close out the navigation so we don't.
Maybe
you're good,
people
right?
start
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
having
Guidance
like
deactivated.
real-time
Yes, 'cause
active
I need
maps
to
like
get
that
geared up.
We
again.
need to get geared up for
Yeah.
this fight.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have really any weapons that are good for crushing rocks. Like with the frox, you really want to be able to get those ore deposits like right away. So, so we're going to show off item sharing. Dutch has really prepared some weapons and some other materials for me.
Good stuff in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So item sharing is basically a way to store and exchange items outside of the game. So this is all within Zelda Notes. So Kay and I are friends here. You can see Kay. I'm on Kay's phone here on the screen up at the top. This is Kay's item box right here. She's got a few things in there. And then we're going to go over to my item
Yeah,
box.
they
So
got to expand this though.
We have friends on here. We've
They have to.
connected. We've shared our item boxes with each other. So we each have access, like free access to each other's item boxes.
Yeah, I won't be
Which
doing
I
that.
can rescind
My kids
if I
like
don't like what he made for
and that's
Like all your
Please don't.
stuff.
Wow.
I like
Please don't.
I like being able to raid your items.
You're still on my good list.
So we've got a bunch of stuff in here. What do you think? Let's see. So we've got. I'm going to select a bunch of stuff.
Those key eyeballs are
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
key
can get some of
eyeballs, the
those.
bombs.
Get some bombs. Maybe.
'Cause I think I've only got,
those.
I've only got 3 eyeballs.
I also have a milk mop. Can I interest you in a milk mop?
No, I told you I want something
it
to
sounds-
crush those. I mean,
It
you-
sounds like
sure.
a mop that cleans up milk, but it's actually a mop that has milk attached to it. I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness.
I mean, you
I'm
can
gonna give
send
it to you.
I'm not
If
going to
it's
use
strong,
it
You
on
can use
this.
it if
like
you want
if
to.
it's
I won't
actually
pressure you, but
strong.
all right. But for the frocks, how about this one here? It's got 32 damage. It's got a talus.
That one.
part
That
on
sounds
it.
pretty
good.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do the trick.
Let's go
Okay.
with that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit receive down here.
okay.
So that this is sending it from my item box to Kay's item box.
Thank you.
So these items are now in Kay's item box. So we're going to select these.
Beautiful.
I'm going to send you the mop. Just see what you think.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
And then I'm going to hit send to game. So that will send them from Kay's item box in Zelda Notes to the game.
So the way you access that from the game is you have these 2 new icons added to your key items menu. We'll get to the other one in a second, but here's the item sharing icon. And you can just click on this and click withdraw, and anything that's been sent from the service, from the
Damn,
Zelda
that was
Notes,
quick.
just appears here in your pouch.
That was
So
quick.
now
That
I
didn't
have,
that didn't take as long as I thought it
this
was
is the
going
one
to
you
take.
sent? Where did it go?
Let's see. Where did that one go? Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let me just double check here.
Did you send it to the game?
I think I did, yeah. It should be there. Okay, maybe I'll cancel send to game. And then I'll select them again. Maybe it's the milk mop that screwed things up.
That's the culprit.
Let's see. Cancel. Okay, so we canceled that. Let's send. I'm just going to send you. Let's see. Select these.
There we go.
Send to game. Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and click. Oh, the message is saying my pouch is full, so I can't receive
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Well, you know.
Oh, you need room
Drop
for
some
items? Yeah, get rid of some of that stuff.
Maybe I'll just drop some stuff.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, you know, that's
That's
fine.
probably the.
Maybe I'll
yeah, you
send
need
some
space for 2
stuff.
weapons, I think. So as
Right.
long as you have space for 2 weapons, maybe it'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, that was what it was because you were trying to send me 2 weapons.
It was
okay.
the mop. My bad.
Let's do this again.
All right.
There we go.
There it is.
Withdrawal complete.
Just needed some room.
I just needed to make some room. So you threw things off with that mop.
Yeah,
The mop was
that's
the
a quick
problem.
transfer.
Because now I've
It's
got
still
the
there for you to
Very
use
quick.
if you want it.
Dutch is like, don't worry.
It's the mop. Okay,
worth
so
it.
now I have that. If I wanted to send some items to you or to my own item box for depositing, then you just click deposit here. And now you can see you can
And
send
Mario Kart World in
bows,
handheld
shields,
looks crazy.
weapons,
Like,
and
I'm watching somebody,
materials.
like, hold
so
it in
to
hand
Thank you for the mop.
At the event,
wonderful
yeah, that's nuts.
I'm gonna send you. Let's see, what can I send you to really thank you for that mop? I'm gonna send you a Korok
Fish,
leaf.
maybe?
I'm gonna send you some
We got
dazzle
people upset
fruit.
this
Oh, thank you.
I'll
OLED
send
You're
screen.
sending some good
Can I
stuff.
get a crab? Can I have a
I
crab?
was
Tell you,
like-
it
I
gets
know, I was
it
like,
gets
yeah,
to a
maybe
point to where
something
All right.
like a fish or
all it takes is
something.
for a
Yeah,
few people
maybe-
to coin in.
maybe
This is the
something
best.
like
And people will run
the
with it, like
Skip-Go Guts.
OLED
OLED
You can
screens
have
and
that.
Hall effect
So I'm
sticks.
gonna
Like
press the
once
plus
the
button
Hall effect
here
sticks kick
and
in,
deposit that.
like you can tell people
back
anybody,
into my
tell anybody
item box,
anything. It was like,
and
oh,
if Dutch
that means I
reads
won't
it,
drift.
you
No,
will
that's
effects
not
see
what that
they've
means.
shown up
All
right
effects
there.
still drift. They
And
just
what I can do here is I can
they
send.
they're a little
these
harder to make
guts
drift, but they still drift.
Exactly.
straight to me.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's
Take
nice.
it.
Get
Go
more
for
holding
it.
them
Thank you.
handles.
Said no
Long
one
record
ever.
for a long time. It will
Brand
drift.
new sentence.
Now,
All right.
before
Yeah.
we go and take on this frogs, I do want to do the daily bonus, so I can
Yes.
have
yeah,
a little
okay.
bit of a
Right.
little bit of a leg up.
So we see
Yeah.
the daily bonus. That's the one.
Now,
right
I
in the
haven't seen
middle
those,
of the app
um,
screen here.
what
we'll
was
go
that
to the daily
company
bonus.
that
And this
was
is a little
advertising
roulette here that we can
their
spin.
accessories,
and they
had like
a-
start. And we're gonna
they
get
never showed
a
back up
random
again.
effect.
Like I feel
a lot
like
of
they
them
would have
the same kind
been
of effects
on
that
their
you would
press
get
run
from
right
using
now.
meal in the game.
But their accessories.
So I'm gonna stop it. What do you want me to get for you?
Well, I would really love something with gloom
They were scamming to
resistance.
get
Gloom
money out of
resistance. All
people.
right, here we go. Big money,
Handy.
big money, big
Yeah,
money.
That's why they
if
got
you can
shut
get it,
down.
if you can get it.
Warning meal.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
getting
Gloom
awarding
resistance,
me.
we got
Yeah. Oh, you got
Nice.
gloom resistance.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, just want to point out that that was completely random.
Oh, they still ain't fought this dude yet.
We sent good vibes to it. So okay. So now that that's activated, I can go into the game here and
Nice,
use
that's
it this way. Thank you. That's exactly
that
what I
works out.
wanted.
That was skill. You
Turned
I
out.
asked you what you wanted, and I
That
gave it.
that turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip. I've got this thing
That-
equipped. I want to equip my rocket shield, and we're gonna go do glorious battle.
Nice.
All right.
And the one thing I want to say about the daily bonus is that it does it resets from the time that you use it 24 hours. So
Okay.
from whatever time you use it, 24 hours later, you can use it again.
So if
we're
you
now
use it pretty
PC
late in the
already.
day, kind of screwing yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've
All
done
right.
Sights on you. Nice shot.
Yeah, this
He's
is
got really long
Love those
distance vision, doesn't he? Saw me from a long way away.
Another thing I want to say while Kay is getting in here is that regarding item box, you can send 10 items a day into basically and treat it as an external storage. So
Yeah.
if you want to use
That
it
worked
that
out
way,
really
you
well.
have the ability to do so.
And you can even transfer items between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You can send them between games to yourself.
Yeah,
So
which
if you
is
got like a huge
amazing.
stash of diamonds
Well, that's
or
good
whatever
to
in one
know.
game, then you can
You
transfer
can
Yeah.
pick
that
yourself
to
up
That's
in the
pretty
other
cool.
game, yeah.
It's not always one-to-one because the items aren't exactly the same.
Right.
But you might get like a rough equivalent.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Wow, you're making
wow,
We
quick
just
work
got
of
some
that.
future
Props
items
to
from
this.
Breath of the Wild.
That sword is really good.
You sure you don't want to use that mop though?
It's
there
the
for
last
you.
hit.
It's
Yeah.
there.
We'll have a place for it later. All
But
right.
essentially, you can legally cheat.
I'm gonna
Right.
walk away from the explosion all
There you
cool,
go.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, here I am.
that's a strut.
Nice.
I should have equipped the
Excellent.
mop for that.
There you
Okay,
go.
well, you know what? I'll equip it now.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
My
That
beautiful-
is, that is beautiful.
You can break the milk and mop it up in one smooth motion.
Beautiful thing.
I don't
made,
know
Dutch.
why you would. Well, I can find a use for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we have completed our task of defeating a Frox, I actually know that there is a point down here where I can ascend to the surface. We're
Light
going to go
route.
back up to the surface. But to get there, I would really like a vehicle.
Yeah,
so
okay.
this is a good time to show off the auto build sharing feature of the app.
Yes.
Um,
So let's go to the home screen of the app again. We've got auto build sharing in the lower right-hand corner.
Mhm.
And this is basically a way for you to save and share the schematics that you create in the game. And then other people can then assemble those automatically in their game. So let's
Yeah.
take a look. We've
Right.
got
So the development team actually built something for this for us, and they shared the QR code with us. And so I've already got it loaded into my
your auto build
auto
sharing
build
menu.
sharing menu. Thank you. So go ahead and send that to me now.
Yeah, so it's this starred one in the bottom right. And we can see it comes up with an image of the schematic and a QR code. So that QR code is what we're going to share. So I'm going to send this. Oh, we already received it here. But I'm going
Yes,
to
I've
send
already-
it to the
yeah.
game.
Send to game. Nice. So easy.
All right.
Yeah.
And now to access that from within the game, you just open auto build here. And there's a message now in the corner that says you can share auto build schematics using Zelda Notes. I'm going to click plus to receive. And there it is.
Boom.
Wow.
There it is.
I love how quick and easy that was.
It was
Yeah.
very quick and easy.
Awesome.
Way quicker and easier than trying to copy somebody else's build by like watching a video of it and doing
Right.
it piece by piece.
Recreating
Which
it.
I have attempted to do with this build specifically, and it
Yeah.
was a challenge. Look at this beautiful, beautiful creation. So you can also send schematics that you've built direct from the game to your app. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with this really speedy car that I built.
So if you want to share it with somebody else, that's how you do it. You take it
so
from
I
the
just
game,
sent that to the app, and now it should show up there. Easy
refresh
peasy.
it here.
There
So
it
there it is in the
is.
upper
Dang,
right
that's
corner.
quick.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get on this.
Like, I'm
and
still-
jump
oh, yeah.
over.
Fly to your destination.
Here we go.
And we're
And we just
thing eating.
off. There we go. And we're off.
fire breathing
I love how it
dragon.
kind of like bucks. It's like it's like a wild
Well, this
animal.
thing
That battery is
definitely
going to
a
work.
gas guzzler, so I'm gonna just grab one of these real
Yeah.
quick.
There you go.
Smart.
There we go.
There we
Nice.
go.
All right.
And while Kay is flying, Dutch, you wanted to maybe get into the, just briefly touch on the My Play data.
Yeah.
the global data.
So on the home screen here in the upper right, we see my play data. And if we open that up, this is basically a way of
Oh, okay,
tracking
so it
all
was
the
only
stuff
that
that you do
'cause
in
it
the
was
game.
being
So
burnt
here
up,
you can get
okay.
some medals for different, like achievements or things that you've done in the game, collecting materials and so on. In the stats section, you can see all kinds of interesting stats about your own playthrough. You can see how many
enemies
materials you've
defeated.
collected, enemies defeated, You can see the number of deaths.
Wait, don't show them that.
Oh, all right, yeah. Kay has never died in this game.
No, never, not once.
And then if we go back to the home screen, on the left side in the middle, we have global play data. And this is a way of comparing your own play data for your playthrough to other people all across the world. So you can see, for example, distance traveled, like how your own distance travel stacks up to other people. And obviously, this is pre-production. It's not connected to real data at this point, but
exactly.
Once it's up and running,
Then you can do that. Yeah.
Here we can see the enemies defeated. This is a fun one, I think.
That's
you can
so
see
cool.
the enemies that you've defeated, and then you can compare those to other
the
people
global, yeah.
across the world.
Super cool.
So yeah, that's a little.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm
let's just
excited
take a
to
quick look
see
at this
what
one.
people
You can also
do.
see it by area, so you can see stats by like area on the map, which is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Okay.
And here we are.
And here we
Perfect.
are. Having done Glorious Battle with my milk mop. I didn't even need my rocket shield that time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just ascend here all the way to the surface. And I want you to pay special attention how smooth and quick this transition is.
We're locked in.
Because we're going all the way from the depths.
We're going all the
up
way
to
from the depths
surface.
up to the surface. Exactly.
Swimming.
Boom.
And here we are.
We're here already. That was so fast.
So fast.
Nice view.
Yeah.
Just
Beautiful.
having
I know.
Link check things out before he decides to commit. All right.
Looks safe.
It looks safe. I think that we've got a friend over here.
Yes, we do.
hey.
Yeah,
Hello.
So I'm just gonna climb up here and I'm
buddy.
gonna take a quick selfie because who doesn't want to take a quick selfie with a Gleeok
And a milk mop.
and a milk mop? Here we go. This is a great opportunity to show the photo studio.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
Of
let's
Zelda
go.
Notes. So let me first open my album here. And you can see the selfie I just took. Look at him with
Beautiful.
this little
So
rosy cheeks.
cute.
He's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and use selection mode to send this to Zelda Notes. And then it should pop up in Photo Studio within the Zelda Notes.
Yes, let's take a look back at the app. We see the photo studio in the lower left. So we tap on that, and we can see our picture right here.
There it
There
is.
it
And from
is.
here, we can edit it. We can change like the shape of the picture, the borders, maybe
Crop
crop
it
it to, should we do one to one here?
Why not?
Little square.
Beautiful.
We can also add some little
Logos.
logos. Let's do a Zelda in the lower left.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an icon. Let's do one of these up here. And then we can also add QR codes either for your item box or to a particular schematic. So we can put the schematic right here for the monstrosity that you were piloting in the depths.
It was not a monstrosity. It's a
Beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful creature.
And then from there, yeah, we're complete. And then we can save it as a new image. So then now you have this image on your phone with, for example, your QR code that you built from your huge vehicles in the game or whatever. And then you can share this with whoever you want. They
Yeah.
can build that same schematic or do whatever they want.
Immediately.
And
Yeah.
it was so easy. Like, you don't even have to take a screenshot of the in-game photo album picture that you took. You can just send it directly. It's
Yeah.
eliminating so many steps to get from here to your phone to a shareable state.
Really
And we
is.
should also mention that it doesn't only work with the in-game camera. You can also use it to send, or you can put screenshots that you take with just the normal capture button from your album if they're taken in either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Those can go to the app as well.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so
Now
we
it's
have one other thing that we want
Yes.
to show you, which we will navigate to.
Yes.
But before we do that, I need a flying vehicle. And I asked
Yes.
Dutch before this to create something that flies. And I didn't give him many boundaries.
parameters,
Or
yeah,
parameters.
just-
I just
Yeah.
said, build me a flying machine.
And I thought long and hard about it.
So we have the QR code here from what Dutch made. And so we'll show you how to scan a QR code to import.
Well,
the
they really thought this
schematic
out.
into
Like,
your
they
own
fleshed it
Autovote
all the way out.
sharing bank.
Yeah, so here what I'm doing is I'm
From
tapping
sharing
that icon in
and
the lower right.
sending, like,
and then
this
I'm gonna
is
say
fluid.
use camera. And I've got my schematic over here on my phone. So I'm just going to scan that QR code if I can get it to focus here. It's a little blurry.
Get it a little bit more.
Maybe. Ooh.
Get the angle.
There. Oh, wait. I think. There we go. That'll be better with that.
A little
Without
bit
that
more
thing.
in the get more of it in the image there.
There it is.
There
Okay.
we go. Yeah.
All right. So now you just have to accept that into the bank and
There we
then
go.
send it to the game, and I'll be able to create it here.
So I'm gonna pull it up
Beautiful.
here and do send to
Beautiful.
game. So I was thinking about
Also,
like
what is that?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, you know what that is. You know.
I was thinking
do
about
know
a
what it
flying
is.
You're ready.
machine, and I was
I've
like,
seen
well,
it. I've seen it.
what flies? Poultry
And
flies, right? Like
You've seen it, and yet each time it's no
It's
less
a shock
shocking.
every
yeah, it's
time.
no less shocking.
I
Like,
couldn't
look at
attach.
that.
I couldn't attach a live bird to it, so I had to settle for bird meat.
That's like kind of messed up.
Kind of terrifying.
I
Like,
mean,
why? Okay.
I have mixed feelings on this, but
If it flies, I mean,
The eyes-
It's-
the eyes are
I've
great.
Understood the
Yeah,
assignment.
I
Okay.
did design it for vertical takeoff. So, oh yeah. it's
Okay,
gonna-
while I get this in the right position,
the navigation.
Oh yeah.
yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
set navigation up for the little
So
prize that we are gonna.
Yeah.
we're going to be getting into voice memories, and Dutch is just going to navigate us.
Yeah, we're gonna take it way back, all the way to the Temple of Time on the Great Plateau.
All right.
And we got a surprise waiting for us there. So
There
I'll
we
activate
go.
this, and then
Guidance
Kendra, you can
activated.
Yeah,
Let's go.
talk about what
Vertical
we're gonna find.
Yeah.
Your
So,
destination
oh my
is still
goodness.
some distance
So as
northwest
you
of
saw
here.
the question marks, this allows you also when you are able to turn it into basically a spoiler-free mode, so that you can see, oh, there are things for me to go check out, but I don't know what they are. So that's what we've got it set to.
Your
But
destination
right
is
now we
still some
are
distance west
so
of
voice
here.
memories is a super exciting feature here and it will be in both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Basically, for this one, we're going to check out a Zelda voice memory, and it
Please
is her just speaking to
Proceed
the areas that
west.
she's visited and the experiences that she's had in these different places, and they are going to be different between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So it's super exciting. There are quite a few of them as well, I will say. So we're just on our way to
Dutch, I
Please
feel like I'm
proceed.
leaning.
one.
Yeah,
you
I
are.
should have warned you about that. It pulls a
are.
little bit to the left.
But you're maneuvering it very well.
It's a
All
prototype.
things considered.
It's a lot harder than it looks. This
I'll
thing
send you
is very
the final version later.
very volatile. All right, it's okay. Got
I
us
know.
to where we need to
It
go.
doesn't,
Destination
it
is
doesn't, it
southwest of
doesn't
here
fly
and
super well, but it
close.
looks great. But I don't know I can say that.
It
I don't
handles
know.
like a dream, a
looks,
very
Destination is
it's
south of
intense.
here and close.
hallucination
that one.
kind of dream.
Okay.
All
Now they're not going
right.
to bother me.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Jumping into the temple with the milk mop.
All right. South of here and close.
Your destination is south of here and close.
Here we go.
Your destination.
There are several ancient texts and works of literature that speak of the Temple of Time by name, but all of them describe a structure that differs in design from the one we see today. Hyrule's history is long, and this discrepancy is one of the unsolved mysteries of our land.
Okay, so that
All
was
right.
Awesome.
the
Yeah.
Zelda voice memory.
That was it.
I love
right.
it. It's just gives so much to like look forward to and discover. And if you look at the map now,
Yeah.
you can just see how
You
many.
said there were a lot of
these
them, and we
there
can zoom
are to
out on the
find.
map and see they're all over.
Look at that.
Quite a few.
Quite a few to find. So it makes it even extra worth it going back to replay these games. And like you said, there are some in Breath of the Wild as well to discover. So you can go back to your old game and go find these all with
Absolutely.
the navigation.
Yeah, and as well you should, because they are amazing.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for this particular segment.
Yeah.
We'll be moving on to Nintendo Switch 2 Game Chat and Nintendo GameCube Nintendo Classics. So stick around. That's up next.
All right, so we're going into the game chat next. I'm curious though with this game chat, will what we saw be a true representation of what we get as far as like the other player screens being at a very low frame rate or resolution, or was that solely because there was 4 going on at the same time? Like if I have 1 or 2, would it fare a lot better? And I'm curious to see if they showcase that today.
But so I missed that back half of that.
I mean, they were very
Did
thorough.
they show the transfer from Tears of the Kingdom to Breath of the Wild?
No, they just said you could do it, but they didn't do it.
Teaser.
But I mean, they really went heavy into like the whole transfer, the daily, the send, the QR code for the vehicles and stuff. So they went heavy into
I mean,
it.
it's cool because they expanded how you can play the game, but people don't want a dual screen experience. Okay, we telling ourselves that. I keep saying bring it back. I want Xenoblade Chronicles Switch 2 edition with the freaking boost.
Right.
And the second screen balance. Because I got tablets. I have tablets. I got this one, Fire tablet. This one's an Amazon, not Amazon. This one's the Android tablet. And an iPad. I got options.
Right.
Like, let me use one of my options as a second screen. If you're not going to make if you're not going to make it a thing where the base has hardware to allow streaming directly to the dock, I mean, then let me use the other option. Let me use it.
Exactly.
I don't want no second screen. It's gonna make everything harder to do. It's gonna make it harder. It's gonna make of course it's gonna make the development cost of the game go up a little bit, but so would increasing the graphics and resolution.
Right.
One thing's more fun than the other.
Now I'm seeing another strange narrative going around again. Well, do they fish for these on a daily? So now the whole Cyberpunk 2077 situation. So they've already established it's going to be $70 on the Switch 2. Now people are saying, okay, well, it's cheaper on the other devices. No, it's not, because the Ultimate Edition on Steam Deck right now, on Steam right now is $82.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Edition.
Y'all thinking that the Switch 2 edition is not going to have all that other stuff in it? Like,
yeah, I was like, you're talking about just Cyberpunk 2077, not the Ultimate Edition. Now, if you don't want the Phantom Liberty thing, then that's cool. You'll pay $60, but yeah, that's still only what, $10 cheaper than what the actual bundle would be on the Switch 2.
And on top of that, the whole game is going to be on the cart.
There you go, which you don't have to worry about memory.
Which makes me think off at Square Enix for Bravely Default. Because they're going to game key card. I was like, the reason that I did that is because them game key cards don't cost much. That's all it is.
Exactly.
That's exactly why y'all did that. Because there's no need for that to be the case. It don't need to be on that.
No, because you talking about 11 gigs, you just being super cheap.
Cheap to the point where it don't make it. It's not even cheap to the point where it makes sense to do it. Well, yeah, we definitely know it's ridiculous how much they're getting for finally following the pricing structure everybody wanted. And the technology structure everybody wanted. Y'all wanted updated hardware. You wanted better specs. You wanted better frame rates and higher resolutions. And like you gotta pay for that.
Right.
I knew the things I was asking for was going to incur extra costs. I just didn't know how much.
Of course, it's going to be something that I say the same thing with Apple. Like, granted, yes, there are Android phones that work better than Apple, but Apple prides themselves on their product. So they're going to charge you more because they feel like they put the time and the effort to curate this product to be within that Apple ecosystem that they know you're going to come into. So it's one and the same. And it's the same thing when we talk about seeing these comparisons of like, oh, you can get a PS5 for this price, a Series X for this price, versus a Switch 2. It's
Okay,
like,
but,
okay, now give me a similar build PC or desktop to a laptop, and you tell me which one's more expensive.
Oh, but
I guarantee that
is
laptop's
either
more
one of
expensive.
those is going to be portable? Okay, you take
None of them are, and they keep bringing up that stupid PS Portal. I'm like, but if you don't have internet, then that doesn't work.
and you
my
also
friend.
have to pay for that on top of your console.
Thank you, because that's an extra $200.
Like, at least with the Switch, all the stuff comes with it starting out. Steam Deck, you even still had to buy a dock for it. So I'm like,
exactly. Yeah, like I said, there's gonna always be these what if situations, because even with IGN, oh my gosh, Kotaku has been the worst though. They have been on one since yesterday.
Kotaku only doing that because Nintendo blacklisted them. But you tell millions of people how to pirate my product and think I'm going to have a working relationship with you.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like maybe don't do the thing that could cost me money. Nintendo's so horrible because they blacklisted us after we told people how to go ahead and pirate Metroid Dread.
Yep.
Good job. Good job.
Craziness. Now imagine what they were supposed to do. They were just supposed to just let that happen.
People sitting in their mind, but Sega wouldn't have done it. Yeah, Sega would have definitely taken that.
Yes,
down.
they would have.
Y'all forgetting the fiasco that happened with Shining Force years ago, where they took people's videos down and struck their whole channels before they put up their Shining Force gameplay for the game that was coming out. If you forget that happened,
because people have revisionist history. It is just what it's always
fits
been.
my thought process at the moment.
There you go. Well, I tell you. Oh yeah, I forgot what. Yeah, they said they were gonna do the game chat stuff next.
Yeah.
Then they were gonna follow that up with GameCube.
That's the game chat thing. Like I remember when I started thinking about it, I was like, I knew I talked about something like this, and then I found that video. I was like, timestamp it. This timestamp. You know I talked about this shit. I said this 8 years ago.
I'm telling you, if people out here scouting, and I don't know if you can find some way to get like some malware or some type of spyware.
They do that. They just view the channel.
Like, hey, like who viewed my channel today? Like,
I wish that I could see that type of information, but YouTube don't provide that.
I'm about to say, because TikTok does. Like TikTok can tell you
if somebody viewed your stuff or they viewed your page. Yeah, YouTube don't got nothing like that. You get lucky if you find out who subscribed to you.
That too, yeah, because they were like, "Oh, get a little bit more insight." I'm like, "You didn't tell me nothing. Like, I don't know who did what." Like, oh, you got a new subscriber. Who? I don't.
But the funny thing is, I know there are developers that follow me on Twitter. Some of them have hidden themselves since I last brought it up. They still follow me because my follower count hasn't dropped, but they have hidden themselves. Right, man. I know y'all follow it. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. Like just once in a while, bring me into the studio. Let me see what goes on behind the scenes and let me talk about it. Shit. Give me some all access passes to seeing the development happen.
Just let me know that you're doing what I know you're doing.
Seriously. Just let me see it. I can make content off of that. Just let me see it.
Yeah, because it's a little too obvious. Because when I first started noticing it, I'm like, okay, that's just blatant at this point. This is very clear. It's almost on the par of like seeing PlayStation Battle Royale compared to Smash. It's like, come on, like you're not even gonna change the name on the homework. You're just gonna turn it in as is. All right.
Like I remember doing the thing talking about the game. I didn't call it game chat, obviously. I think I said Nintendo chat or something like that.
Same difference.
Then I was like, okay, they can bring back game share. I was still irritated when somebody told me that couldn't happen. It's impossible because of bandwidth.
What does bandwidth have to do with it?
Like the console is processing it and just sending the commands and image somewhere else. That's it. and the other console sending the commands back.
Yeah. Like I said, because they literally said it was a custom Wi-Fi protocol for like the Wii U stuff. So I mean, I'm pretty sure game sharing wise, you can do the same thing.
That's why I was like, if it was able to be done on the DS and 3DS,
and in this segment, we'd like to introduce a little bit of Game Chat, a new feature of Nintendo.
Now, I was saying earlier before you came